Yo, people, what's going on? It's your boy KG. I am here, DR Sports. You know what we're doing? It's the call-in show, people. Yes, I got a call-in show. And when does it happen? Man City versus Liverpool. You know what to do, Liverpool fans. If you're feeling good, if you're happy, call in. Man City fans, if you're feeling good, if you're happy, call in. Again, I'm here for you. If you lose, I'm here for you. Don't forget, DR Sports is where it's at. I'm here. Straight after the game, we go live.
Hi, and welcome along to DR Sports. It's all about boxing tonight, the big one. It is a big fight happening over there in Saudi Arabia. Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. This is absolutely massive. Boxing versus MMA. Yeah, I'm calling it, man. The guys have already been discussing it in the studio, right? But it's, you know, a heavyweight boxer versus a heavyweight MMA star. All right, a very, very good MMA star, and this is going to be huge tonight. Joining me to take in the fight tonight, my brother Laurie in the building.
Come on.
Cecil G is here. We got Nick.
Come on, you know what it is.
Mr. Francis.
James.
Vamos, carajo.
And Shane in the building. Our boxing experts are here, and including me, not such an expert, but I love my boxing. And it's massive tonight, guys. Massive. Fight underway. Well, just about to start off. Tell us about this fight that's about to kick off here.
Yeah, this will be a good fight, man. One of Britain's best prospects, Nick Ball, he's from Liverpool, featherweight. He's fighting for a world title. He's a really exciting fighter. Kind of Mike Tyson-esque. Short, comes in, big puncher, likes to let his hands go. He's fighting Ray Vargas, who's an established champion at the division. Ray Vargas from Mexico. Very good fighter, only lost once. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It'll be a good fight.
He only lost going up as well. He only lost going up with weight as well, so he's a good fighter. It's great.
This will be a good fight.
If Nick Ball wins, he'll be one of and for British fans, he'll be one of a few fighters to actually win a world title outside of the UK, especially recently. Like, we don't have a lot of British world champions right now. So
Who's the favourite for this then?
Well, the betting favourite's Nick Ball, but I don't know why, because Ray Vargas is the champion, so I'm not quite sure why. He's had 36 fights and only one loss.
Jeez.
And I think he's had like 14 world title fights. And
I mean, experience is with Ray Vargas, but obviously you got Nick Ball as a young firebrand.
Has he lost Nick Ball?
No, he's a prospect. He's on a come up. So.
No.
Okay, well, we're taking this fight as we get things underway, but we're all here for the big fight tonight. Now, guys, there's a little bit of argument going on earlier on. Is this boxing versus MMA? James is in the building. I know you're a massive MMA fan.
Yeah.
Right? Is the MMA guy going to do it tonight, or will AJ keep it real?
First of all, I actually see that as a tired angle, and I think that's very disrespectful to Francis Ngannou.
This is our man of billing it about you.
This is not MMA versus boxing. This is boxing versus boxing. He proved that he is a boxer. He proved that he has every right to be in there with an Anthony Joshua.
He's had one...
With a fight in which you are saying now is a loss, but at the time was saying he won. Laurie said he won. Shane said he thought he won. He wasn't there, but you still said you thought he won on the chat. And Laurie, a guy who said he wouldn't land a punch in the fight and that his power wouldn't translate to the sport of boxing, all of a sudden was waxing lyrical about how he destroyed Tyson Fury.
No, I didn't
now
say
turning
destroyed.
around and saying, oh, it was the worst Tyson Fury of all time. Listen,
let me just correct you on that.
He did win that fight.
Because at that time, it was MMA versus boxing. But for people to completely discredit everything Francis Ngannou has done. Listen, the guy started off his career, his first dream was to be a boxer. That was what he was originally going to do when he moved to France at the age of 25, 26, whatever it was. And then a guy brought him into a gym, started training him MMA, and then ever since that point, he just went on a tear and became the lineal UFC heavyweight champion of the world. And then to go over from that and wipe the floor with a guy who was seen as unstoppable in Tyson Fury, I don't know.
No one ever called him unstoppable. You're getting so much wrong.
But today, listen, you should be backing AJ.
When did anybody say that Tyson Fury was unstoppable? I've never ever said that. I
said he was billed as an unstoppable force.
Who? By who?
Well, he's undefeated.
He wasn't billed as that.
He was undefeated.
I've always said Usyk beats Fury.
Yeah, so where are you getting this from?
Man, look at this. Did you hear them saying this before, Nick?
Laurie, let me
listen to that.
Right. Laurie, is this boxing versus MMA?
100%. Because, listen, Francis Ngannou, enough respect to him. that was probably the best debut in boxing ever. Probably one of the best debuts in sports. To come from another sport to fight the lineal world champion, and I thought he won that night by points.
Yeah,
he didn't destroy him. He won the fight. He should have won. He didn't get the decision. But, you know, let's put things into perspective. You're fighting AJ, who is a 2-time world champion,
Unified.
former Olympic gold medalist. You know, I mean, he's been boxing since he was late teens.
So is Tyson Fury.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is...
Tyson Fury is the champion.
Yeah, that's true. But I think Tyson Fury, right, and I don't want to make excuses for Tyson Fury because I'm not his biggest fan, but we have to be honest and say he didn't really take it as seriously as he should have done. You could tell by the weights of that fight, he was way overweight and he didn't perform.
He's come in way overweight loads of times in fights.
Yeah, true, but he didn't perform, and Ngannou exceeded what we thought, certainly what I thought he would do. So I'm giving him enough credit, but if you're asking me, does he beat AJ tonight? Absolutely not.
Shane, is it MMA versus boxing?
It's MMA versus boxing, because even if you want to say he done amazingly well, he lost, like, there's no... On the scorecards, on the official scorecards, he lost.
He got robbed.
Yeah.
I think he got robbed, yeah.
Even if you want to say that, even if you want to say that, you've only had one fight. You've made your name as an MMA fighter. And the thing is, I can go back and forth with James or anyone. This fight will show you that he's an MMA fighter, I promise you. This fight will show you he's an MMA fighter.
What's the difference between this one?
Because
and he's fighting Tyson Fury as a champion.
I'll tell you why. I've seen Fury overlook opponents before. I've never seen AJ overlook opponents. I've never seen him do that.
What if
he didn't overlook him? He just got he got overconfident in the fight.
Plus, a lot of
Andy
people.
Ruiz was a weak-
What I would say
was a
about
weak,
Andy Ruiz as well, a lot of people in the trade knew that was going to be a risky fight because of the styles.
who hits harder
it's true.
though?
No, it's true.
Who hits harder, Andy Ruiz or Ngannou?
Ngannou. By a mile.
Well,
So that's how I feel.
So
Everyone's
suppose he
saying
lands.
AJ's a guaranteed winner,
but let me-
I'm nervous.
this is
what if he lands?
But you're going to back Andy Ruiz, a professional boxer with very fast hands, to land punches on Anthony Joshua more than you're going to back. If you had to put,
He has the hardest punch though, Francis Ngannou, they say.
Yeah, but
no, he does. But although Andy Ruiz doesn't hit as hard, he is a trained professional boxer with very, very fast hands. People don't see it that way because he's overweight. But he has very quick hands. He's always going to land punches on Anthony Joshua. If Anthony Joshua boxes a sensible fight, like what we expected from Tyson Fury, by the way, then Francis Ngannou shouldn't be able to get close
He's
to
a
him.
fighter,
Tyson Fury has awful professionalism and has had up and down professionalism problems all throughout his career. Anthony Joshua is a consummate professional. Even if you think Fury's a better fighter, AJ is way more professional than him.
What if
If
he
he lands.
loses? Suppose he got knocked out tonight.
Who's that? AJ.
it's done. It's done, bro. It's
Then he has a
done.
money fight against Dillian White, and then he sails off into the sunset.
What then for boxing?
Well, what then for boxing is you're looking at the greatest combat sport athlete of all time, because if you're talking about a guy who is the lineal UFC heavyweight champion, John Jones, I mean, that belt he got was a gimme. He beat a guy, Cyril Garner,
Oh, hold on a minute.
was already
No
beaten
knockdown.
by Ngannou. If he then goes to a
That
different
body shot hurt him,
sport, gets robbed against Fury and beats a former heavyweight champion of the world, that is a freakish thing. And I think then you're looking at him going to fight Usyk, because the winner of this fight is going to fight the winner of Usyk versus Fury. That is what is being billed as the stipulation. So,
Is it?
That's
you'd
down
have
the
to say
line.
he's the greatest
They
combat
got a
fighter.
combat. So
two-fight
if he
deal,
wins
so-
tonight, he is the greatest
To
combat
me,
sport athlete.
By the way, this guy Ball's doing very well in this fight, the British guy.
At the beginning, it looked like his little brother versus
Yeah,
big brother.
he's the guy's he's so short, but he's boxing really well.
He's very powerful and he's very quick.
He landed a good body shot a few seconds ago.
He's starting to eat a few
It's
now.
holding.
Commentators curse.
Commentators curse. He's starting to get a few. Vargas is he's dropping a few punches in on him right now.
But yeah, no.
No, bro, the one reason, that this is MMA versus boxing is because reality is, if Francis Ngannou wins, especially by a knockout, the MMA fans, the hardcore
Yeah, they're
MMA
gonna
fans,
be
not people like
jumping
you,
up.
they were going to be screaming and jumping up, and they're going to be saying
Turkish.
boxing's trash, and it's always been that's why it is.
No, but you know what? They have every right to
100%,
to
but
do that.
that's why
They
it's
would.
MMA versus
Because
boxing.
if you got a guy that's had one fight and he's nearly beaten Fury
Basically beaten.
and he would have beaten AJ, I mean, you can understand why the
Of
MMA
course,
guys would be
but I'm
laughing.
telling you that's not going to happen. I am so
Really? Are you that? Have you
Bruh.
watched AJ? Like, I feel
to be fair,
I'm Team AJ, bro. Like, I'm fully Team AJ. I back him, but every time I do that, I watch him and think Sometimes has he got a chin? There's always question marks when he fights.
Chin.
It's
Calling chinny is like that. AJ's not chin now. Calling chinny's on.
Everybody's saying that, and it's cool. And
No, but he has been.
it's the truth.
We're saying that.
You have to be able to land. You have to be able to land.
Yeah, but he can
And
land.
he
We
did,
saw
he
it in the
landed
last
against
fight.
Fury.
I don't know what's going on. How
Okay,
so
when he landed against Fury, was that not a clear mistake from Fury getting overcome?
Well,
We don't
if
know how
anyone
he
lands
landed.
on you, it's a clear mistake, isn't it, mate?
I'm telling you how clean and comfortable.
Now, you know,
it's
you're
gonna be comfortable
you're
and
really
clean.
disrespecting Ngannou, man, right? Because
Bro, he can't box. He can only punch, and that's not gonna be AJ
that might
today.
be enough.
I
No,
don't
but you
think
know
so.
what? To be fair to
don't think so.
Ngannou, he showed better skills certainly than I thought he had in that
Mate,
fight.
he was
He showed a
switching
great
stances,
chin.
doing everything.
Showed a great chin and a
Shout-
great
shout out-
ability to
shout
hold
out to
and counter. That's all he showed.
Shout out to Dewey Cooper, his trainer. Done a really good job with him because some
And
of
now
the
that he- and now
some
that-
of the little nuances and subtleties that he was showing in that Fury fight,
You
I
guys
didn't think
just
he had
keep
that.
Now
in
that
him.
he's been in one fight,
Oh, he's going to be
and
better.
he's gone up
Got the
against
experience.
the world champion, and many people said that he won that fight. What's that going to do for his confidence going into this fight? I watched him in his press conference. He looks very relaxed.
He's got
and very
nothing to
confident.
lose.
I mean,
But think about it on the reverse. Going into that fight, Fury never had no tape. He didn't know what to expect. He had an entire 25 fight videotape of Fury. He knew what Fury was going to do. AJ has at least seen those 12 rounds. He knows all Ngannou's strengths and he knows all Ngannou's weaknesses. And I think one thing that you guys haven't mentioned is Ngannou specifically asked for a 10-rounder. He did not want a 12-rounder.
He admits he can't go more than
that
10
should
rounds.
tell you already that this guy knows.
No,
100%
but
he ain't got it.
hang on a second.
That gives more credit to him,
Who's
though.
better at pacing themselves in a fight? Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. Listen, I love AJ and I think he beats Fury, but Fury's better at pacing himself in a fight. And he still managed to go
he's
the
fit.
distance with Tyson Fury, who is much better at pacing himself
Let's
than
be honest,
Anthony Joshua.
Ngannou is teak tough. He is, and he's a natural fighter.
He is, and is.
I was looking at the weigh-in yesterday, right, and it's probably for the first time in AJ's career, he's looked across the scales at somebody who actually looks bigger and stronger than him.
Well, not only that, it looks bigger and stronger, but AJ's been able to go into pretty much every fight, and even in the press conference, he's like, okay, if it kicks off, I'll be able to handle myself here. He's finally stood across from someone. He's like, if this kicks off, I am dead. I'm a dead man, which is such an unfamiliar thing. And you touched on his confidence, and for me, that's the thing that was swaying him. I thought AJ had this. I thought, because the way he was able to bully Tyson Fury with the inside fighting, going to the body, bullying him in the clinch. I thought against Anthony Joshua, you're not going to be able to do that. But when I just see the supreme level of confidence from him in the press conference, it's hard not to get swayed by that, because this guy, this is why I say it's not MMA versus boxing. Because it's not.
You're
It's not a Conor McGregor
You're
Floyd
swayed.
Mayweather
It is.
situation.
I promise you it
No,
is, bro.
because
You know why
this
you're
guy
swayed?
is a
With
freak.
respect,
Promise
you know why
you
you're
it is.
swayed? It's because you don't have that deep level of understanding about boxing.
No, see, listen. Shut up, man. That's awful. That is awful, man. Honestly, you see the
Let me
coach.
finish.
That's a bit below the belt, isn't it?
No, I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain.
levels to this thing.
No, but hold on.
Thump him up, man.
Mate.
Hold on. Let me explain
See,
what I'm
that's
saying.
just poor analysis.
Just fight.
Right, listen. Real boxers, real boxing fans understand that you're not intimidated by size and muscles.
That's not
You
what
have to
I'm talking
understand
about.
that. When you're in a boxing match, big muscles and all that is not really going to intimidate another boxer.
Did I say, when did I say anything about
No,
size?
you said that when he looked across at the size of him,
No, nothing to do with the size of him. To do with
What
the
did you
fact.
say then?
I said to do with the fact that it's Francis Ngannou
No,
who
but-
would kill him in a real fight. Nothing to
You
do with
really
the size
think that
of him.
AJ looked
Mate,
across and saw that?
Yes, because
No.
he knows if
No,
it's a
definitely
real
not.
fight.
See, this is what I'm saying. He
No,
don't
yes, of
understand
course
that.
he did. If he looks at
You
Ngannou,
did.
he knows.
Because you've never
Bro, look at
boxed.
Fury. When have you seen Tyson Fury shut his mouth like that and
Bro,
be silent
let
in
me
a press
finish what I'm
conference?
saying.
I was nearly with you, but no.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
In a normal fight, who do you think is?
I think as a professional,
People out there, when this man just said that, he knows nothing about the boxer's mentality.
I just feel like there's a top level
Looking
professional
at,
boxer.
even when I go to the gym and I see these guys with big muscles, I never think.
I never said anything about muscles.
Can I
though.
finish?
But I never said nothing about muscles. You're bringing up a point.
You know what?
I
You
didn't
talk.
say.
You talk.
No, because you're
It's
saying
funny.
stuff about
It's
muscles.
funny.
I
Can
said
you let me
skill.
finish,
Go
please?
on, go on.
Boxers like AJ,
break out here.
boxers, a guy with a mindset, he's not going to be intimidated by muscles, bro. Muscles do not win fights.
Or even
Who said anything about muscles?
You did.
No, I didn't. I said because he's an
said
MMA
size
fighter.
and MMA.
Yeah,
because he
you
has
know,
the
the guys are
skills.
reminding me here, Laurie, that you did say Ngannou had no chance against
I
Fury.
did. I did.
He said he wouldn't land a glove.
I
And?
did say that.
And?
But he didn't win, did he?
You said
Yeah,
you
you're not
thought
talking
he
about
won.
boxing knowledge right
Can I
there.
say something? Yeah, to just
Tell him about the muscles.
He's talking about muscles.
Wait,
I said
wait,
because he
wait,
can
wait,
kick
wait.
and he can wrestle and he can grapple.
But they're not
so in a
going
real
to be
fight,
kicking
he
and
would
wrestling,
wreck
though.
him.
But 1 second,
That's
yeah.
not gonna happen, yeah,
I
that's-
I'm
actually
talking
wanna-
about on
I
stage.
actually want to get into what they just said about. I also said Fury, Ngannou had no chance against Fury.
You're wrong,
However,
mate.
huh?
You're wrong.
I was wrong, but this is the thing. As I said before, and I don't care what anyone says. That is the worst. I've seen every Fury
excuses
professional
again.
fight.
Fury fought
That is the
Deontay
wor-
Wilder, the first, he was
That's the
overweight as well,
worst-
the first fight.
That's the worst. Mentally, I'm
So
talking about mindset.
anytime someone loses a fight now, we just say, oh, that's the worst version. and
But
make
let
a
me
load
tell
of-
you why. The mistakes that he was making are schoolboy mistakes. They're just schoolboy mistakes.
It had nothing to
didn't
do
take
with
it
how well
serious.
Ngannou did.
No, I've given Ngannou credit. What I'm saying is,
He took
right,
advantage of a very, very poorly prepared
what I'm
fighter.
saying is,
That's what I believe.
not to paraphrase what Shane's saying, but I do agree with a lot of the sentiment. Fury was not in shape, that's clear, right? And I think he underestimated Ngannou, and Ngannou overperformed. We see it in football. When a team doesn't turn up, psychologically they're not ready, and they underperform. The lower team overperformed. You saw it in the FA Cup with Maidstone and all that.
Yeah.
It can happen, but what I'm saying is now this fight is a completely different fight.
Yeah.
AJ is a completely different animal, and I think he's going to do his due diligence.
Well, his ball's really going in on this fight, by the way. By the way, we're doing a poll at the moment, and 52% say that they think Ngannou's going to win. 52%.
I wish it was 70%.
I'm not surprised.
I'd like to know what that's based on.
But I'm not surprised by that.
Does anyone around here think Ngannou wins?
Well, I don't know.
No,
I think if he lands,
I want AJ to win. I'm just worried. I think you guys are so overconfident.
I'm worried for him as well.
I think it's going to be. I hope it's a close
I'm
fight
so
anyway.
confident.
I'm
so confident.
I don't know how you're a boxing man. You've watched
That's why I
AJ
know.
through.
That's why I know. Because I'm telling you, obviously he's got a puncher's chance. He's got power.
Of course,
But
it's heavyweight boxing.
other than him just landing a Hail Mary punch, there's nothing he can do better.
Do you think he
he's
can
better than
outbox
that.
AJ?
But there's nothing he can do better
Do you
than
think
AJ
he can
in the ring.
outbox
no, you
AJ?
can't outbox him.
So what?
But you don't need
So
to.
then Shane's right then.
No,
Yeah, but you don't need to
Shane's
you
right.
don't need to outbox someone to win a fight.
Yeah, he's got to knock
I said,
him out.
other than a Hail Mary punch, what does he do better
What was
than
that
Hail
Hail
AJ?
Mary
Ruiz's punch
punch,
against
just
AJ? What was
close
that
the
Hail Mary?
distance.
Was that
No,
with-
but
that
Andy
punch?
Ruiz-
In the last fight,
great counter.
Ngannou, he had a good jab, right? And he had a big punch. He knocked down Fury. Are you guys forgetting that? That's
not wrong.
He
That's
knocked
not very
down.
rare. Steve Cunningham knocked down Fury.
He knocked down Fury in his first ever professional fight. The confidence is going to be up in him. You guys are just writing him off and discounting him.
Writing
They've got
him off.
absolutely no chance.
Writing him off.
And we've seen AJ in fights get tagged and be in big problems.
Yeah.
And,
Against who?
and be very.
Against
Against
who?
who?
Loads of times, like
He's
who?
been in a couple of fights in which he's been
Usyk.
tagged.
No, but you said loads of times.
Ruiz.
Which ones?
Guys
Well,
who
ask
box
AJ's
better
personal
than
therapist
Us-
over here who seems
One
to know all
second.
about his mental strength.
1 second. Usyk Ruiz hurt him. Guys who have much
Dillian
better
hurt him with a
boxing
left hook.
skills
But
than
does
Ngannou.
Usyk punch as hard as Ngannou?
He's got way better skills. So I'm
Does he
it's-
punch as good as him?
No, but
No,
the
he doesn't.
point
But my
Shane- the
point
Shane's
is,
making,
it's
if
going
you
to be
look at-
easier for
one
me to hit
second.
you because I have better skills.
1 second. If you look at AJ's career, where he's lost, he hasn't actually lost against people necessarily. He has been hurt. I agree with you, and I get what you lot are saying. But his losses have come against people not that punch harder. His losses have come against people that are better technical boxers. Now he's in there with somebody that.
Ruiz weren't a better technical boxer.
But he's lost on technical boxing, not necessarily.
Yeah,
a
to
technical,
Usyk, who's one of the all-time
Usyk,
greats.
And Andy Ruiz maybe not a better technical boxer than AJ, but he's not lost
But
by
who
pure
else?
size and that's what I'm trying to say. He's not lost by pure size and power. So that's why I don't think he's going to look at the size of Ngannou. 1 second, that's why I don't think he's going to look at the size of Ngannou.
Apparently, he's going to look at Ngannou and think, "Oh, you're an MMA fighter."
But I don't think that's going to come into it because I'll tell you why. Because
Absolute
Ngannou's not got that type of character. Ngannou's quite reserved at a press conference. Yes, AJ knows he's a very, very well-schooled fighter. He's got MMA skills, and in a street fight, yeah, Ngannou might do him damage. But Ngannou's not like that. Ngannou's
To be fair, he
let me
wasn't
ask you all
reserved.
a
He
que-
said he
I
was
wanna-
going to lick
let me
the
ask
blood
you-
off him.
Let me all ask you all a question, right? What is the harder sport? MMA or boxing?
MMA.
harder MMA,
MMA.
better boxing.
Depends what you. If it, I think MMA. I
Wasn't the
think
question.
that's a good question.
It's MMA.
And what I would say, if you're talking brutality, elbows and all that, yes, MMA. But in terms of toughest sport, boxing all day long.
No way.
What do you think,
It's one
Cecil?
discipline versus
This being on the ground, there's so many different facets to MMA than just, I know it's boxing still an art form and it's a stand.
People die in this ring, bro. How many MMA fighters have died in a ring? How many?
Because they pick them up off the canvas and make them carry on the fight and have ridiculous level of brain damage.
Turkish is in the chat. Big up Turkish. He says, Laurie, drop the agenda.
What's the agenda?
Against MMA
No,
and
listen,
against Ngannou.
I respect MMA, but it's not a patch on boxing.
And Prize is a super chat. He says Ngannou will win by KO in round number 8.
I need everybody, and this is something I double down on. This is something I double down on and I take to the bank. If this fight goes past 6 rounds, Ngannou can't win. Ngannou can't win. Trust me. If this fight goes past 6 rounds, because even in the Fury fight, I watched his work rate tremendously deplete in the second half of the fight.
He admits he can't
knocked
do
him
more.
down.
That's why
that was in the third round.
Yeah,
that was in the third round.
Okay, but hang on a second. Is his stamina and his pacing of a fight not going to improve after months more
after
training?
one fight?
After one?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I'm talking about in this fight.
your
compared
level
to
of-
in the first fight.
No, it
What?
won't.
Are you telling me he's not going to improve?
Fury looked tired as well.
Exactly. No, but I'm saying
again,
Ngannou
we
is
think
going
that
to
Fury was
develop
not as
his
well
game.
No, but
prepared.
even with Fury, even if you say Fury was tired, Fury was more tired over the amount of shots that was landed on him, not at the frenetic pace that it was fought at.
Yes, but that was Ngannou's first fight. You're not going to be able
So
to
how
pace
much do you
yourself
think he's
perfectly in your
improved
first
in that?
fight.
Bro, you're talking
I think
rubbish.
he would have. What do you mean I'm talking
You're
rubbish?
talking rubbish,
What?
bro.
You genuinely
You
don't think he's improved at all?
How
in
much
this fight?
enough to make a difference? No, not
No,
in-
that's not
in-
my question.
No, that's my answer.
So,
No,
will he have
no.
improved his stamina?
Not
Yes,
enough.
he would have.
No,
And is
no,
he
by how
fighting
much?
against? Well, listen, and not
By how
only has
much?
he improved it, is he going to fight against a guy who notoriously has worse stamina than Tyson Fury,
Yeah, we
which
see AJ
therefore
gets
would
out.
create an
We
even
see
bigger
AJ
gap.
gets out. But
We're
So,
talking about
to say that he
AJ
has
will
no
be- he
chance.
will- I don't think he will.
AJ, I think, could have good
I don't
stamina
think
over
he
10
will, but
rounds.
we have seen AJ
I know what
gas
you're
out.
saying about
Oh,
pacing yourself,
Nick Ball
but
putting it
AJ
on.
over 10 rounds, I think, could be a problem.
AJ
AJ's fought for over 12 rounds for
AJ
10
gassing
years.
out is at a high
No,
frenetic
he
pace.
should be. I'm
That's
just
when he
saying
throws a
Ngannou
lot
will
of
have improved.
punches.
I get you.
Let him talk.
All right, guys, don't forget to like this video. Right, there's 1,700 of you in the chat right now. We are building up to the big fight tonight. It's Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua. MMA versus boxing. Who's going to come out on top today? According to Laurie, according to Nick. Is it according? No, did you quite say that?
No, I think AJ wins, but I think he comes through some adversity.
Yeah, same.
But I think he wins.
But Shane's on a different thing.
No, bro.
According to Laurie and Shane,
1,000,000%.
Francis Ngannou has absolutely no
No, I said he had a puncher's
He's got a
chance.
puncher's
Yeah, but
chance. That's 10%, 15% on a good day.
In other words, what we're saying is this, Robbie,
You're
right?
basically saying he's got no chance.
Basically, what we're saying, if it comes down to boxing ability and skill, he's got no chance. Where his chance lies is in punching power. If he can land on AJ, knock him out or stop him, that's his chance. In terms
Combat
of boxing
sports-
ability, no chance.
Combat Sports Forever says, someone tell this B-Tech Roman Reigns to shut up. I think he's talking about you, Laurie. Right? And he
No, he's talking about me.
Oh, is it easy? This fight, how's this fight going?
Ball's been on that.
Ball's doing all right, isn't he?
I think he's getting a bit tired. The last 2 rounds, you can see the pace is starting to, because obviously inexperienced. He's never been in that type of fight before. But I don't even.
Now Francis is going to be as well then, yeah.
No, but this is the thing. Francis is going to come forward.
Yeah.
And when he's coming forward, he's just going to walk into power jabs. Power jabs and straight right hands. Head and body all day.
Can Francis not return that though?
He's going to have to close the gap.
He can,
And
but
I ain't seen the footwork for him to close the
Not
gap.
to the same level that AJ can. If Francis keeps coming forward and putting the pressure and AJ jabs and moves, I think for the first 2-3 rounds, just to keep it nice and safe.
I expect
think
AJ will
he'll
probably start a bit tentative.
I
Because
think so too.
he'll want to feel the power that. or
When
the
we
strength.
start seeing AJ throwing double jabs or straight rights, that's when we know he's getting confident. But
Yeah.
if AJ gets overconfident,
That's where
he
Ngannou
loses.
has a
Cad
chance.
says somebody bet Shane
I would-
that AJ will
Yeah, I want to
lose.
do that.
I
I've got
already
money.
got-
I got money on me now.
I got-
I know you've got money on.
I already got this. I already
Yeah,
got
what
a
you
bet on
getting?
right now. I
Alright,
got a bet on
'cause-
right now.
Alright,
But
let's
I'll bet
do-
you right now.
Because I want AJ to win. So if I'll bet you £20 that Francis wins, because either way I'm a winner. AJ
I'll hold
wins,
you man's peas until it's done.
No, chill out. I'll put on the
He ain't gonna
Alright,
pay
put
you his
your money
bets,
on the
man.
table,
I've
man.
bet him every
Bro,
stream and I've won every time.
That's a lie.
Money on the table.
You can take if
20
AJ
quid.
wins.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'll put my card on the table because I ain't got cash.
That's cool. That's cool. No one carries cash. I get that. But I'll put money
Bro,
on the table.
All right.
Listen,
All right,
I
so it's 20.
got 3 bets on right now. No cap. I got 3 bets on right now. and there's a good chance they're gonna happen.
What are they?
Yeah,
The
go on,
first
tell it.
bet is I got Parker to win.
Yeah.
No.
I got Parker to win.
Beat
By
Zhang.
any,
Yeah, I think Parker should beat Zhang.
Really?
No.
Zhang!
Not against
Oh,
the Big
Vargas
Bang.
down again.
Remember last time you bet against me with Zhang?
Okay.
You said he had no chance against Joyce.
Give me
You
the
talk
other
about
bets.
boxing knowledge.
other bets?
Talk about boxing knowledge.
Use those words
I
again,
got
no
AJ
chance.
to win and then AJ to win on points.
Okay.
I think AJ on points.
Let me do a couple of super chats here. This one says, who is everyone's favourite fighter? Mine is forever going to be Manny Pacquiao. Who's everybody's favourite fighter?
Current or
No, he's
Well, you
got-
said
in the
Manny
past, Manny
Pacquiao.
Pacquiao.
Muhammad Ali for me from back in the obviously
Yeah, I
Muhammad
mean,
Ali
if
as
it's
well,
all
but
time.
yeah, Muhammad Ali.
Ali. Current fighters got to be Terence Crawford for me.
You?
Oh, Terence Crawford, definitely. Maybe Sugar Ray Leonard all time, one of my favourites.
All-time Conor McGregor. Currently active Anthony Joshua.
James is a joke. I like James.
He's the best.
Floyd Mayweather.
Is it?
Floyd
The
Mayweather.
greatest, isn't it? You can't.
No,
It's
he's
got to be
not.
Muhammad Ali for me. But I
Yeah.
do like Terence Crawford. He's a beast.
Don't,
Dale-
don't insult boxing by calling him the. Floyd is not the greatest.
In
This
my opinion.
era.
Dale
my
says,
opinion, the greatest I've ever seen.
isn't Ngannou
I
an
actually
MMA
agree.
boxing fight though?
Sorry.
I'm not
did you
sure.
say?
He says, isn't Ngannou an MMA boxing fight though?
Boxing fighter.
To me, he's more of an MMA guy than he is a boxer.
100%.
Jay Federer Jay says Fury believed his own brawler hype versus Francis.
Facts.
And so big up to Don Robbie and then man there, bless from Lee Barnell.
Big up,
Keep
Lee.
those coming in. We're building up to the big fight. We're watching at the moment Ball versus Vargas. Vargas is winning almost every round, but Ball's giving a good giving a good account as we said. Vargas keeps
seen
going
Vargas
down.
coming
You know, I know what he's doing that deliberately.
He's
Shall I
stopping-
tell you why?
To stop
Because
the
he don't
clips.
want my man to swarm him.
Yeah, when he gets on the inside, he doesn't want the rough
He wants
stuff
to
on
keep
the
that
inside.
space.
So if he takes
So
the knee,
that's a very clever tactic he's doing. Although the referee should be stopping him from doing that.
it's a Mexican thing though. They do that a lot.
It's a good fight so far.
It's
So
been a good
is Zhang's one after? It's straight after this.
Yeah. And I'll tell you why.
You think Zhang,
I'll tell you why I think.
I've been everywhere I've seen that Zhang, I've been really impressed
Yeah,
with him,
he's-
man.
he's
Nah,
good.
Do you
Joseph-
think Parker will beat him?
Joseph Parker's winning this fight.
I'll tell you why I think
I think
Joseph
Zhang.
Parker's winning this fight. Yeah, is because Zhang's looking for a big punch. So was Wilder. I saw how great
Wilder was the one who was awful.
No, I saw how
that's
great
true.
Parker's footwork was, bro. You will see in the first 2 rounds, Parker will be in fast forward and Zhang will be in.
It's an
rewind.
intriguing fight because
His
I think.
footwork is so good.
Yeah, but
think
Zhang's
that,
hands was really quick.
For
Yeah,
one
that's
single,
true.
for a
And he's a
single.
southpaw and he can bang. But the problem with Zhang is the
Gas
gas tank.
Yeah.
And he's
footwork.
also, if you look at the weights for this fight, man, he's coming 20 stone plus. It's very difficult to carry that around
Fair,
for, what is
fair.
this, 10 or 12 rounds?
12.
If it goes past 8, 9 rounds, you've got to
So
start
good.
But
fancying
the thing
Parker.
is, you were
Yeah,
saying the
100%.
same thing in the Joe Joyce fight, and then what happened? He went there,
Joseph Parker
stuck it on him.
Joseph Parker.
Joseph
Clean
Parker
them
has
out.
infinitely better defensive skills than
Infinite.
Joe Joyce.
But can he
Yeah,
take the
well,
power?
Joe Joyce defends with his chin. We all know that, but no, but everyone was
anybody's
saying
gonna
the gas tank, this
anybody's
gas
gonna
tank.
get, yeah, but it's easy to have your gas tank up if you're just punching the man in the face all night. That was a
When you
very.
got-
What
very
about
easy-
Philip? What about Philip Hergovich? Yeah, he's got decent defensive skills, so I'd say better than Joyce, and I still think he got dominated by Zhang.
No,
in my
but
opinion.
what happened?
I don't think
though,
he should have
what
lost the
happened?
fight.
When Hergovich started boxing and Zhang had to seek Hergovich, it was much harder for Zhang.
Yeah, but
and
he's
he's gonna
still
have to
done
seek
enough.
Parker from the beginning,
But he
and
was
that's gonna be
coasting.
the problem.
He was coasting because he'd already done enough to win the fight.
But the rounds he lost was the rounds where Zhang was.
I actually think that fight will be a better one than Ngannou.
Me as well.
No, I
Yeah,
think
I do.
Ngannou AJ will be one of the most exciting fights
I'm
of all time.
you, man.
I think they both
Maybe
get
not
off the
most
canvas a
exciting,
couple
but
of
I'm
The
times.
excited
most
to see what's gonna
exciting
happen.
fights of all time.
Of all time.
Is that we?
I genuinely think this. I am so hyped for this fight. I'm telling you, this is gonna. As he said, AJ's
By the
gonna
way,
go
let's
for
get
some
some more in the chat
adversity.
here. Boom Bap Original says, didn't McGregor have 2 big fights? Best ever? He says.
No. The question was my favorite, not the best ever.
All right.
boxer.
Franklin Cap says Zhang would destroy AJ.
Well, he didn't in the Olympics, because AJ.
Yeah, but that's a very long time ago. When was the Olympics? 2012?
Yeah, but that's the last time they fought.
Dale
Has he got worse
Hallowell.
since then, or has he got
No, but
better?
that's the last
Dale
time they shared
Hallowell
a ring.
says, I meant MMA style. So he meant MMA style. Canadian Gooner 1995 says, AJ is stiffer than Robbie doing the party dance.
So
Oh,
I didn't know he was gonna be.
Cad says, when AJ loses, flex on Shane for me. He hates losing.
Okay.
Who said that?
Huh? That was Cads.
Then everyone
You
hates
hate losing.
I hate
Cats love losing, blood. Everyone hates losing.
I hate losing, but I'm so comfortable.
Yeah, I can't believe
The first time I ever came on this show, everybody was saying AJ was gonna beat Usyk, and I was so comfortable. I was saying Usyk was gonna. That's why I don't know what you're talking about. I've always said Usyk's gonna beat Fury.
He doesn't know.
I've always said that.
Vargas is
Oh, where was he landed a couple of punches there?
but he's gone down.
He's got caught, but he comes springing back.
Well, this is exciting.
He's off a body shot, and then again he goes down. That Vargas.
Smart what he's
Hey
doing.
Shane, if we go back through all of the streams we've both been on and we look at both of our predictions, I guarantee you I've come out on top more than you. And the times I have are times you've been like, absolutely no chance, he won't land a glove on him.
You
And then
said
what
Ryan
happened?
Garcia would be tanked.
Yeah, one fight.
Vargas got caught, he got robbed.
What? Go on. He's gonna go down on one knee.
He's strong this ball, isn't he?
Oh, that.
Caught him again.
They're exchanging. Yeah, Vargas is.
Remember, he's Mexican, innit? So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
been in the wheelhouse
Hey,
before.
call him in.
He's saying, come on.
Nick Ball, this is how I was saying to you guys.
Oh, good shot.
Great shot.
But every time Nick Ball lands a great
Again,
shot,
another
he
great
hits
body
one back.
shot
The
going
body
in.
shot
Yeah,
again.
But he doesn't seem to be that hurt, does he?
No,
Paul?
is
He's strong.
that the way he stance? He seems like he's.
Oh, he ate a big one there.
But you know what it is, Ray Vargas? He's fighting the wrong fight. Look how tall he is. He's giving up.
No,
his
but
height.
you know what?
Standing in the
At
pocket.
some stage, you're gonna have to hold your feet. You know that.
No, but
Rory. Some stage, you're gonna have to fight back. You can't move all the time. Sometimes
It's
you're gonna
not,
have to
but
hold
it's
your
not just
feet.
about moving. Man. You're standing in a pocket and just letting.
This is an exciting fight. A bit
Very.
scrappy, but exciting.
Double good right hand, and the rest going to break them up.
The
there.
Barlow says Francis has been boxing since he was 10.
Cool. So people always say
At
that.
22, trained for boxing before moving to MMA. Keep disrespecting him, he said.
I will.
Right, cool. So using that logic that MMA fans always say, he started off as a boxer. That's what they always say, yeah? So does that mean that then a boxer's just gone into MMA and become the best MMA fighter then?
Well, boxers have tried and it hasn't always worked out. Clarissa Shields has tried.
But we're talking
And
about
she's winning.
Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, but not against great opposition.
But we're talking about Francis Ngannou then. Does that
Yeah.
count as a boxer going into MMA and wiping the floor of his
No, I
division?
think.
No, I think he started off probably.
No, but I think you know what? No, but that's
Because
natural though, because
professional
most people's experience of combat sports
They
is to
start
walk
with a
into
discipline.
walk into a boxing gym and then they graduate to
It
other
don't
sports.
mean nothing.
Or
like,
they start off as a
it doesn't-
wrestler and go into
Have
it.
you
They
start
seen?
with a specific
Have you
discipline
seen
and then move on.
AJ's? Like, I just need people to have a look. And sometimes I'm very critical of AJ. Have you seen AJ's resume? Like, there's nothing Ngannou does that he wouldn't have seen already. There's nothing Ngannou does he wouldn't have
compare
seen.
Big
Ngannou
punches.
to?
He's
Who
seen
would
a few of those.
Who would you compare Ngannou to that AJ's already fought? What's the
Klitschko.
closest?
In terms of punch power, single punch power.
Well, punch power and like
Nowhere
style, would you say?
But he's the closest. He asked me the
No,
closest.
he's nowhere near closest.
Who's the
Okay,
closest?
so
Who
who's
would
the
be the
closest?
closest?
That's a good
Closest.
question. You know?
The closest will be Klitschko, bro. Like the closest person
Laurie,
in
what do
the
you
single
reckon?
punch power will be Klitschko.
It's
Who
difficult.
else will be
No,
closer?
Question.
Who would be closer
He's
than
not as
Klitschko?
accomplished as Klitschko though. That's
No,
the
but
thing.
I'm
We're
saying
talking about style,
who's,
style.
who's the closest in terms of punch power?
If you're seeing
Who
that,
else
if
would
you're
it be?
training him and you say, right, okay, we're going to prepare for Ngannou, and you've been his trainer his whole career, because I know he's had different trainers. Who do you go, all right, cool, let's think back to this fight.
It's very difficult to make that comparison.
No, there'll be no one in
There'll
his.
be no one, really.
There'll be no one. But I'm saying in terms of single punch power, the biggest puncher AJ would have fought up to this date would either be, in my opinion, probably Klitschko. Or
Well, he's on the record as
Klitschko or
saying
White.
Klitschko's the biggest puncher he's.
Exactly.
yeah.
So it will be
But
Klitschko.
to be fair, Klitschko dropped him, didn't he? So he has to kind of, not has to say that.
Klitschko dropped him heavily.
Yeah,
Exactly.
heavily, yeah.
So for me,
But Klitschko didn't have the punch resistance
But yeah,
at that point in his career.
but Klitschko had much better setup than Ngannou.
Oh yeah, of course.
Much
Oh yeah,
better setup
way
than
better
Ngannou.
setup. Way better setup. The
You know,
one thing,
this
the
is
only thing I think you're disrespecting
I don't think that's
him
disrespecting
on.
Ngannou. Klitschko was like world heavyweight champion.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he's
That's
got
what
his-
he
It
was.
was a
He's
jab
got
and grab
his
special.
strike.
You know what it is, right?
The one thing I want to ask you, Nick, and because of what you were saying earlier, and the one point I would listen, skill-wise, AJ should wipe the floor out of him. Everyone he's fought at a higher level of boxing skill than Francis Ngannou. But how often have you seen AJ in a fight and you say, how often do people make it a gunfight with him? How often does he get in there with people that can afford to make it a gunfight with him? Because a lot of people he gets in there with, they feel his power and they realise, oh,
They back off.
okay, I've got to back off and try and outbox him here because I can't make this a gunfight. Ngannou ain't gonna back off from no one, and you've seen his chin.
To his detriment.
His chin is ridiculous.
Okay,
It is like
to his
triple
detriment.
Let me ask a
the
question
chin
then.
anyone he's ever fought.
on.
So my question is, how is he gonna fight on the back foot against a guy that is immovable? Even when he's popping him, he's landing his power shots, and Ngannou is just still not moving in his face.
Keep
To be-
That
to be-
is
to be
that is
fair-
the question mark of the fight for me.
Keep boxing.
I
To be fair,
still
we
think
haven't- we don't
AJ
know that
comes through
happens.
it. We don't know what happens.
We don't know that.
but-
We have to see it. We have
Go
to
on.
see.
Yeah.
We have to see if AJ's not going to be able to back up Ngannou with his jab. But as Ngannou's coming forward, when he hits him with a clean jab or a clean double jab, does it at least slow him down? And that's going to be where AJ's going to try to, not draw his confidence from, but not lose confidence and just keep a disciplined fight. And then only if he's really hurt, go and step on the gas.
Do you know why I think
it can be so intimidating.
Do you know why I think
land a clean punch on a man and he just keeps walking forward.
Yeah, let me ask.
But Fury landed an elbow on him and he didn't blink.
You lot are the boxing experts. I'll be real, yeah. So how do you see? Is AJ gonna do the Ruiz 2 style and just have Ruiz and box around him, or is it gonna be and just gonna set pace and try and take middle? I need to know.
It's gonna be basics. It's gonna be very.
Oh, he caught him.
That's a knockdown, surely.
Oh, ball caught him.
That's a knockdown.
That is a knockdown.
Yeah,
it is a knockdown.
He's counting.
He's upset about it on Vargas because he was going. Another one of them times when he's trying to go down.
He was trying to slip and he got caught with a punch. So that's a knockdown.
He got caught and he's upset
That's
about
the
it.
risk when you go down.
Spat his guard out.
Yeah, he's just spat his guard out.
He just spat his guard out.
Because he's really upset about it. He don't think it was a knockdown, but it has been given as a knockdown.
That's the risk of that strategy, because even if you are slipping or falling or whatever and you get caught with a punch, it still counts as a knockdown.
With regards to your question, Robbie, it's quite obvious what AJ's tactics are going to be. Box behind the jab.
Yeah, that's a knockdown.
He's got the longer reach.
That's a knockdown.
He's got the longer reach. He's got the better jab. Box behind. He's taller guy. Box behind that jab. Try and create openings. If Ngannou gets too ambitious, then you can catch him with the right or the left hook or the uppercut, and just soften him up with a jab. And then when he's ready to go, rounds 5, 6, 7.
The one thing I would say,
I think it will be very Ruiz 2-esque.
I'll say this, right?
No, he won't be running around, but he will outbox.
Let me ask this, right? He has to look good tonight.
Yeah.
He can't just dance around the ring, jab, jab, jab.
He won't be dancing around the ring.
He's gonna have to look good in this fight, isn't it?
And he will.
People are making it seem like Ngannou's hard to hit. Like if AJ throws enough punches, Ngannou's gonna feel that power.
You're gonna be
as well.
satisfied if he just runs around.
He don't even need, but he don't have to run. He could. Ngannou is very, very easy to hit in it, so that's gonna be what's gonna happen in this fight. He's gonna.
It wasn't that easy to hit in the last fight.
In the first round, how many jab straight right hands did Fury land? He landed like 6 straight jabs and he just literally just walked straight through them. I credit him for the chin, because he's got a great chin.
Yeah, he did.
But
he was very hittable.
I don't want to know that my fighter has a good chin, because he shouldn't be getting hit.
See, the thing is, right, AJ, if he goes out there looking for the knockout, that's when he could come unstuck. But if he boxes, I'm telling you now, he will win comfortably.
I think so too.
He needs to look good though, don't he?
But
but you can look good, because what I think will happen is that AJ will soften him up, and by around 5, 6, Ngannou will be ready to go.
He also can look good and not necessarily knock him out. So I know what you're saying about the knockout, but I think if you're AJ, he has such a big brand. Now, our question is, when me and Shane did our show this week, does he need the knockout? Because ultimately,
to line up the fight against Fury, yes.
No.
If Fury and Usyk fight and Fury wins, he has to fight. If AJ beats Ngannou comprehensively, looks good but doesn't knock him out, Fury has to fight him anyway. It would do more numbers and it would get more.
But AJ gets annoyed though when he doesn't.
I understand that he'll be more annoyed if he gets caught with a counter punch and he goes to sleep. So do you know what I mean? Like, that would be even worse. So Tyson Fury will have to fight AJ. Would you agree? Tyson Fury, if he beats Usyk, would have to fight AJ next.
Well,
as long as AJ wins this.
Well, Turki Al-Sheikh said when he was billing this fight, he said whoever wins this fight's the winner of Usyk Fury.
So from a logical perspective, I get what you're saying about excitement and making it really, really milking it and really gassing it as much as possible. But from that perspective, if in round 8 he's got him wobbled, yes, ideally he goes for the kill to make it exciting, but you don't have to really, because Usyk, the winner of that fight has to fight him anyway.
Nick, I do hear what you're saying. I want to see
a knockout as well. Don't get me wrong, but you don't have to.
See no little tippy tappy.
But this is the thing, though. I actually feel like
I don't want to see no run. Run. I want to see.
You know that's disrespect. See that's disrespect.
Boxing is on trial tonight. Yeah. Boxing is on trial.
It definitely is.
I agree.
Little tippy tappy run, tippy tappy ain't gonna work for me tonight.
If
I'm being real. I want to see.
As long as he wins.
I want to see.
I don't want to lose.
No. To me, no, it don't work like that. Tom.
This is like Champions League semi-final.
No.
It don't have to be 4-0.
No. Robbie's right.
That's a good point.
No.
He's gonna get the win.
If Arsenal playing Maidstone, it goes to penalties, right?
That's the Champions League.
You're not happy, are you?
That's the Champions
You say
League.
to yourself,
but Robbie's right.
hold on, you say to
Robbie's
yourself,
right.
yeah, I'll take the win, but I'm not happy with that performance, bro. You didn't make us look good.
I said Champions League, he said FA
you know
Cup.
why?
They're two different things.
But you know why? Why I agree with Robbie? Because I don't rate Ngannou that much. So I don't expect this fight to be anywhere near competitive. So I agree with Robbie.
Johan says Ngannou is an easy hit, so it's comfortable. Laugh out loud. He says AJ gets caught by Ngannou's hands in any sort of a clear way, he's folded. AJ lacks heart sometimes, he says.
I agree. I 100.
We're actually seeing AJ right
sometimes
now.
it's
When people say that,
Getting his hands wrapped.
like you're saying that, when did he lack heart?
I'll give you an example. I'll give you a prime example. 10th round, 11th round, 12th round against Usyk in the first fight. He just literally decided, you know, I'm just going to go out on a whimper. He didn't go out on his shield. He was backing up and he was losing on the cards. Come on, bro. You got to go out on your shield.
This is a changed Anthony Joshua. And you know what, Shane? Goes against everything you said. Because according to Shane, all those American coaches are amazing. The British coaches are useless. What happens? He went over to America, didn't really improve his game at all, comes back home.
This is coming from a guy that
takes Fury's former best friend, the guy that brought Fury back from the brink, and is now looking like the best AJ we've seen in years.
What has he won? What has he won? He hasn't. He beat Otto Wallin.
He's won the hearts of the nation, my man.
He beat Otto Wallin, who he used to beat every day in sparring. That's all he's done.
Yeah, that is fair enough, but yeah.
That Ngannou would beat Otto Wallin.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
We don't know, but what we do know is that Otto Wallin gave Fury a very tough fight compared to AJ.
That's a fact. And that's the same thing that's going to happen with this fight.
You know what it is, though? We go back to the old saying in boxing, styles make fights. Yes, I thought he beat Fury. I'm not going to lie. I totally underestimated him. He boxed really well on the night. But I don't think you can say just because he did that well against Fury, he's going to beat AJ tonight. I just look at AJ's body of work.
It's a barometer, don't it?
It's a barometer.
And we saw Otto Wallin give Tyson Fury a tough fight and then get smashed up by AJ.
Yeah,
These things happen.
Yeah.
The guys that he fought the world champion.
Yeah. So did Otto Wallin.
He fought the guy who ball just got rocked there.
That was a good body shot.
No, he was
got
off
rocked
balance.
there. He fought the world champion, and most people thought he won the fight.
Yeah.
You guys don't want to give him no credit.
I just don't think he beats AJ.
You're saying
don't think he beats AJ.
Because basically,
I don't think he beats
basically,
AJ.
all of
You
you
ain't
in
giving
here,
credit.
apart from James, is saying basically it's a fluke.
No, I didn't say that.
Basically, Tyson Fury turned up, not trained, messed about, didn't really take it
That's what I think it was.
And that's why
I think it was.
You're not giving him any credit whatsoever.
He's got power and he's got a good chin. That's what I'm saying. He's got power and he's got a good chin. That's what I give him credit for.
Do you remember? I know this is a long way back in Robbie. You probably remember it.
Disrespect.
The other guys probably won't. When Muhammad Ali fought Leon Spinks, come out the amateurs. I think he'd had something like 6 or 7 fights.
Nine
clearly,
fights.
Let me finish. Ali clearly overlooked him. Leon Spinks beat him. They had a rematch 6 months later. Ali styled on him, got his title back. That's what I'm saying. If you're not prepared and you go into the ring thinking it's going to be easy work, a man can surprise you and beat you. But what I'm saying is I think AJ's approach will be totally different from Tyson Fury.
AJ never lacks discipline. He never lacks discipline. He never lacks professionalism.
So that's why I'm not giving Ngannou anything other than a puncher's chance. Because
Tyson Fury has often come in and not taken fighters seriously. We've seen it.
He was shooting a Netflix series them times there when he was fighting. Bro, this guy, that's what I'm telling you. He's shooting a Netflix series. He's out here. Bro, come on. Did you think Fury was taking that fight serious?
I thought that the fight, not in a disrespectful way to Ngannou, but the fight mostly comes down to AJ. It is a case of what AJ turns up. I think for me.
To go back to this fight briefly, right? There's one thing I've noticed that Nick Ball should be doing and he's not done. Now he should be going to the body more to try and slow Vargas down. He's basically headhunting all the time.
Jumping in on
I agree, but Vargas has very, very fast hands, and a lot of the punches he's caught Nick Ball with have been counter punches.
See that? Look, all of it's to the head.
This is a hard fight to score, you know.
No, Vargas is really.
The last 3 rounds, Bulls won. The last 3 rounds, Bulls won. And he got a knockdown as well. Yeah. And he's got a knockdown.
Yeah. No, but if he'd have gone to the body, I think he could have made it. He would have slowed Vargas down to the point where he could have more success. But anyway, so that's what I'm saying, Robbie. The Leon Spinks thing provides the kind of narrative by what I'm going. Yes, Ngannou overperformed, did really well against Fury. Personally, I thought he beat Fury that night. We all said it. In fact, one of the girls on the panel, she actually walked out in disgust.
All of them did.
Yeah.
All of them walked off.
And what you found is all the guys
before
who...
it got announced, I said, if they give this to Fury, I'm leaving.
Oh, I watched it. Yeah, I know, I watched it.
And what happened, right, after that fight is... What happened after that fight is all the boxing people, all the boxing aficionados, commentators, because of their biasness, they all say, yeah, Fury won, I just about... But in reality, I thought he lost. But just because he did that... Yeah, exactly.
They're trying to protect the integrity.
Yeah, that's exactly what 100%. They were doing.
The poll, by the way, the poll is still, Ngannou 51%.
I can't believe that.
AJ 43%, 4% saying the draw.
When you say you can't believe
3,000 people voted.
When you say you can't believe that, you think it's too high for Ngannou? Or not high enough for Ngannou? In your opinion?
Bro, the thing, I think AJ should win, right? But Ngannou, the way you lot are all speaking is like, it's a dead cert that AJ wins this fight. Regardless of how it happens, that's how it feels on here. So I can see Francis Ngannou causing AJ some problems. But sitting here, it's like, you lot are like, there's no way.
Good shot.
And then with the poll's saying that, yeah, they're with how I feel, but you guys seem like you're completely...
No, I'll be honest.
You know, when you watch any sporting performance, it's like you have to take evidence. If you're watching the game of football, you're going to take some evidence into the next game.
Of course.
But you're not going to say that's the level of the team, if that makes sense. If you watch Arsenal win 6-0, you're not going to directly correlate that to the next game and go, we should then win the next game 6-0. Yeah. You're going to assess what the next game... But then you have to assess what the next game is going to be.
Of course.
So that's what a lot of people are doing. They're taking a 6-0 and going, right, Arsenal should keep winning 6-0 every game then. No, we're going to play different teams and then and each game is going to be a different situation. What do you mean same in Ngannou?
It's Ngannou, they're fighting again.
Yeah,
but
it's the same Arsenal, but I'm looking at the different opponents. Do you know what I'm saying? You're going to assess it differently. You're going to take some strategic stuff from there, but if you're going to go and play City next week, you're not going to go, yeah, we should smash City 6-0. Yeah, no, you're going to look at it and adjust the expectation for the style of the team that you're going to fight, and that's what we're doing.
But it can go either in football. It can go.
Of course, in boxing it can go either way.
Exactly. So this, you guys don't. You're
I'm just saying.
Sat and talking is like there's no chance.
I'm saying today, Francis Ngannou is going to come up against an Anthony Joshua who is. I've always had problems with AJ's mentality and his mental strength for me.
Like he's back to his best.
But I know you love it. But I think that he's going to come up against the AJ that's going to be very, very disciplined. He's going to have trained very, very hard for this fight. The reality is, I'm not making an excuse of Tyson Fury. I'm not a Tyson Fury fan. But he did come up against a Tyson Fury that was ill prepared and didn't take the fight seriously. So yes, he caught him with a good punch, 100%. He dropped Fury 100%. But I don't think you can necessarily say that the same thing happens. If AJ
won the fight easy.
Who won the fight easy?
Boxing his whole life. Surely he should have been able to.
Oh, he knocked him down again.
Yeah, it's done.
That's a knockdown.
That's a knockdown. It is a knockdown.
It's a knockdown.
He gets so angry.
Is he giving him a knockdown? Yes, it is a
That's
knockdown.
definitely a knockdown.
Ball could be ahead in this fight.
I need to watch this fight.
Ball could be ahead because it's a really close fight. He's knocked him down.
I think with that knockdown, he probably
He's knocked him down twice now.
He's ahead on the cards. Well,
yeah, he's knocked him down twice.
Laurie said that Vargas was in front.
No, but
he was before the two knockdowns.
Before the two knockdowns, yeah, but the one he had another knockdown.
It's a close.
Oh, another big punch there. Another big punch by Ball.
Ball can see.
Ball's getting confident. The little man is coming in.
I reckon it's all on this round, you know.
Oh, it's the last round, mate.
Yeah, this is the last round coming up.
Peter says thoughts on Garcia exposing the truth before the DH fight.
Yeah, yeah, that's mad.
Well, this is an interesting situation. Basically, you know what I do want to ask you.
Careful not to get the channel cancelled.
Well, I'm not going to go into details, but what I do want to ask you, do you think he should be pulled out of the Devin Haney
100%.
fight? Or do you think
100%.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think he's playing into
Ryan
it?
Garcia.
Do you think Ryan Garcia is?
He should be pulled out.
But do you think he's
100%.
playing into the insanity
No.
and trying to like build it up for promo, or do you think
Have you seen some of the stuff? Have you seen some of the stuff?
Weird way to.
Oh no! I'm just asking the question here.
The reason I think he should be pulled out. I'm not a fan of Ryan Garcia at all. But the reason I think he should be pulled out is because the one thing Ryan Garcia is good at, whether you like him as a boxer or not, is promoting a fight. He's good at social media. He understands what it means to promote a fight, and we've never seen him do these types of outbursts before.
No. Yeah, he doesn't need to. He doesn't
need to. And Twitches.
And Twitch, he's very, very good at the social media side. So
yeah, but do you know how bad he's making himself look?
Of course.
Oh, here's the card.
No, that's an unofficial squad.
Unofficial card. McGuigan's got ball ahead. Blaze A says Ngannou disrespect correlates with the fear of the integrity of boxing and the boxing fans. They just can't stand the thought of AJ losing to a one-match man.
Man said fear. If man them get to the height of MMA,
right,
if man them get to the height of the peak of MMA, they still run to boxing. So who's scared?
He's right though. No, bro. That guy said is 100% right. I love boxing, bro. If AJ loses today, bro, it's peak for boxing, bro. It's so peak. I don't even like. I'm a big AJ fan. It's peak for me, fam.
Do you not worry? For me, the concern I've had. I know you're gonna laugh. The concern I have with AJ is always the mental side, and putting that type of pressure on him. I think he's much better in a fight where there's no pressure and he can just think about his boxing. When he starts to think about stuff outside of that,
I think you overplay that.
Honestly.
I think you overplay that.
So overplayed.
Because, by the way, Bull's winning this last round.
Yeah, he is.
Again.
That is so overplayed.
I don't think so.
You do not become a two-time world champion, Olympic gold medalist by having a weak mind. That's
I didn't say he was mentally weak. I said
what are you saying then?
I said I just told you. You must. I don't know. You need cotton buds. I just told you.
But the thing is,
it's just cliched narrative that you heard from other people.
Nick, let me tell you why that's wrong.
Hey, hang on. That is cliched narrative he'd heard from other people and he's just repeating.
No, but let me tell you why, Nick.
Let me check Twitter for my next opinion. 1 second. Let me check Twitter.
Nick, let me tell you why what you're saying is wrong. Because we would see him lose to someone. Who he's lost to is Usyk, who's one of the all-time great fighters. There is, again, I keep emphasizing, there's nothing Ngannou can do that will match anything that he's come up against. And Ruiz. But even with the Ruiz fight, he got overconfident, which is why I give Ngannou a puncher's chance.
Yeah.
He can always get caught.
Suleiman says Joshua doesn't have half the chin that Fury does. And he's nowhere near as technically gifted. Why is Joshua's power doesn't affect?
He's been knocked down way more times.
Ngannou, then it's going to be a tough night for him sleeping on Ngannou.
He might have powers of recovery better than AJ, but he doesn't have a better chin than
Fury's
AJ.
been knocked down way more times than AJ. I don't know where people
by lower level opposition as well.
Literally.
Yeah.
Never lost though.
No, but
I heard you, but the point.
Gets up and comes again. Maybe that's the mentality thing you're talking about.
That's powers of recovery.
Maybe that's the mentality thing you're talking about.
Tell your brother because he's going to shout at me. Tell him.
Yeah?
No, but
he's a mentality monster, man.
No, but hold on. He's got,
Robbie's talking to you.
Hold on, a lot of what he's saying, he can back that up because
No, I'm talking about him.
But talk to him. He's telling you.
Fury gets up.
Yeah, if Fury does get up.
AJ got up against Dr. Steelhammer.
Exactly.
Klitschko.
Yeah, what you saying?
I was going to say, because if AJ gets knocked down.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
No, but according to you, he's weak mentally.
Kat says going against the logic.
You've just heard that from other people when you're
I don't mind that.
Anyway, this fight is over.
It's a close fight.
Corner's lifting him up. I think Bull won that fight.
I think Bull won.
I think the knockdowns help him win, but it's very, very close.
I want to see the knockdowns.
Don't forget.
2 knockdowns.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Ray Vargas is a champion, and they always say in order to...
Yeah, but 2 knockdowns.
Take it away from him.
It's a close fight.
No, but that rubbish. Oh, you have to beat the champion to beat. No,
it's not rubbish.
If you win the fight, you win the fight. That's how it should be.
You say it's rubbish, but that's how boxing.
That's not how it should be.
That's how judges.
But that's how it should be.
Boxing down. Why? If you win the fight, you win the fight.
I agree, but I'm telling you that's the convention.
How they do it?
Well, but everyone knows the referee gives certain decisions in football to the home crowd. Like you can say it's the integrity of football.
No, but this is Vargas is not from Saudi Arabia, is he?
No. What they say is, if it's a close round in boxing and the judges are swayed, they're more inclined to give it to the champion.
That he just knocked the man down twice.
I think Bull won. Yeah, it
was a ballsy performance. I agree with you.
Bro, you're weird, you know.
Pause.
I want to see what he's on.
Let's see if this is the other thing about boxing, right?
He don't think that he won, though.
Who gets this decision?
Yeah. He don't think that he won, bruv. He don't look confident. Bull don't look confident.
So we see with Barry Jones, I don't trust his scorecard because he's going to always go for the British fighter. I think it's a close fight.
Well, he did give Vargas all the early rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was because it was quite clear, though.
Yeah.
I think it was quite clear towards the end of the.
Yeah, no, it was. It
wouldn't surprise me if Vargas keeps his title. Boxing politics and all that.
The overconfidence.
Anyway, keep those. He's got his rod of correction there with him. I don't know where he's going with that staff there. Look, man thinks he's a shepherd in the ring, you know.
Bro, the overconfidence in boxing is.
Literally, man came up with a stick like Moses.
It's mental, isn't it? The fight's all mental.
It's crazy.
You see the Arsenal man looking at staring man down in the tunnel. It's all mental.
Yeah, I hear that, but this is another. Oh, man's got.
Well, that's it. AJ's won.
AJ
That's it.
Go on, check.
Yeah,
James,
go
talk to
on.
us.
Drake,
Well, Drake's puss.
$650,000 on an Ngannou win.
That return.
Well, there you go. The curse is done. Well, the
gonna lose
return
it
is
all,
650k out of his bank account because he doesn't win any of these bets he puts down.
That's very true.
Suleiman says.
I can't wait to see AJ and Drake when they're in the same club and that.
Yeah, it worked.
Suleiman says Fury may have been knocked down, but we haven't seen him rocked the way AJ has been. Not to say that his chin is worse, but he hasn't been able to carry on throughout his career
We've
the
seen
way
him knocked
Fury
out
has.
cold.
We've seen him knocked out
We've seen
clean.
him knocked
Seen
out
Fury,
cold.
yeah.
Have you seen him knocked out clean? Like
Yeah.
clean.
He didn't
Eyes
even make
go
it
back
down.
in his head.
Bang. And
Fury-
technically it was an 11 count. But
With one punch as well. That's one thing I
got-
say about AJ. He gets hit and then he
With
gets wobbled
accumulation.
and then people go on to the finish. AJ, people call him chinny. I think that they call him chinny thing slightly unfair. He has been hit and then wobbled. But we've seen Fury get laid out with one bang.
Fury's
we're
been
going
knocked
for the
down
decision.
by a cruiserweight.
We ain't really seen AJ. We ain't seen AJ get hit with one bang and
He's
knock
been
him
knocked
straight
down by a
like
journeyman.
That's-
What's the
yeah,
guy's
that.
name?
He gets hit, he stumbles, and what was wrong
this
with him
guy-
before
Well, I think we're going to get the decision on the on this fight.
should be Ball. With
Ball
the
or
knockdown, it should be.
Vargas.
I reckon Vargas is going to keep
Them
it.
guys are
Vargas,
praying,
Shepherd.
boy.
Man's got a shepherd stick, blood.
I think he came out with a stick like Moses.
Staff.
It's in the wrong country for that, surely.
They're gonna give it back.
Yeah,
They're
that's
gonna give it back.
Literally.
yeah, but yeah, he should. I rate it. Well, he's Mexican now.
Man got the shepherd stick
I reckon
in
it's
Saudi
a
Arabia.
it's a split
Ball
decision.
should win this. Come on.
It's a split.
Boss, mate,
Do the
doesn't
right
run.
thing.
It's split. Yeah, it could be split.
Do the right thing. Give it to the little man Ball.
Make it,
He's been brilliant.
Draw.
Oh, it's a draw.
A draw.
That's so shameless.
How do you know?
Because it's two hands raised.
Elbow tap.
Oh, no, you lot said it before his hands went up.
No,
Yeah,
No, they said it at the-
since the hands came up.
I got intel.
You know what? I wouldn't really argue with that, but I wouldn't argue.
A draw would mean that it was 7-5.
No, 6-6.
No, a draw because you got two knockdowns. It was 7-5 and then the
7-5 in rounds, you're
7-5 in
saying.
rounds.
And then knockdowns
And then the
as well.
knockdowns made it
No, well, he had two knockdowns.
exactly, which is why it would be
wages.
7-5.
What in rounds to ball?
Good thing I
There'll
bought
be
this.
No,
7
to
rounds to
Vargas.
Vargas,
That's what
5
everyone
rounds to Ball.
I need a G.
And then 2 10-8s for Ball.
2 10-8s for Ball. Bro, math.
Well, we don't know how. No, but if one of those rounds where sometimes you can get judges where they score up fighters that they don't always give a 10-8. So
Oh, for the
you could be
knockdown. Yeah,
winning
true,
a round.
true.
It's
And then,
Louis says.
So they give it a 10. To me, did he do enough? I'm not sure.
Did you hear the return for Drake's bet? 1.9 million.
That's changed for Drake, though, to be fair.
That's Adi Depot, man. Big him
Yeah,
up.
big him up.
In the ring there, big Adi Depot.
You're a big fan of Ade, aren't you, Lauren?
Massive.
Talk to you, you got to chat to him about. Listen,
Top guy, you know.
that's my boy, that's my boy as well.
He's a great guy.
What did I say? I can don't
You
listen to
gave me
these,
the
man.
follow, now you're biggest
My
friend.
boy, man, that is my boy.
It's Louis says, I've got a question for the lads. Who from Arsenal could leave football and be a potential professional boxer if he chose?
Gabriel Magalhaes.
Yeah, Gabriel.
Fair.
Gabriel Magalhaes.
Declan Rice.
Declan Rice, you kind of see
Declan
a
Rice, yeah,
British-
Gabriel.
You know what I mean?
Gabriel
British
Declan Rice, East London boy.
hard man, a little
Maybe
bit.
Timber?
Nah.
Yeah, you know, he's
Maybe Timber?
We haven't seen him.
Saliba?
Nah, he
Too
looks
calm.
too pretty. On,
Gabriel's,
Yo.
Gabriel's definitely.
Gabriel Magalhaes for sure.
No, I'll give it Ben White. I'll give it Ben.
No way.
No,
Who
no
out of
way.
Leeds? You're a Leeds fan?
Oh, who out of Leeds? Patrick
I mean,
Bamford would
Nonto
have
could
it.
fight a ball, isn't it?
That's a bit rough on. That's a bit rough on Nick Ball. Bamford would have a good jab on him. In terms of
Bamford, a boxer,
yeah,
allow
Bamford
that.
would have
I can
it.
see
No,
Bamford
but
in
you
the
know
amateurs.
what?
Bamford
We
would
say
have
all
a
of that,
amateur.
but listen,
Yeah, yeah.
Jake Paul was presenting Disney channels as a kid, and now look at him.
I can see Bamford, the world scored
Well, he was also
professional
an amateur
amateur.
wrestler.
What about Wayne Rooney? He's saying that he might go into boxing and Misfits.
Well, he actually called up KSI and said, I want to fight on Misfits. And then I think he even wanted to fight KSI as well. And KSI was like, no, I'm not wasting my time with that rubbish. And I think rightly so. I mean, Wayne Rooney, I think apparently fought as an amateur boxer.
No,
Like, he
he's not
trained-
for.
Not
trained.
for amateur, but he trained at a
Yeah, but he
trained
didn't
in-
fight though.
That would have been,
No, yeah,
many years ago.
No, I'm saying no chance.
He does
Listen,
wanna do- he does
look
wanna
at
do
how his body deteriorated in football, let alone
yeah,
in
but
boxing.
listen,
He's got
don't
no chance,
confuse
yeah.
walking into a boxing gym and fighting.
No,
It's
I'm
two
not saying he
different
can. I was saying that's what people
No, but you
are saying.
did. You
But
said
get him
he fought
walking
as
into
I
a
was
boxing
building an argument and I
remember
said
seeing him in
people
his
were
kitchen.
saying that and I was about to diminish it.
He got knocked out in his kitchen, man.
By Barsley, not
Yeah.
I swear.
Remember that? He got knocked out in his kitchen.
No, yeah, I'm saying he's got absolutely no shot. We saw Rio Ferdinand try to box. It did not go down well.
But he does ring
all.
Eddie Hearn saying he wants to box. So Rooney is.
No, but anyone can
he
say
wants
that.
to box. He wants to fight
A lot of people want to
now.
box, but
But it's not going to happen.
No, he's got. He's
What about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson?
shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't happen.
James-
Disgusting.
Shouldn't happen.
No, but it is happening.
Probably shouldn't.
It's
but
a disgrace.
essentially,
Yeah, but it's happening.
He's nearly
Disgrace
60.
on who?
It's a disgrace on
On the influence the scene. Yeah, whoever
sanctioning that
sanctioned
not the
fight.
influencer scene. It's,
Because you got a 60-year-old
Jake Paul
man
don't fight
here
influencers.
who's
It's
fighting.
58.
You're almost 60. This guy was getting knocked out by Williams 20 years ago. Come on, like he's about to fight a man half his age. Come on, how that's
Yeah,
not, who
purely
wants to see
on
that?
athleticism, I don't think it should happen.
Why would you want to
Even
see
though
that?
we know Mike Tyson was a bad man back in his day and all that, I understand that, and the power is the last thing to leave you and all that. I understand all of that, and if he hits him clean, maybe he can knock him out. I understand that, but fighting, Jake Paul is a very,
Sad,
very
isn't it,
good,
really?
very, very good young athlete. Regardless of what you think about him as a boxer, he's super athletically gifted.
Do you think he'll beat Tyson?
He could potentially, he's 60 years old, potentially.
No,
yeah.
do you think he'll
Super
beat- what do you
athletically
think?
gifted, did you say?
He's a very good athlete.
athletically gifted.
No, you said super athletically
He's a
gifted.
very, very good
Yeah,
athlete.
yeah. Logan Paul's super
Who will win the
athletically
fight?
gifted. Jake Paul's
Jake Paul's a very
decent.
good athlete.
Who win that fight?
Maybe Jake Paul.
But
Young
Mayweather
There's a
fought
chance.
Deji.
Do you think Jake Paul will beat-
Is that not similar though? Mayweather
No,
Deji?
that was an
No.
exhibition bout, and Deji is nowhere near on the level of Jake Paul
That's
right
true.
now.
And Floyd Mayweather ain't washed up.
Mayweather was like still fit and sprite. He was fitter and spriter at that time.
Fitter, yeah, I
This
don't
guy's not 60.
Yeah, I hear you.
Who do you know that's 60 is
To
your
be
birthday?
fair though, when he fought Roy
Apart from
Jones,
Laurie.
I don't think Mike Tyson looked that bad. I
Against
thought-
another washed up fighter, bro.
No, but if you compare him to Holyfield in his latest fight, Holyfield took like one shot and folded like a sack of potatoes. Mike Tyson looked decent,
This
and he
guy
carried Roy
smokes
Jones throughout the fight.
24/7, drinks, and bro,
And
you
he eats
expect him
shrooms
to...
all the time. But listen, I'm
Come
not.
on, bro.
I
Listen,
still think he's
Jake
in a
Paul is
lot
going
better
to
than
knock him
most
spark
60-year-olds.
out. He's going to be sad.
It's gonna be
Yeah, it will
so
be
sad.
It will be sad.
No, he won't knock him spark out. I don't
He
think
will,
so.
bro.
60. Who do you know
If
your
he,
birthday
unless,
is
he's,
60?
unless there's something in the
My
script,
parents.
You're
James,
60.
James, unless there's something in the so-called script,
Tyson's 58, says Michael.
unless there's
Yeah, we know
something
he's
in the
58, but
script.
we're rounding up. To me, if I punch up a man that's 58 and if I punch up a man that's 60, you're not going to go, that's 58 was cool, but the 60-year-old's out of order. It's the same thing, isn't it? You know, it's the same difference.
Completely.
So,
There's no ratings that come from it though. Really.
that's the point. There's no
bro.
game.
There's no game.
There's no game.
There's no game. There's this.
No, of course there's financial
game for who?
Of course there's financial gain,
For
but
both.
what? Of course there's financial gain, but I'm saying it doesn't prove anything, right?
For
It's
both is big.
Jake Paul's been calling out
Live on
KSI.
Netflix.
He can't stand over a 60-year-old Mike Tyson. And go, there you go, I beat Mike Tyson. KSI, where you at? That doesn't.
No,
how's
it's
it gonna
not
help
real.
him?
No,
It's
no,
not-
no, no.
Right,
This is huge.
hang on. I
This
thought
is huge for him,
KSI.
man.
Sorry, I thought Jake Paul said he wanted to become a real.
That's what I'm
boxer,
saying.
Fight real fight.
That's what I'm saying. He's a
liked
joke.
that.
Yeah,
never
but this
get
is
it.
going to
Money
help
will
him for
best
that.
never
Listen,
happen.
this is
gonna help him for that.
This is going to be on Netflix. Do you know how many people are going to have accessibility to
You've
this
been
fight?
drinking and smoking
Do you
with Ryan
understand-
Garcia.
No, I'm saying, do you understand how huge this fight is
smart
going to
move
be?
by Jake Paul.
Everyone is going to watch it. It's an incredibly smart move by Jake
Live
Paul,
on Netflix
and
is
it's going to
crazy
help
as
him in
well.
all
He
of
will-
his
if you
business
watch it-
deals.
No, I
We're
will.
gonna watch
If you cover it on the channel, I'll come here and
You're
watch
going to
it.
watch it.
through closed.
Yeah.
No, you're right. If you cover it on the
If you
channel,
cover it
I'll
on
watch
the channel, I'll come here and watch it.
Or
I'm
if
gonna
I
sit in
ain't
my
doing
yard
nothing
and
with
watch
my
that.
day, if I'm not doing nothing with my day, I'll
Yeah,
watch
you
watch it?
Of course, bro, you know
Everyone's
me,
going to watch
bro.
that fight.
I
Stop
watch
lying,
these
you
things,
guys.
bro.
Every one of you is going to watch that fight.
Live here on
We'll be
DR
here.
Sports, yeah.
When
Can
you're
I-
live on DR Sport, you will
Can I
be watching
can I
that
tell
fight.
you why that's not necessarily the case? You know, I've only seen one Jake Paul fight in my entire life. I've only seen one Jake
Tommy
Paul
Fury?
fight, and that's a Tommy Fury fight. I've never seen.
Hey,
any other
Robbie,
Jake
I'll tell you
Paul
the
fight.
truth, right? If I'm not on here,
I might not watch it.
I
If I'm
wouldn't
at
watch it.
home, I
I
might
wouldn't
not.
watch it.
I genuinely, I'll watch
Joe-
the clip. If someone gets laid out, I'll watch the
I
clip
know
on
you lot
Twitter.
watch it.
But
Joe Fleming Mulford says, Jake Paul a good athlete, I'm dying. He says,
this
right?
man said he's a
It's
super
Louis says,
athletically gifted.
Okay, now I'll reverse it. What boxer would be potentially a good footballer? Could definitely see Fury as a left back, he says.
Left back in the
Fury
cage.
in goal.
Blackburn.
I can see Fury in goal.
I was going to pick any big heavyweight and say put them in goal.
AJ does kick
Who'd be
ball.
a
I've seen AJ kick
terrible
ball.
Who'd be a good
He's not good.
footballer?
I'm
I've seen him
thinking.
kick ball.
Ben Whittaker.
He's a Tottenham fan, no.
I mean,
But there's a lot of boxers who started off
played
playing
football,
football.
yeah.
I was gonna say Eubank Jr. I could see
Well,
him.
Liam,
No, he
Liam
don't even
Smith,
like
Liam
football.
Smith is a good
Yeah,
footballer.
Liam Smith is a good footballer,
Smith,
bro.
He's a decent footballer.
But there's a lot of guys who played football as kids.
Totally Carl says Lomachenko.
Oh, you know who plays football to a decent level? Usyk.
Yeah.
Someone did that.
Semi-pro football
Young
in...
Soprano says Canelo would be a good number 6.
I know
Canelo ain't got good feet though. This guy ain't got good knees.
I know Canelo likes his football.
This guy's
He can't run anymore.
He can't run.
He can't run no more.
Tony Bellew, I've seen someone say.
Big Dog says fantasy fight, Ali at 22 versus Tyson at 20. Who wins on why?
Ali.
All day long.
Ali.
I want to say Mike Tyson because he's one of my favourite fighters, but probably Ali. Really.
Ali, bro.
Too much skill, innit?
Ali's got too much skill.
Greatest.
No, but you can't say it's about skill. You said Ngannou's going to win this fight. What happened to skill?
No, you never said that. You never said that.
He's got skill. He's got. I never said Ngannou's going to win the fight.
He just said
the way you lot have written him off.
Yeah, that's
It's
exactly
very disrespectful.
I find that crazy.
Nick, you're liking that suit, innit? That Fury's got on. You like that, right?
I didn't even see the suit, blood. You're always watching Next Man's Fashion. I didn't even see it. I was trying to Robbie. I didn't even see it, but yeah.
Zhang there, they're lining up for the next
Skulls and all
fight.
that. Skulls. You know
Oh,
he's got them.
he's old, isn't he? Zhang's like
41.
Yeah, like, boy.
And you,
20 years
you
younger
man
than Mike
said
Tyson.
that he's gonna. You man said he's gonna beat Joseph Parker.
No, Parker's not
No, I
exactly 21, is
think...
he?
Parker's 30 or 31. He's just.
Parker now. Parker's
No, he's
got
older
to
than
be older than
No,
that.
wait, hold on.
Parker's got to be like 34.
Parker's been fighting for ages.
Yeah.
He's got to be like 34. There's no way.
31? There's no way he's 31.
He's got. I reckon he's like 34. No, he's 32. He's 32.
So I was one off.
Jack Burton says.
And he just turned 32 in January. So yeah,
See,
you're right.
I knew I was.
That's me then.
No, you still got it wrong.
He's
So
had
basically, what I'm saying, it was close.
He
It was
just
close,
turned
yeah.
32.
I know, but you still got it wrong. You said 30, then you went to 31.
It doesn't make a difference. He's in that remit, innit? He's 8 years younger than Zhang, bro.
Fair.
And there's a fight, and not many people will know this. You would know this, and we were talking about this week. Zhang fought a guy named Jerry Forrest. Anyone go and watch it on YouTube right now. He got rushed to the hospital
yeah.
because of cardiac. Oh, he thought he was gonna have cardiac arrest.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, go watch that fight. He got rushed to hospital because they thought he was gonna have cardiac arrest.
I'm
Bro,
telling
this
you,
guy's got
after
no
6
gas
rounds...
tank.
How long ago was that fight?
That was like 3 years ago, 3 or 2 years ago.
The one I do remember seeing.
The
Joe
Joyce.
Joyce.
That's the one that everyone
Joe Joyce got broke up twice.
No, but Joe Joyce's defense
Twice.
is
Are
probably
you
the
not
worst.
I know it's not
excuses.
The worst what? What now?
If you put your fist up like this, Joe Joyce will headbutt it.
Anytime someone loses a fight, that was the worst performance.
Nobody knows it's not the worst performance. He's got
Hang on.
Mate, he beat him twice.
Hang on, let me finish. How is not having a defence an excuse for losing? He's got no defence. Everybody knows that. Joe Joyce has no defence.
Did you think Zhang would beat him? The first fight. The first fight, you didn't think Zhang would beat him.
No.
did you?
No.
I gave Zhang a good chance of beating him.
No.
Everyone did.
Oh, no,
I
you
didn't.
didn't. You
I
guys said
didn't.
there was no
No.
chance. I was the only one that said he would win. You all
didn't.
said he had no chance. You
No,
did.
James-
No.
James is right.
Laurie
James is
has
right.
his
James is
defence
right. James
because
is right.
Laurie sits on the fence every single time so much that splinters go up his crack. He's always like, well, this could happen and this could happen. And then after the fight, he's like, well, to be fair.
He does do that. He does that every week, every time. He does that every time. He does that every time.
Streams are wicked.
He does it every time, bro.
Laurie puts a bet on every round outcome and never makes a profit.
I told you. I told you.
Break evens, like.
All right, listen. Right, who's winning this one?
Here we go.
Right.
Joyce or Parker?
No,
splinters.
Zhang or Parker.
Sorry, Zhang or Parker? No splinters.
Ask them not first.
We're asking you.
You're the expert.
We're asking you.
You're the boxing guy, man.
Don't hurt
This
yourself.
guy is.
No,
It's a
boxing
real hard
game.
one, man. Serious, because it's one of those under or over. Meaning that if it's under 6, Zhang, if it's over
Just
6,
give us,
Parker.
you see,
look
that
at
is
that,
exactly what James was talking about, sitting on the fence. We don't want to hear about no under 6 and over 6. We want to
These
hear
rival brothers are
who's
so
going to
good
win
at
the
this.
fight.
Being
A politician, blood.
I know, I'm so good at being political.
Right, if I had to put my last penny on it,
low
I'm
G.
going to go Zhang.
Who you going?
Big Bang Zhang.
Parker.
I always thought Zhang, but the age thing is throwing me a little bit. But I'll stick with Zhang.
No, Zhang can win.
Yeah.
I'm not as conclusive.
Yeah, there he goes again.
No, but no, I'm saying no. Get it on record. I
No,
think
because
Joseph
it's a
Parker's
very
going to
evenly
win.
matched fight.
I
That's
do
why.
believe Joseph Parker's going to win, but I do see a method of how Zhang does win.
But
It's
Robbie,
like
let me just come back to that, right?
But I can't see how Ngannou wins.
No, but hang on. The reason why there's prevarication is because we all know that there is ways for each guy to win. With Ngannou and AJ, I'm very adamant that AJ is going to win.
Yeah, you
That's what I said.
But with this one now, because of Zhang's gas tank that's not very good, and we know that Parker's a better athlete. That's why I think if he can get out the first 6-7 rounds, he will win. But I'm just leaning towards Zhang because he's on some good form right now.
That's fence talk.
So is Parker. Parker's won his last 6 fights.
Yeah, but Wilder was terrible. Me and you could probably beat Wilder that night. But Wilder was so bad that night.
It was
unbelievable.
No, it was horrible.
It was horrible.
It was
so
bad.
I still don't really know how good Parker was that night because Wilder was beyond poor. And I'm actually being serious.
No, he was horrible.
Beyond poor. He was terrible.
Yeah.
If you
Robbie,
looked
who
at
do you
it,
think's going to win? Zhang?
Zhang.
Yeah, I think you said it when you first came.
Big Bang Zhang, man.
The Big Bang.
The
are you
Big
getting
Bang.
carried away with the knockouts, though? You are.
Well, knockouts count, mate. You know what I mean? And he's got some
He's
big,
got a mad mentality
big,
as well, Zhang. Like,
He's also a good boxer, you know. Don't get it twisted. He's not just a puncher. He can box.
Now, he definitely can box, but I
Didn't Parker
think
lose to
Joe Joyce.
Yeah.
They both
AJ.
lost. He lost to AJ and Joe Joyce.
Yeah. And what did Zhang do to Joe Joyce?
Yeah, but
Eliminated
stars
him.
make fights, bro. You can't.
Bang.
Boxing is rock, paper, scissors, as they say, innit? Like, you're never going to
Here's
get
David
the
A
same.
looking good.
yeah, man. And Kate,
Still
And
got
Conor
that
Ben.
Kate Abdul.
Yeah, still got that cane room, man. He's had that cane room in his head for about
That's his
50
trademark.
years.
I
Isn't
haven't
it?
seen him and I Napa with
Yeah,
us.
Conor Ben's fighting Pacquiao.
Huh?
Conor Ben's fighting Pacquiao.
Has it been confirmed, though?
They're
talking.
in talks for it. Conor Ben versus Pacquiao.
Conor Ben, to me, he shouldn't be fighting right now.
No, he
Well,
shouldn't.
Pacquiao was meant to be
What do you
fighting
mean, what?
Mayweather.
Got done for drugs.
He's been cleared.
Cleared
No,
by
he
who?
hasn't. Not by the British Border Control.
Not by the British board, but he's been
Well, that's
cleared
why
to
they
box.
want him to fight Pacquiao so he can go off to Saudi Arabia or wherever and do the fight there and
I don't like
escape
these things.
BBOC.
If you're banned from boxing, for drugs, you're banned.
Well, unfortunately, that's the way it should be, but because of the fact there's so many different regulations and governing bodies, whatever, he can just go to a different country.
Boxing down again.
Yeah, of course.
Boxing is a sport with very little proper rule. No rules, no structure, anything goes.
Money's what rules.
That's
bro.
why someone like
Money.
Jake Paul can just walk into the sport and just have the effect that he's having. Because there's no coordination, there's no rules, there's no structure. If you've got a bit of
The
money.
Misfits and the crossover has done. You've seen the numbers. You've seen what is. I know it's not some of the.
I know, but
purists
what
will
I'm
say
saying, do you
we're
think they could
handicrafters
walk
of
into
sport, but
football and do that? Of course they couldn't, because football's more well structured.
I half hear that, but that's the charity matches
Nah,
that
it's
are
not
being
here
done.
that,
I'm
bro.
not
Charity.
No, you can't. The charity
walk
match
into
is its own isolated thing, though. This is. They're putting professional boxers on the same cards, and it's integrated in.
Literally.
But I think it is offering a lot to it. I think it's
I agree,
introducing
so
a
do I.
lot of fans to the sport and making some of those new fans actually fans of older and other boxers
100%.
by proxy of watching the same cards. So I think it's actually very good for it.
I don't know about that,
But you are right. The fact that there is such a lack of structure or whatever, you can just walk in, waltz in.
It's
and
anarchic.
you can make yourself your own promoter and just go and do your own thing, which is brilliant because then you can control your own destiny and you can make as much money as you want, which is why a lot of MMA fighters even want to come across to boxing.
You've got boxers like
Ngannou, so
Gervonta
you can
Davis
get money.
saying he's not interested in fighting for titles.
I mean, Conor Ben,
Yeah.
should he be here doing like speaking, doing
Has he earned it? Probably
as a
not.
pundit? No, as a pundit, when he's got that hanging over him. What does he say about
No,
it?
but like I said, he's been cleared to fight in America.
Cleared where?
That's out in
What
Rio.
about the rest of the world?
No, but he's been cleared to
He can
fight.
fight anywhere in the world.
Oh, not in Britain, but the reason why is because
Where did he get done?
in Britain. That's what I was just about to say. I was gonna say the exact same thing. He got done in Britain, so
So he's skipping out, basically.
literally
Bit like a man, you know what I mean, you've been done for a crime in England, so you jump.
going around.
He's tax
You're going to
avoiding.
run
Tax
out here.
avoiding. That's what he's doing. It's an offshore
Yeah.
accounts.
I can't comment on them things.
He's done a
Tax avoiding.
But it's true though. I'm not even gonna lie. It's
he's done
true.
a Quincy Promes.
And then Quincy got done the other day. Arbour says nobody ever beats Ali from 1964 to 67. That was only his 8th fight.
Facts.
Yeah, he's a big fighter.
Facts.
I just feel that, you know, until he's fully cleared,
You Conor.
until he's fully cleared, he shouldn't be doing anything. I'm sorry.
Is
He's
this?
been done for, if you get done for drugs, I don't know, like, you see fighters that have been done for drugs and next minute they're fighting again.
Yeah. I mean, Dylan's fighting next
Look,
week.
what's that
Dylan's
guy?
fighting next week. Dylan White's fighting next week.
What's that guy, the other guy, the American guy?
Big
that got done?
Pharmacy Miller.
Jerome Miller.
Yeah, and then he's fighting again, then he's been done again.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Oh, I saw that.
It's a joke thing.
He's an idiot.
I saw that.
Mind you, he won't be fighting for a while. He got arrested after
yeah, he
that
got
for
arrested.
battery and
That's
stuff.
what he was saying. He come back to fight and he got done again. But
It's not good for the sport.
He's a disgrace. And this is what I'm saying about boxing, man. It's so unfettered. It's just
Yeah, trust me.
anything goes. It's just crazy.
Wild
Even though I
West.
love the sport, there's so many things about it that I don't
That's
like.
wrong.
Jack Manian says Conor Benn jumping bail.
Literally.
I mean, the thing about Conor Benn is, right, this man's not even won so much as a Southern area title. And people are looking at him like he's some kind of
Because his
demigod.
dad.
No,
Because
what
of
I'm
his
saying is,
father.
in his career, he's not even fought for a
Skills
minor
up.
title yet. And people are talking about him fighting Pacquiao and all these fights.
Yeah, because
he's
of
been
his dad,
careful
though.
in his
Because
manufacturing.
he's a big name.
Yeah, and
Because
Eddie
as you
Hearn's
said about
promoted
the
him.
lack of regulation and structure, it's all based on what you can bring to the table, how many pay-per-views you can sell, how big your
That's
name
it.
is, how good you are in promotion. That is what bases it. And I actually kind of like that side of things. Of
course you
but
would.
Yeah, because at the end of the
Of course
day,
you
it
would.
is an entertainment business.
You're not
And
boxing
the more
fan.
eyes you bring to... Get out of here, man, with this waffle. Of
course you would
But
like
listen, it is, you are right. There is a complete lack of structure, and that is why you see
They
Conor
say
Benn
that
become one of the
boxing
biggest
is not a
stars.
sport, it's a business. And I think that's pretty much 80% of it.
It's entertainment.
It's more business
How
than
is there
sport.
Zhang fight not
A lot
started
of sports are businesses though now.
Every
Zhang
sport's a
fight not
business.
started
Yeah.
yet?
Huh?
How is the Zhang fight not
I
started?
don't know.
I know, it's 10 to 11
Oh,
now.
mate.
Doing interviews.
The AJ fight's supposed to be on there.
Well, we have Joshua Ngannou from 11 on the screen right there. I think we're going to need to change that quite sharpishly because it's almost.
That's
now.
another thing.
Never
That's
on
another
time.
thing where boxing lags behind
they're
sport.
late.
With UFC,
He said
when you're
so,
watching MMA fights, the fights are continuous.
Oh, it's
Soon as
quickly.
one's out.
As soon as the fight's done, quick octagon interview, bang, promo video for the next fight. They're walking out. They're
Boxing,
in there.
you have
done.
this ridiculous wait between
Remember the
fights.
Inoue fight? We went
I
at
never
11
forget
in the morning for
I never
an
forget
hour
that.
and a half worth of repeated promo packages, a full 90 minutes of football
And it wasn't
before
even
they
like
actually walked
It
out.
wasn't even like a big promo fight. as
No, it
well. Like,
wasn't.
it wasn't like an AJ.
They
versus
just
Fury.
kept showing
They
highlights.
just
of
kept
it to see.
repeating the same thing over and over again.
And then it was an easy fight as well. It wasn't even like an amazing fight. Well, it was a very good fight.
I think now on
but-
these things, the ring walk will take half hour.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of times the ring walk takes longer than the fight.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss
I mean, in
SmackDown
that
this,
case,
right?
it did.
Yeah, 100%.
Is a Fury Usyk fight definitely? How confident it's going to happen?
I'm
That's
never
happening.
confident
Yeah,
about
happening.
anything
These man.
that anybody says with the last name Fury. That includes Paris Fury and the Pickney them. I don't trust nothing that none of them ever say at all. Do you know what I'm saying? I won't even believe it's happening until after the fight's done. Then maybe I'll believe that it might happen.
I agree, but I say it's in May. I saw they moved. I'm just thinking, is it really going to happen? Like
Nick
these-
doesn't believe it, bro. Nick doesn't believe it. Anything that.
No, but I
Fury
get.
says,
I
Nick just doesn't
actually
believe
get
that.
that. No, I get
I've
that.
said this for
I
years,
get
and
that.
people call me a hater for
Do you
time.
think he cut his own hair?
Maybe.
I would not put it past it. I couldn't. I couldn't sit in a court of law and say it happened in sparring. I could never say that. Do you know what I'm
He
saying?
cut his own eye.
I wouldn't put anything
It's been done
past
before.
that.
People
yeah,
have
I
been known
wouldn't
to.
put anything past.
I
my
wouldn't
man.
go as far
We've
as
seen-
to say
We've
that.
seen.
I don't think so.
We've seen
either.
people come. We've seen people come into the fight and just to get their money and then literally walk out the ring. We've seen all sorts in boxing. Now, I wouldn't put anything past this person.
I hear you.
This on an individual personal
That's
level.
why I questioned it.
My man has no professional or sporting
I
integrity
would
at
say,
all.
what I would say is that nobody was surprised when Fury pulled out. But I would be surprised if he cut his own eye.
I said on the show, do you remember what I said time ago? I said, this fight on this date will not happen. I can't tell you why,
I'd have
and
been
not that I'm some oracle. A lot of
Fury's
people said
known
it.
for this.
A lot of people said it. Do you know what I mean? I can't tell you why, but something will happen, or I think I even said, there's a clip of me out there saying, on this channel, there'll be some sort of miraculous injury and that fight won't happen.
Fury's known for pulling out a fight.
So
not honouring.
at the end of the day, the doubt that people have in him and in his word, if he was injured legitimately, it's down to him because he has forms of
That's
doing it.
why I've said on the record, and people have called me a hater, that is one of the main reasons why I want Usyk to win, because the heavyweight champion of the world deserves to be somebody who can carry the sport. When you're the heavyweight champion of the world, that's supposed to mean something. And as far as I'm concerned, with Tyson Fury, the way he conducts himself, to me, is not conducive with how a heavyweight champion should behave.
I've just always thought Usyk's a better fighter than Fury. So I just think he's
Always,
gonna win.
but even
I've always thought it. I've always thought. I've never thought a version of Fury will beat a version of Usyk. I've never thought that.
Did you always think Usyk was better than AJ? Always.
Yeah, I've always thought that as well.
Usyk's
be fair,
always been
he
better
did,
than
he
AJ.
did.
Seriously?
He used to call me Ukrainian. When I first met him, he used to call me, bro, he used to call me Ukrainian because I always.
No, but it wasn't just that. He used to have this thing about Eastern European fighters. If they're from Eastern Europe, he would, oh yeah. And I would say, yo, come on.
Eastern European
But-
fighters and American coaches. Is that the elite? Is that the elite combo?
That's why I bivo, innit?
All right, listen, whilst we're waiting on this next fight to start, which is Zhang, let's hear from KG, who's going to be doing a special calling show after the Man City versus Liverpool game this week.
Yo, people, what's going on? It's your boy KG. I am here, DR Sports. You know what we're doing? It's the call-in show, people. Yes, I got a call-in show. And when does it happen? Man City versus Liverpool. You know what to do, Liverpool fans. If you're feeling good, if you're happy, call in. Man City fans, if you're feeling good, if you're happy, call in. Again, I'm here for you. If you lose, I'm here for you. Don't forget, DR Sports is where it's at. I'm here. Straight after the game, we go live. Peace!
So make sure you check that out on Sunday. KG will be taking your calls straight after the game. Manchester City visiting Anfield to take on Liverpool. So make sure you call in. There's going to be a link in the description. On the day you call in, you get to come in video and have your say about that big game. We're still waiting on this big fight.
Are you going to call in?
There's going to be Zhang.
Call in for that.
Of course I'll call in.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's you been asking about predictions? What's your prediction?
Prediction for which one? Zhang?
No, for at the Anfield.
Oh, Anfield.
Liverpool City.
Draw.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you want, or is that what you think is going to
I
happen?
think that's what's going to happen. Just my opinion. But
I think City are going to beat them.
when are they going to make? Why is boxing so unuorganised?
Yeah,
it's now 7 minutes to 11, and this fight we ain't even got the undercard.
He was doing interviews at like 10 to 11.
They've been having
Zhang,
fights on this bill since 4 o'clock today.
I know, man. Boxing, man. It's just wild, wild west.
Well, the wild Middle East now.
Yeah.
Because that's where all the big fights are happening.
Yeah.
12:20 is probably the fight time, says Haroon.
How are you going to let Ariel Helwani outdress you, man? What?
Because Ariel Helwani is a fashion icon. He's a style icon.
He's not a style icon.
Icon of the sport.
He's not.
I mean, they deserve a pay rise.
To me,
for
that's
the amount
disgrace
of
that
they
you're
have to
letting
do
that
while
man.
they
Yeah, I'm
wait
going to
for the
say
fight.
this is a skill in itself.
I always watching that man addressing, man.
To be fair, that's exactly what we're doing now.
No, but you're making Ariel stunt on you. Ariel's a nerd, bro. And look at
No,
him.
he's not.
He's good. He's good at his
gangster,
job,
mate.
though. They're both good at their jobs.
I think they're both well dressed.
Yeah, so do I.
But Ariel's stunting on him, man. Because I'm saying that because I've got a suit like that myself. So
On the left or the right?
the right, but Ariel's.
Where do you wear it?
Hey, listen.
I was asking you. You want to talk
Hey,
about?
listen.
Why is you obsessed with another man's
it's all the
balance?
asking.
That's a bit weird.
You two need to
It's all the asking.
What's going
So
on?
ask you one question. It's a
Too
problem.
much
Say no
information
more,
about
man.
you.
Say no more.
Is there a poll for
Zhang Parker?
Oh, there was.
Yeah,
there was.
Zhang Joyce. Zhang
There isn't, but
Parker.
let's get it up.
Yeah, there is 1,269 votes. Zhang wins 43%. Parker wins 43% as well, with 14% for draw.
14% for draw?
Yeah.
I can't see that.
So it's split,
Having an on draw,
evenly
bro.
right
That's
now.
mad.
Zhang and Joseph. So okay. So it's kind of even. So everyone's got their.
No, I can see that. I can see
It's
a
a
case
good
of
fight.
both
It's a
winners.
really good
Yeah.
fight.
They need to
To
bloody
me,
start
I
the
said
fight.
it earlier, didn't I?
Yes, finally.
To me, I said it earlier. I'm looking forward to this one more than the main event.
I am.
I'm looking forward to them both. I'm looking forward to them both.
Yeah, man. I'm serious.
I'm looking forward to them
Bro,
both.
I think
equally.
you lot are gonna realise. You lot are
This
gonna
is a
realise.
proper fight, bro.
Bro,
I put money. You better have
it is
£20
cold.
ready, you know.
when the fight's done, yeah,
Tyson Fury, yeah.
you're gonna
Tyson
come to
Fury
me and
coming
say
out with,
you were so
Parker.
right.
Yeah.
You're gonna come to me
No,
and say
I
you're so
trust
right.
it. I trust what you say normally. I'm just.
You're gonna.
Well, you
I'm
shouldn't
so
trust
calm.
what he says. He gets half of the things wrong.
Bro,
If you were going for advice,
here,
that's what I was going to say. If you were going for advice on a fight and you were going to put money down, you had to call one of these two. Who are you calling?
Well, these.
Yeah, these two. Who are you calling?
bro, he might not even know the fight.
I
His name, bro.
Who are you calling? Who are you calling for advice?
I thought Shane spoke boxing very well, so
Who are you calling, Nick?
But
What, for advice?
Yeah.
No, I know boxing myself. I ain't got to call nobody, but I'm just asking you.
yeah, because I don't know. From
Bro, he
being
might
on
not even
streams
know the
with
fighter's
Shane-
name, bro. He loves MMA. He's an MMA. This
Bro,
is the same
what a
guy
waffler,
who
man.
told me that Tank is gonna lose to Ryan Garcia.
Yeah,
I don't
and
want to
you
hear
said
it,
Joe
bro.
Joyce was going to beat Zhang.
But
and
he
you
was
were
the
wrong with
favourite.
that
He
one.
actually was the favourite, though.
Doesn't
Joe
matter
Joyce
whether he was the favourite or
One
not.
thing I would say though,
Exactly.
James.
So you just
James,
follow the crowd. You're a
James,
sheep. That's what you're saying.
James,
You're a
I've
sheep.
got a question for you, James. Right. So you do have quite a few predictions you've got right. But what I'm going to ask you is it based on any type of like
Logic.
It's based,
foundation?
It's based on logic
Or
and
you just
foundation.
disrespect your team.
It's, of course, listen,
It doesn't matter, you got
he's
him
tried
right.
it twice this day. Even when I come out with relevant information or facts that could prove him wrong. He just says, oh, you don't know boxing, you don't know this, you're guessing, you're waffling. You tried to do the same thing with Ngannou. You tried to diminish every one of my points, and guess what? Sometimes they're wrong, but quite a few times they actually turn out right.
You know why? Yeah, I'll be honest.
Is it based on any logic?
Of course they're based on logic. If you listen to what I was saying instead of just trying to cut it off,
He said Zhang.
James, who's winning this?
Zhang, in my opinion.
This is the thing with James, yeah?
Go on.
James is so outlandish. Sometimes
I see that.
Bro, he would just say craziness. He don't even believe it in himself.
Did
you predict Conor McGregor to beat Mayweather?
Listen, I was 16 at the time. I was 15. That's a different story. I went with my heart, not my head. But that was a different.
But that's what he does every time. That's what he does every time.
No, that's not true.
Whoever looks nice.
No, that's not true. No, that's not true. That is not true, and that is
A guy
incredibly
called Kylian
disrespectful
Mbappe
and
in the
disingenuous.
super chat. He says, rank these boxers: Ali, Foreman, Fraser, Holmes, and Tyson.
Ali, Holmes.
Ali number 1.
Holmes number 2.
Foreman number 2 maybe.
Yeah, I'd go Larry Holmes number 2 as well.
Holmes number 3.
I go Foreman number 3, Tyson number 4, Fraser number 5.
Yeah.
That's you, man.
It's close between Fraser
Oh,
and
you're disrespecting Fraser, man.
I might have Tyson
they're all
5.
great fighters, but somebody had to be
Fraser.
bottom,
I might have Tyson 5.
But if you actually pre Fraser's like resume, he did lose to his biggest fights. He did lose, and he's a great fighter.
You say same about Tyson.
He beat
Facts.
Ali.
Yeah, that's why it's
Only facts.
Ali.
And he lost twice.
Beat Ali, broke his jaw.
Yeah, but that first fight was one of the biggest fights.
I'm a big Mike Tyson fan, but like Fraser has beat elite heavyweights of his time.
One thing I would say about Tyson is that as great as he was, right, history will show that he's never come from behind to win a fight. Most of the great fighters,
and he's not beat the real elite guys at his.
Now you know what?
time.
I'll take that back. I'll put Fraser.
Yes,
ahead
I'll
of,
put Fraser
Tyson.
4, I'll put Tyson
Fraser ahead
5.
of Tyson. That's fair.
no, but then Tyson was the
Tyson
youngest
lost.
ever to win a world champion.
But Tyson's
Against
like
Trevor
a.
Burbick.
I don't even want to
Yeah,
throw
but
football around. It was like a Mike
Bro,
Lowen.
Trevor
He was
Burbick.
20 when he did that.
This
took over
young
the sport and
bad man, and then but he kind of burned out quite early. Yeah.
He was 20.
But he was, yeah, fair.
It's Joseph Parker coming
World
to the
heavyweight
ring.
champion at 20 years old is insane.
20 years old, you know.
That's
Bro.
insane.
Do you know
is
the
mad.
guys he was beating at that time, bro?
They were the best
out.
at that time.
The worst heavyweight era ever.
Hang on, he beat Frank Bruno, thank you very much.
When he became world champion,
Who did
Trevor
Trevor Burbick beat to get the world title?
A 6-year-old Muhammad Ali.
This was a.
So you're telling me Tony Tucker wasn't a good heavyweight
When
in
he
any era?
became world champion, it was against Trevor Burbick. Tony Tucker was after.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is some of those guys he beat were very good fighters, man.
He's making the same argument people
when
say
he
about AJ. The run up to being a world champion wasn't very impressive.
Wasn't that great.
Critic Dino says, when it comes to football, Laurie's usually calm, but when it comes to boxing, he turns into a prime thug life.
Yeah, come get it. No, man.
Michael Buffer, boy, this guy must be rich.
Super rich.
Oh yeah, I think if anyone tries to use his catchphrase, he gets paid like £1 million.
Yeah, he's
Just
patented.
straight to the bank. Yeah.
He's Robbie's hero, man.
And he's never taken a lick once. That's what I call
Mate,
smart.
look at those eyes. This guy, how
Look
are you
at
gonna tell
Zhang,
me
look
this
serious,
guy's
man.
losing, man?
Zhang looks serious.
There's only one
guy's
mode of
got-
transportation in boxing, and that's your feet. If you ain't got good feet, you can't win a fight. That's what I believe.
The big bang.
That's what I believe.
I like that.
He always has these little.
No, but I like that.
So how do you think he's been so successful then?
Because he's got great timing and great power.
Well, that might work tonight.
That's why I think he's got a good chance, but I think
But he's
Parkinson's-
actually a
you
good
have said
boxer
it's
as well.
gonna be a
Though.
close
He's a
fight.
good boxer. You
No,
don't
I
win
know.
an Olympic silver medal.
Bro,
and
his
not be-
timing is really good.
Yeah.
Like he times, and he's got quicker
He's
hands.
got a good chin, though. I don't really see him get dropped.
Chinese
Does he get dropped by
contingent.
the
No. If he does get hurt, it's because of fatigue. He's got a good chin.
He'll get worn down. with fatigue.
I've seen him.
Now he's got a good
Take some-
chin.
Yo,
He's
you
got
know my
legs.
mate Ronald, right?
Yeah.
When he was here for the Ronald, shout out to Ronald, who works for BBC, Ronald McIntosh, excellent broadcaster and journalist in boxing. Zhang worked out at his gym for the Joyce fight, and according to Ronald, he said that, listen, when it comes to sharpness, he's amongst the sharpest and most explosive guys you've ever
No, I
seen
believe
work
that.
out.
I believe that. It's just how sustainable is that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. After 6 rounds, the gas tank's gonna start.
So you've gone with
Be
Parker.
over
innit?
before.
No, I'm going with
He's going to
Zhang.
Zhang. He's going to
Oh,
Zhang.
you're Zhang? Oh, I thought you were Parker.
Laurie, you got what
it's only me and
Zhang?
you.
No, I went with Zhang, but like I said,
But
man, I'm
you got-
nervous.
Hey, the fence is
Who have you
mad,
gone
innit,
with?
for my man.
Zhang.
Zhang, but
Who have you gone with, Cecil?
I've got a Zhang.
I'll go with Zhang.
Parker.
But he's not gone Parker. The
Big
whole-
bang.
He's gone to Zhang.
Big bang, and that's the theory.
Just me and Shane Parker.
Yeah, man, it's fine though. Because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This one, I don't.
Ah, see the excuses.
I don't
Now,
mind.
even if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
No. If I'm wrong, I don't mind being. I don't
It's
mind
the
being
AJ
wrong. If
thing,
AJ loses,
yeah,
I'll be pissed.
Yeah, you're gonna be
But
down.
what I'm
Bare money,
seeing,
guys.
right? What I'm seeing, right, in the when you went round the table with it, that shows you that this is a good fight because
Yeah.
everyone's like, you know what I mean? No one's totally unequivocal, are they? Really?
There was also a time, I don't know so much about recent years, but certainly when Parker was not on the come up because he was already world champion, but when he was fighting AJ, that he was billed as like one of the heavyweights that had one of the toughest chins to break down.
Dylan dropped him.
Yeah.
did.
Was that the first time he was dropped? Because that was
Joe Joyce knocked him out.
that was the that's what I'm saying. In recent times, that aura's gone away. But I remember when Dillian dropped him, it was like, this is the first time he's ever been dropped. He's never been dropped before. That was the
like
that
I
was the
said,
sell.
with Joe Parker, he is a good fighter, but he has. You know what I mean?
His performances are a bit like that. Yeah.
When he fought AJ, he didn't want to know.
And Junior Farr, remember that fight? That was one of the worst fights.
So this is what I'm saying. A lot of
Yeah.
people are getting carried away with the Wilder fight because Wilder that night, seriously.
Is really poor.
I didn't think he's fighting one. I thought he's fighting expressions. You know what I mean? NBA says Muhammad Ali is not only the greatest heavyweight and boxer of all time, but also the greatest sportsman of all time.
I agree with that.
Transcend
I
sports,
agree with
RIP.
that. I agree with that.
I thought you just said
And the
Mayweather.
poll,
I don't know.
No,
the
Thierry Henry,
predictions-
man.
sportsman, like
the
what he done for his
predictions
sport.
are in 43%. This is a dead eat. 43% go for Zhang, 43% for Joseph Parker, 13% go for a draw. So a dead eat. And anyway, they're announcing both of them in the ring right now. About time too, I should say.
After all the promo, we know who they are,
This
blood.
is a mad thing. Can you imagine the time between this fight and AJ and
Oh,
Ngannou?
mate, I told you we're going to be here till 2 a.m.
I'm gonna
boys,
order
so get
some
your
pizza.
seats
What time is it in Saudi? How many hours? They're 3 hours ahead.
4
aren't
hours ahead on there.
they? Wow.
No,
So
but
it's
I know why they're
probably
doing it.
3
I know
a.m.
why
right
they're
now.
doing it. They're trying to get peak time for America as
Yeah,
well.
America,
They're trying to get peak time for
okay.
America. So if they do it round 2, if the fight starts at 12, it is 5 hours behind Eastern. So what would
That was a very
7,
smart move that he did when he got Andy Lee as his trainer. because
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
improved.
Andy Lee put
Why is Fury pulling that face? He's pulling some really weird face right
what
now.
do you say? Is Fury what?
Fury and Parker, what they close?
They're really
close.
they're close friends. Yeah.
Fury looks in good shape already, don't it?
Yeah, no, he will be.
Yeah.
Fury's taking this fight serious, unlike Ngannou. Unlike the
take it
Ngannou fight where he didn't take it serious, he's taking this one serious.
Might be too late though.
Check on it, man.
It's not done for Fury if he loses against Usyk, is it? He's gonna.
Well, they got a rematch,
Oh, yeah, the rematch goes, of course.
but he'll
of
lose
course.
that as well.
But then
Fight's not gonna happen anyway, so it's no point. Don't worry.
Now, if he loses the first fight, the second fight ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, if you lose the first fight, he won't fight him again.
He won't fight him again.
Li Zhang.
Apparently, this man's got mad following back in China.
100%. Well, they got enough people over there. Blood,
And I'm gonna say something, yeah, not necessarily for this fight, but I'm just gonna say it now. Don't be surprised if Usyk gets deducted Fury gets deducted points against Usyk. Don't be surprised.
Well,
if
when he
that
fought
happens.
in Ghana, he tried to hit him with an elbow.
Like this guy, because he knows
He
he
did
can't
hit him with an
box with
elbow.
him, he's
Yeah,
gonna
he did,
try
yeah.
and do everything.
He's going to try and smother him. He's going to try and, And also, he's just going to try and, like, even if Usyk does what he's supposed to do, which is, like, drop to the floor, which what the Mexican guy do, it will just stop Usyk looking good. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the very least, Usyk will just look a bit,
Fair.
do you know what I'm saying?
try everything.
Yeah,
to try and get out
100%.
of
But
it.
he's always been like that. He's always been a dirty fighter. Usyk will know that.
I hope we cover that.
We
The
will,
Sports, if we watch, yeah, yo, Jason, Rob, as you,
Yeah.
it's your channel. Yeah, make sure we cover that.
What?
The Usyk,
Fury,
if it happens,
of course, that's a big
that's
fight.
a big fight.
This is
Yeah,
going to happen.
yeah, man.
Right,
Right, here we go.
Let's touch gloves. And here we go for
Watch
this.
it, first round,
The
fast
undercard.
forward.
Zhang versus
This is a good-
the
this is a
Big
good-
Bang
this is a good
Zhang
one.
versus
go.
Joseph.
How do you think you'll cope
Parker.
with the southpaw style as well?
That's going to be something.
Because it's not often, you don't get many heavyweights.
Please turn up today, man. Because Joe's part, he can. Bruv, this guy is just.
Here we
Oh, here
go.
we go.
Here we go.
Oh, no, I might switch to Zhang still. Though.
See, Zhang came out and just took that centre of the
Centre
ring
ring
and said,
straight
listen,
away, yeah.
this is my territory.
He's a
guy,
beast, isn't he?
He's massive.
You can see he's already closing the gap.
He just come out and say, look, You're on the back
Big
foot tonight, man.
Big Bang Zhang does. He just sits in the pocket, waits for you.
See,
to
he's
make
very
one
clever with
mistake,
those feints. See that?
slap.
He's waiting for
Who's
the
fit?
counter
They're
as
both
well.
fitting, no? Why no?
He's actually a better boxer than Parker, you know. I just think Parker's got more athletic gifts than it.
And
He's younger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not just the young. I just think
Yeah, he's athletic. He's almost 10 years younger.
You can definitely see Zhang's trying
Sizing
to
him up,
time and
man.
size him up.
And Zhang hits hard with either hand as well.
Definitely. Good jab.
In the first fight with
Zhang, thing is, someone like Zhang, every punch he lands will hurt.
Yeah, definitely.
Some man, their jabs don't really hurt like that, but Zhang.
But you see the thing with Joseph Parker, he's gonna have to keep Zhang moving a bit more and
Yeah.
active than this. 'cause
see this pace suits
This
Zhang.
pace suits Zhang.
Yeah, I'm saying yeah, because there's not really much going on
Yeah.
right now. I'll be real.
Look at that.
You see when he's throwing that shot round the side,
what
he's
is-
just
yeah.
trying to center him. He's trying to keep him offline. So if Parker can take that side step to the left, to his left, it's difficult for him to land a shot. So by centering him, he can walk him onto the left hand.
This is very clever boxing by Zhang, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah, I
no
was gonna say,
boxing.
this is
All I
quite-
see is man touching hands.
No,
I mean,
but
you want to see
he's-
some.
no, but
He's
You know,
feeling-
KSI
he's
with the-
feeling him
the-
out.
The star
He's feeling him
jumps. We want to see.
Oh, good
hits
shot there by
everywhere.
Parker. That's better.
That's a great
That's
body
a
shot.
good body shot.
And he
He
rocked,
felt-
he
oh,
stepped
good body shot
backwards
from
after that
Parker.
as well.
He felt that, didn't it? So that's swinging.
It's
Yeah, so
centering.
if
So he
I'm
can
fighting you, you want to move this way to get out of the way of my left hand. If I just do this and I stop you from moving, then it creates a space for me
free
to.
to-
Walk onto that left hand, you know what I'm saying? His power hand is that backhand. So if he can center him, then
No,
he
but
can-
I think
got
he's,
a good
I think
jab
he's,
as well.
I
He's
think
got
he's
quite a
converted, you know. I think he's right hand. Oh, look at that
He's got
jab.
quite a powerful jab, no?
Yeah, all these punches will hurt.
Oh,
Yeah,
again.
his timing is really good.
It's what I said. You
But
weren't
the
giving
early-
Zhang any credit,
He's
man.
stalking him, isn't he?
I didn't
The early part of the fight.
You were changing it at the end.
No. The early part of the fight was always going to be Zhang's strongest part of the fight. So the first 2 or 3 rounds are always going to be the strongest parts.
But if it's at this pace for the
That's
But
the
it
problem.
won't.
That's the problem.
It won't
That's
be.
the
When it starts
problem.
to come to round 3 or 4, and Joseph Parker, if provided he doesn't take up too much damage, starts to lift up the pace, then Zhang will start to struggle. But early on, it's always going to be Zhang's fight.
It's true. Zhang is conserving energy well here, though.
Very well.
He's
Yeah.
conserving it well.
Joseph Parker has to make him
Want to see
move.
some action?
yeah, innit?
This is a very, very
Calculated
quiet
first
round.
one, yeah.
Slow burner.
First part in the fight, Parker's actually taken center of the ring.
No, but by choice.
Yeah, by choice,
I think Zhang's letting
Zhang's
him
gone
do that.
back
Oh,
by
look.
choice.
Yeah.
To me,
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
round
He's
one.
conserving energy. He's very.
Even though there wasn't much happening.
won that round then?
Zhang.
The ref. No one ever threw nothing, man.
Zhang
All they
won
just
that.
No, Zhang landed a few jabs in that.
Yeah, Zhang.
Yeah,
Zhang won
and he
that.
landed a really good body shot as well.
Yeah.
I think
won.
Zhang
And not only that, you have to. They have this thing in
ring generalship.
yeah, where if you're controlling, if you're making the guy do what you want to do, they call that ring generalship. So he was
Dictating
quite clearly
the pace.
took the centre of the ring.
I mean, that's
and
how
pushed my man
Parker won the entire Wilder fight.
No, he landed. No, he
He
landed.
landed by the end of the
punches
fight,
on
but the first few rounds was just him controlling
I need to see
the
some
range
action.
of things. Controlling
Yeah,
the way
you'll
one of
see
Wilder
action.
shot.
You will see
You
action,
will,
but
you
you
will,
can't
you
stand there with man 6'6" and 280 pounds and just start throwing punches.
Jan was like one
He
dad.
didn't take a seat in between your arms, boy.
You might not get back
You won't
up.
have to get up, yeah.
Why didn't you get that custom size school? You can apply for. They have
He's
a
a
bigger
big
school,
dude, man.
innit?
Look at his shoulders.
For higher school.
Nah, he's
naturally
big.
big.
He's big.
He's huge.
He causes a lot of people problems in this heavyweight division, Zhang.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He should be getting a title shot coming up soon. No?
Yeah, the winner fights the world title, but
This is an eliminator, isn't it?
final eliminator.
To fight who?
so's Ngannou Joshua.
To fight basically for Usyk's belt, the WBO.
How's that gonna work?
I don't know. He's gonna relinquish.
Some
Boxing
belts,
is just yeah.
Oh, brilliant shot.
1, 2.
This
Yeah,
is
Joseph Parker needs to move about a little bit more.
definitely
He
and a
needs to
little
tire
bit
him
more
out
active.
because he's
with
not
his
doing
hands.
much in
That
terms
wasn't
of
bad. That wasn't
aggression.
bad there.
He needs to be more active with his hands.
See, the thing as well, with a southpaw, it kind of negates your jab a little bit. So,
Especially if you ain't get your foot in the right place.
Parker already tucking that chin down, boy. You don't want to get clocked.
Good
because
jab
if you
by
look at the
Zhang.
feet, Zhang's got his foot outside of
Outside.
Parker,
So
which
he-
is
so he's
not good for
centering him.
Parker, really. He should be the other way around.
Yeah.
Zhang's not even putting a lot of weight behind his jab as well, which is going
No,
to
he's
help
just
him
trying to
conserve
pour
the.
it.
Yeah, I'm saying it's going to help him conserve the
Joseph
energy.
Parker just starting to try and get that range a little bit.
Josh.
The thing is, both of them are looking to land counters.
Yeah.
That's why it's kind of so cagey.
Oh,
Decent.
Nowhere near. See, good movement by Zhang there. Said he's got no feet.
He's got good hand speed, you know, for a
Very
big man.
sharp shots.
Yeah.
He just doesn't throw an accumulation.
Someone that big with sharp hands is a nightmare, bro. Absolute nightmare.
Can you imagine when he was young?
Yeah.
He was probably knocking out enough people.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to bump into him on a cold wet.
You wouldn't want to. You would want Joseph Parker. Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Zhang is controlling.
I was gonna say Joe doesn't really want to be in that corner, bro.
Oh, look.
Clipped it with a good right hook there.
Yeah, it's Joshua Parker's getting.
You can see Parker's a bit wary as well.
Definitely.
You can
He's
see
wary
that.
about the power.
You can see.
You don't really want to
I'm
be in that corner
surprised.
though. He's got to take a step. He's got to take a step to the left.
He's toying with him. This is the big bang I was telling you about, mate.
Yeah, no.
You can't live with him.
See that counter there? That jab.
I don't know why Parker hasn't tried to go to the body earlier than that, because that's the only target. That's
the
pretty
hand
much
speed
like-
though,
Yeah,
man.
because he could get caught.
Look at what man's doing that. To putting his He looks very comfortable in there right now, I've got to say. Parker's got to try
Brad just says, yo, James, I don't know if you remember me, but like about a month ago, we met in Iceland, in Edmonton.
Oh, we did.
Edmonton Green, and buying, during my shift, buying 4 ready meals, mac and cheeses. Is that you buying that?
Is that
I
what
was
you're
buying it. I was buying it for my missus.
Ready meal mac and cheese.
My missus.
Hold on.
I don't even eat mac and cheese.
I thought you were supposed to be all this healthy.
I am.
Turned up with all these shakes and all
See,
that.
I've been done dirty
Ready
here.
meal mac and cheese.
No, I've been done dirty here.
You've been exposed.
My missus was tired, so she sent me off to the Green to do some
Yeah, go
shopping
to the
for her
shop.
and bring her out. I mean, why else would I be shopping
Mac
ice
and
there?
cheese.
What
Ready
happened to the
meal.
shop?
What happened to
Mate,
Processed
I'm lactose intolerant. I don't even eat mac and cheese.
Go on,
Go get me
something
But
to
I
eat.
do remember him, and he was a lovely guy, and he helped me out very much.
Okay,
so
Nicholas says, who would win, Robbie or Nasri? Robbie, me.
Robbie,
Come on.
Robbie's got like what?
Robbie's in better shape than Nasri right now.
I know, Nasri's big, isn't he? Bloody hell.
Well, it's the your
Alex
left side
called
of
you, Alex
Parker's
called you
face.
Big Mac and Cheese.
I'd say
Exposed, man.
diminutive
You
mac
turn
and
up here
cheese.
with all these shakes and all them things.
It wasn't for me. I'm lactose
Secretly,
intolerant, man. I
goes
can't
and
even
eating
eat
mac
this
and
stuff.
cheese.
Isn't it? What Conor Bennett
One thing
said
I've
as well.
got a question
Conor
is,
Bennett
right,
excuse.
do you get sent to the shop often?
No, this was the first time. It was the first time.
First time.
That's funny. I can't lie, yeah. The left side of Parker's
Hey,
face.
yo,
is a little bit
you know
red.
what? In this fight, there's 2 rounds gone. I heard you lot talking. I ain't seen no action here.
Zhang won both
Nothing.
rounds.
Yeah, Zhang won both rounds.
What do with what? I ain't even
Just
seen
the
no
jab,
punches.
the way he's just
he's
controlling
controlling,
the
he is
I
fight.
want
controlling.
to see some action now.
Parker-
Yeah, but
Referee needs to stop
Parker
and
looks
said to get
semi-shook.
busy.
Yeah, I was about to say that semi.
That's
Yeah,
good.
Even
That's a good
there,
job.
even there.
look,
Yeah, he-
look.
Oh yeah, this is looking long.
This is
It
good
is.
James called it. Said, watch out for Zhang.
Yeah, nah. If he wins, if Zhang
said
wins,
Parker's
Zhang
gonna
wins.
win.
I ain't even gonna. This is what it is, isn't it?
Shane, James.
Oh, James, yeah, sorry, yeah. Shane.
Nick and
Me and Shane said Parker, but I'm already difficult because I don't want to change my mind, but he's already not doing the things that
I would have wanted
him to do. So it's like, man, just watching my man lose on
I'm
a
supposed
slow
to trust you, man. You're supposed to be boxing, man.
These man's supposed to be boxing experts. Here.
No,
You're
but
getting
it's a
everything.
close fight. You're
getting everything
you're a
wrong.
football expert. You get football.
getting everything wrong.
You get football predictions wrong
No,
sometimes.
not as
mad.
much as I've seen you. Look,
Shane said you get them wrong every week. I watch
Man said
AFTV.
you-
I wouldn't have that. That's
I
mad.
never said that.
Violation.
Oh, Zhang again.
On my son.
And again, Zhang. That's
tag
better.
him.
Oh, God. Why did he grapple there?
Zhang's just bullying him.
Because
Man.
he's trying to stop him from punching him.
No, I thought Zhang grabbed. It looked like Zhang grabbed then.
No, Zhang's he's not fighting the clinch because he's not trying to waste energy.
Yeah, he knows he
Yeah,
can't
he
waste
knows
energy.
you can't waste
And he
energy.
hits so hard that he's got such good punches. You don't need to clinch. It's
Which
fine.
is why the one thing I do agree with you on, not to pull a lorry, but if it does go into the later rounds, that is Parker's biggest chance.
I think Laurie's has been spot on where he says about how Parker's fighting in comparison to when he fought
Wilder,
Wilder.
100%.
Oh yeah.
It's
Wilder
mad
just
that
gave
Wilder
up
just didn't get
ground.
no respect. Like from at home, enough man were like, no, Wilder. He just get no respect, you know. Joe just walked in there and thump a man up like that.
Parker needs to land something to make Zhang
just get his
back
respect.
off.
He's not even throwing really,
Couldn't
Parker,
land
is
on
he?
Heathrow Terminal.
He's not even. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but that was nothing.
But the thing is, even if he throws like throwaway jabs, he just needs to be a bit more active.
Yeah, he's got to move more as well.
He's
He looks a
wary,
bit
ain't
intimidated if I'm
He does.
being
He
honest.
does.
His face is already.
Big with a straight one. And Zhang has put him down.
Mate,
Straightener.
Do you know
And he's hurt.
this guy is lethal.
He dropped him.
His nose
And
is
he
bust,
looks
nose is bust,
he looks
mate.
in bad shape.
Third round.
Nose looked broke up. He took
Go on,
another
my
big
son.
shot
And
there.
another jab as well.
Big bang. He's moving in again.
Go on, my son.
Are you boxing, man? What are you
Oh, he's
Yeah,
moving in for the kill, Zhang. Big punches.
And he can't clinch him.
This
He
is
can't
mad.
clinch him
This is
either.
mad. This is a good
In.
fight, though.
On him.
Chinese banger, man. He's in there.
On him.
Big bang.
I like big bang, man. Bang him out.
Stick it on him, man.
Yeah,
He's cornered him. He's bugging him off.
calling him in.
And this is what.
Oh, another big shot.
Go
And
on, my
another.
son.
Hey, Zhang was
Finish
that
him.
one dad, though. Look at him.
He's teeing up on him.
He's a bad one. Man looked at him like this. You know it?
The big bang in there, man. That's my guy, man.
You know Zhang,
bang.
you know what he reminds me of?
the lens, bro.
Zhang reminds me of the bad boy in those kung fu movies.
But the come through me now.
Hold on. You know what I
You know in
mean?
them old school kung fu
Enter the
movies?
Dragon Bowler.
Yeah, the
That
bad man.
one punch, and you're like, did that really knock him down? It struck his nose, blood. That one.
Oh, that is a big
Bro,
punch, man.
from when you watch it, like
Flush.
When you're not in it, I know.
I think
on
I broke
TV,
up
it
his
never
nose.
really looks like it, but it's like.
Oh, look how his head just snapped.
Perfect extension.
Snap back, man.
Perfect. Right at the end of the punch.
Yeah,
Bro,
fair.
the timing of that shot is amazing.
Oh,
That's why when man are doing the tippy tappy, he's setting it up. He's just setting it up, man.
Bro, this guy's got a really good understanding
Yeah.
of distance.
And
really
Joe
good.
is not somebody to fight
You think
back
AJ
from
and them man want to
adversity,
fight him? He's telling me about Olympics 2012. I'm on about 2024, bro. The
Said he
big
wants
bang.
AJ next.
Look at look. When you let a man get confident,
Come on, this is it.
nah, he should get.
Nah, he's gonna knock him out. He's gonna knock him out.
knocked
He's gonna
this
knock
round.
him out.
He
He's gonna
knows
knock
he's
him
backing
out.
himself.
On.
He's gonna knock him out.
Line him up with his
Can't
jab.
let a man like Zhang get confident, you know.
Look at that jab. Look at that jab, bro. He's gonna knock him out.
Joe, you got to throw a punch, brother. Nah.
Mate,
Man
you
throwing
can't land.
half-hearted punches.
He's scared now.
When a man throws a half-hearted
Mate,
punch, you know.
even if he throws a
Felt the
punch, you
power,
think he's
innit?
going to
I'm not
affect
gonna lie,
Big
yeah,
Zhang?
I'm not gonna lie. Laurie,
He does gas out, bro.
It will take
He's
longer than this.
controlling it.
Wilder is horrible, bro. If they Wilder is so rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what we've all been saying.
Yeah, people have been. Yeah,
Good counter attack.
Does Joe have the ability to fight back from adversity? Laurie, have we seen Joseph Parker come back from adversity and win?
No, never.
Not really.
Oh, what a counter!
Great clip.
You see them tie-ups? That's gonna weigh down on Joseph Parker
Good
as
gas
well.
though, but Zhang still.
Zhang
To
won't
be-
gas till like 6
To
or
be fair
7.
to Parker, he's trying. He's trying.
Yeah.
But it's just-
Barely though. Like,
Nah,
No,
he's hurt though, isn't he?
that first
Yeah, but he's
round,
still
bro.
coming in.
Yeah, see?
Zhang is hitting him with bombs, bro.
You got to remember, yeah, when your nose breaks, it does affect your gas tank as well. 'Cause it's
can't
difficult to breathe.
Yeah. That was a big.
Oh, what a shot!
Parker's
He needs
rallying.
to stop trading singles with this dude, you know.
Oh, that uppercut. Do you see that?
That left hand is a
Right
problem.
through the gut. Oh, and again.
Parker keeps throwing his left and he's leaving himself open.
He ain't won the battle of the
That
footwork.
nose must
That's
be
why.
ringing off, you know. Fuck that.
This has probably been Parker's best run. He's still losing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Parker did well there. Good shot by
yeah.
Parker.
So could we see some overconfidence
And a good
now
body
from
shot
Zhang?
by Parker as well.
Yeah,
He's coming back into it.
Yeah, no,
Give
Zhang
him
was
his dues.
violated in that round.
Give him his flowers.
yeah, he's not quitting.
No, he's got a set of
His
heart.
nose bust up though.
Yeah, Parker's
Wait, my
rallied.
bets looks like it's gone down the
has to.
drain, fam.
But I don't know, man.
Wounded
Parker's
animal.
coming back
Oh.
into this, but
A wounded animal is more dangerous.
He's
Serious.
rallied.
Good body
Again,
shot
good body
again.
To the body.
Oh, he
They're going to
said
say that's low.
that.
It's on the belt line, Shane. It's low.
disgracefully low.
It's on the belt line.
I don't blame him. Buy himself a bit of time. man.
Literally.
He's saying do a Dubois.
Well, that was Usyk.
Yeah, but Big Bang don't even care. Low blow what?
Yeah, but brilliant
Oh,
shot.
oh, good shot by
Good right
Parker.
hand.
I think he was more sort of
Off
unbalanced.
balance.
Yeah, off
That's
balance.
calm, but off balance can still knock a man
It's giving
down.
Parker a bit of
Parker's-
confidence.
Oh!
Parker's done well this round, man.
No,
Yeah.
One back there from Zhang and another.
But
See
when,
what- hey,
but when
Robbie,
a,
see what I'm
when a
saying about
boxer
this would be a
does that,
better
it means
fight?
they're hurt.
I'm
When a
telling you,
boxer
this is
goes
going to be
doing
better
that,
than Ngannou and AJ. I'm telling you, that.
I
I'm
said
telling
that.
you, look,
We
this,
ain't
bro. I'm
seen it yet,
telling
have
you. I'm just saying it now. I don't speak from hindsight.
Come
Oh,
on, Joe.
Parker's, listen,
Come
give
on,
up
Joe.
Parker, man. He's done well.
He's done very well.
He's gonna
Taking
get a
the
warning.
point off
He's
him.
gonna get a warning.
He is going low quite a bit though. I reckon that's probably
That's a bit
deliberate as
harsh.
well. No, I reckon that's deliberate.
Yeah.
No,
He knows
final warning. Final warning.
I reckon those were deliberate.
You don't care about points. He's going to have to knock this man out.
Yeah,
He's going to lose
trust.
on points
I
regardless.
think Parker's won this round though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. He lost a point though, so.
He didn't got
final warning.
Last warning.
Okay.
But he ain't going to care about that because he'll lose on points regardless, bro. He's
Since
got to
88
try to
says
stop, man.
Chinese power.
Gas him. Try to gas him out.
Should have started the fight like this. Parker kind of started.
But sometimes
No,
But
you
you have
can't.
to- you have to feel out.
Until Zhang
Yeah.
gets confident and starts doing the madness, then that creates the opening.
It's like-
so you can't. If he started the fight like this, he would have lost.
Yeah, mental chess. Like I hear you.
You can't, like, you see, sometimes you got to know that you can take a man's power as well. Like, you're
Yeah,
always afraid that if he hits you, it's lights out. You know what I'm saying? When he's knocked you down in the canvas, like, you ain't got no choice. You have to fight
You have
now.
to fight. Yeah. I see. That's what he's on now.
Next time, you might not have a chance to count, bro. Next time, it's just over.
Zhang's got to step up in this next
Parker
round.
did have some good moments in that.
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did well. I think he's around. He really rallied.
Do you think he won the round?
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
so.
Definitely
I
won
do.
that round.
Yeah, I thought you won that
I
round.
think he- yeah.
But I do think Zhang's still being conservative with
I think
stamina.
he is, yeah.
I think, to be fair, Zhang looked like that was kind of getting to him a bit. He looked like he slowed down a lot. No, I'm saying stamina-wise.
He's not fought at a quick pace though, has he? What
No, he
fight-
hasn't. But I'm saying when Parker stuck
said
it on him
first-
there,
he
you
was
could
first.
see the gas tank issues of Zhang
Yeah,
coming
he's obviously
through.
a lot more comfortable, Zhang, setting the pace. He doesn't want to be the person. He doesn't want Joseph Parker setting the pace.
Yeah, of course. Good shot.
Overhand left. That's a good overhand left. And moving out the way as well. That's what Joseph Parker needs. Some lateral movement, man.
Yeah,
You have to
definitely.
Stay online.
Get this guy using his legs as well as his
100%.
hands. He's carrying a lot of weight, mate.
Even just turning 90 degrees for Zhang is going to be energy, you know. You've got to keep
That
it
looked
below-
low as
That was
well.
below, yeah. Below the belt.
on the belt line, man.
See that mental pressure as well when someone's forcing you back like that, man. That's mental pressure too. You know what I mean? Because
You have to punch, even if you don't want to.
No, when I say about mental pressure, he's not moving back because he wants to. He's moving back because he has to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that mentally can tire you out as well.
trust me. You're just giving up real estate.
Go on, Zhang. Oh my God.
Boy. This is a more quiet round again, which
Yeah.
suits Zhang. I think Parker's again taking a round off.
So
I
you
don't know
think
what he's
Zhang's
doing.
conserving energy right now then?
It is, but
Yeah,
he
he
also
has
wants to
to.
get the
He
momentum
has
back.
to though because
has
he hasn't
to.
got a good gas tank.
The momentum went into Joseph
He-
Parker's favour last round, so he wants to get the
He's
momentum
got to be
back.
throwing 20 to 30 punches a round, and them 20 to 30 punches have to be in spurts. They can't be consecutive because
Yeah.
he'll be tired.
He needs another big left hand, and he can take
Bro,
the
he nearly
power
got
back in the
knocked
fight.
down
He's
there.
waiting for a count. He's waiting for a count. isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Joseph Parker,
He does
nervous,
seem
boy.
kind of shook. though, that
Yeah.
round, I'll be honest.
Nah, I'll be nervous too. I can't even
Good
laugh
body
at him,
shot.
bro.
Good
I'm
body
nervous
shot.
for
Yeah, I
him.
would never get, but
Serious.
come on, we're fans, with it.
Nah, I'm nervous too, but I
I'd
hear
be
you,
nervous
bro.
as well.
The ref looks nervous.
Good body
Yeah, the
shot.
ref's nervous, of course, bro.
No, that power, yeah, his power must
Oh,
be.
good shot again by Joseph
Yeah.
Parker.
Oh, good counter. You can tell Zhang's more loading up on counter punches.
Oh, you got. It's so uncomfortable because you've got to
The
gamble.
uppercut's there for Zhang.
Got to gamble.
again.
And you know what? Zhang can also fight close as well. That's
When
the
he
problem.
lets his hands go,
can.
he's very sharp, you know, Zhang.
Every time
That's what your
Parker-
man's saying,
He's
innit?
getting
It's just in spurts though. You realise he doesn't sustain an attack.
He can't. He's just too big and too old to be that guy that's throwing 100 punches around. He's not going to do that.
This is the benefit of being a well-schooled amateur and fighting in the Olympics
100.
and stuff like that.
Probably turned pro maybe two years too late. though.
Come on, Zhang.
Good straight right hand.
Who's winning this round for you, Laurie? Because it's a different one.
It's now this is a difficult one. Ooh,
Good
good
overhand
overhand
left
left.
again.
That's like the third one he's landed this
Yeah.
round.
It could go either way, but
Joseph Parker.
I'd say Zhang's controlled 2/3 of the ring, like was in 2/3 of the fight, he's controlled the
Yeah,
ring.
to me, Zhang
and every
is-
time Parker seems to come in close, he's getting clipped either with an uppercut or hook.
But then I think Parker probably landed more of the power punches.
But
No, I don't think so. Not
sometimes
right
sometimes though, it is a case of you might be winning the round but not winning the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Parker just needs to
I
fight.
gave that
at a high
round to
tempo.
Zhang. But if
I'm
other
comfortable
people
with
went the
going to
other
Zhang.
way, I guess I could see
Yeah,
why.
I would also.
Hey,
Ronaldo.
9.
Hey.
Oh, 9.
He looks the same size as Zhang.
It's Pacquiao.
Talk of Manny Pacquiao fighting Khan, isn't it?
That's what I said.
Well, it looks like
No,
it's
no.
gonna
Jose
Hey,
Mourinho.
Jose.
Pacquiao's fighting Conor Ben, bro.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
be Kell Brook.
There's the boy, Kell Brook.
In his McGregor shirt.
Man said
I'm
McGregor
surprised
shirt.
McGregor ain't
Man
there.
ain't never heard
No,
of
no,
Casablanca, you know. I said McGregor shirt.
No, because he wears that same thing to every single
He
fight.
needs to get fresh garms then, blood.
Probably.
Kell Brook to
Using
me
his
is one of
money
the
on
best
it.
fighters we've produced in recent
He was
years.
my favorite British fighter for a
just-
long time. Him and George Graham.
Unfortunately, outside the ring, he just didn't live the life.
And the era that he was
when
in
it
as
comes
well.
to talent, that guy, man, trust
he was
me,
the era that he was in was
Yeah, he
a
was
tough
very,
one.
very
He's
tough.
proper-
Yeah,
he's a
we're
tough
still
era.
kind of at the tail end of that era now.
Facts.
one of the few,
Special
one of the
case.
few
Yeah.
British fighters to go to America and win a world title. as
Yeah.
well.
But it was unfortunate for him. He was in the era of one of the greatest boxers of all time in Amir Khan, so there's very limited things he could do.
Brilliant.
You're funny, bro.
Brilliant.
Amir Khan.
Don't listen to this guy, bro.
Jesus.
Good body shot.
The
think
handshake,
you'd be
the
Amir.
handshake
Back in
supreme.
I think you'd beat Amir Khan in the boxing match.
No, he definitely
Parker's,
Amir
he
Khan's
should
one of the
be
best
a
in
little
the
bit more
business.
confident after these last couple
He
rounds.
should be, because Zhang, you can clearly see Zhang. Wow.
Whoa.
What was that?
Zhang tried to Zhang threw that
was
wide
a
right
rugby
hand.
tackle,
I
boy.
caught him in the inside of the elbow, but he put him in the head.
So Parker won the last round. He landed double the
He's
shot.
landed more, but
Really?
not really damaging shots.
Yeah, no, he landed.
Nah, he landed some good shots as well.
I think Zhang needs to start getting a bit busier, man.
Yeah, man.
He can't. He can't. He can't. If he gets busy, he'll be getting out of there on a
he's not,
stretcher.
he's not throwing enough punches.
It's called the big bang, not the busy bang. He's-
Remember Robbie, the round that he had the most success, he didn't throw many punches. He just threw 1-2 good timed punches, and that's how he won the round and dropped him.
But you want to see Parker kind of step up on the gas as well.
100%.
Make this guy work even
Yeah,
more.
but if that's the because he'll counter.
Nice.
It. Zhang should counter if Parker starts stepping up a bit more. But he's not really. Parker's just.
Good shot.
It's a good right hand again. Good 1-2.
You better know, but if
Zhang's one of the best at throwing these singles, Shane. I swear.
No, he's good.
The
I thought
singles. Because Joe Parker needs to throw ones and
he's
twos.
like Adrian Broner in a strip club.
Yeah,
Just-
I knew
just
that. I
sing-
knew that was coming.
Yeah, the singles, you know. Madness. That's a speed dating.
Literally.
Good right hand again.
No, that missed.
Zhang's his jab though. And
Zhang's
singles
losing
are
this round
powerful,
again.
though. You can
He
see
is.
it.
He's just losing it off activity.
Lazy.
Just losing it off, laziness and activity.
This is what we're saying.
Love that. I love that from him.
That's what we're saying about the gas tank, man.
But he just needs one, doesn't he? That's the thing.
Yeah.
When we say
Is
punch
he
is
nervous
strong.
about the gas tank? Well, he's not
Yeah,
really
of course.
going.
He must be
Definitely.
conscious of it.
Yeah, 100%. He'll know.
Ooh,
Parker
good shot.
conscious of his power though, so he's just
Yeah, exactly.
it's a very evened out sort of play.
Ever since that round, I think Parker's won every round.
He's definitely
Winning this
one.
round as well. Got to hand it to him, man.
Yeah, I
He's
think
shown great heart.
Winning this one and potentially the last one.
But me and Nick spoke about something. Parker's one of those fighters who's never been afraid of losing at all. You know when certain fighters are, so when they're in adversity, he's been in adversity.
Did he show
so
that
many
against
times.
AJ though?
No, he didn't.
He got criticised.
But he's
a lot.
learnt from that. That's what I'm saying. He's a learning fighter. He's learnt from that. You know, that was his first loss.
Come on, Zhang, 10 seconds. Here we go. Round 6. You said after this is Parker's fight, really.
It should
That's what
be.
you lot were saying.
He should be.
Well, you could already see from the last 2 rounds that he stopped.
No, yeah, I'm not.
So if it keeps going
Parker's
that way,
round that.
Yep.
But you never, but it's one bang could change it all.
No, 100.
Oh, he's looking tired. Look, he's blowing.
When you're carrying that kind of weight,
Sitting down now, isn't it?
man sitting down.
Remember
around
before he
six.
weren't sitting down, now he's sitting down.
Yeah, he's tired now, man. He's
Like,
tired.
boy, let me take our rest now.
Literally.
Tired.
Literally.
He's been officially parked.
Bruh.
Just let that simmer.
James,
Talk to your boy,
James, what's
man.
the next big MMA?
Supposed to go on today, no?
Well, there's UFC 299. Well, yeah, there is tonight. It's O'Malley versus Chito Vera 2. Chito Vera actually beat O'Malley in the first fight. And
Never
they're
heard of
having a
neither of those
rematch now. You haven't heard of Sugar Sean? The guy with the purple hair and the dreadlocks? But yeah, no, Chito Vera beat him in the first one, but there's been big disputes. O'Malley was like, yeah, I wasn't knocked out, whatever. So, well, now is his rematch. O'Malley's the champ. Beat Aljamain Sterling, who seemed like undefeatable at one point and one of the most hated men in the sport. So it's going to be a very interesting fight. I think O'Malley will have him, but
Good job.
Michael Venom Page got a fight coming up. I saw
Mark Venom Page does have one
saw him.
against Kevin Holland.
Yeah, I saw him squaring up someone not too long ago.
Kevin Holland, who's one of the
Good
most
jab.
exciting stand-up fighters in the game. The problem Kevin
Good
Holland
body
has
shot.
is he's not good at wrestling, so he's just kind of single dimension. But Michael Venom Page is also a striker.
I don't know
so
why Parker doesn't go to the body
it'll be a great
more.
one.
I honestly think it's the hand speed, bro. It's too much space
I get
for
that.
quick hands. bizarrely, I think when Zhang
Oh,
slows
he got
down.
rolled there.
Got Nick's right there.
Caught with a left hook.
Oh,
Here's the thing.
There
yeah?
you go. That's nice. That's
Here's
better.
the thing,
need to
yeah.
go, no?
When Zhang throws them combinations, Joseph Parker has to come in close. He has
does.
to try and smother that.
But he's getting better. See, since they got in close and smothered, and Zhang hit him.
See
with
what
a
I'm
few-
saying?
few
There,
headshots.
smother that work all the time because Zhang still has to keep throwing, which makes him tired.
Yeah.
But you don't
Jones'
get
card
leverage
ringside, he's got it literally even. Zhang
No,
by
Zhang
1
up
point.
by one.
Because
Yeah.
you got the knockdown in it.
You've got to work harder, Zhang.
Yeah, Zhang ain't doing this circling
Up
thing
close.
anymore.
Up
Not
close
doing
is
that
better.
anymore.
Up close is slide
Have you
better for
ever-
Parker.
Have you ever thrown a round of jabs on a bag before?
Yeah, I've been.
You know how
I've been-
hard it is to keep
I've
your
done,
arms
I've
up.
done a 3 rounds and I swear I was in this. I said,
I think this is Zhang's round, you know. He's
This-
landed
he-
some big shots in
Yeah,
this
he's
round.
landed some good shots in this round.
This is the
uppercut.
second win.
He went more,
That
yeah.
Yeah, the
hard.
second win. Yeah, that he
Another
saves the
big shot.
time for.
That
100%.
uppercut missed.
That one was low there from
Yeah, hit
Joseph
the
Parker
guard,
again.
But I'll keep it real though. It's one of them ones where he has to try and
This
regain
is
some of the
Zhang's,
momentum.
definitely Zhang's
Yeah,
round for
100.
me.
Parker's going low a lot, you know. He should be penalised soon.
I think that was on a clinch, so it's kind of tough.
He's got his hands up high, Zhang.
It's going to be tough to get hit there as well.
come on, throw Zhang, man. My G, come on, bro.
Can't get that.
Good left.
Oh.
Nice, good time on the counter. Not too much.
Oh,
man.
good again.
Nothing, mate.
Calling him in a big shot.
Don't get greedy. That's the fit.
Oh,
So
he's
difficult. Can't
fuming.
get greedy.
Parker's starting to look a bit tired for me, you know.
Yeah, well, he's gone.
doing most of the
he's
action,
gone in
innit?
reverse to the last
Good
few
shot by
rounds.
Parker.
Zhang's closed up though.
He's showing a lot of heart, though. I'll give him that.
Another big jab by Zhang.
Go on.
Oh wow. Yeah, he shook. Now Parker's still slight shook, bro.
He's just trying to get his
Yeah.
work rate low in it. Stop Zhang from actually
Good tactics.
walking him down.
It is a good.
Because if
tactic.
if Zhang just keeps walking him down and gets him against the ropes for his peak.
There's not many man you're gonna stand in the ring with and know that he can drop you. with a jab.
Oh, do you see how sharp that left hook was?
Wait, that was quick.
Yeah,
Do you know who one of those men are?
It's gonna be some
Francis
nonsense.
Ngannou.
Okay,
So
fine,
yeah,
yeah.
probably shouldn't have counted him out.
I'm looking forward
didn't
to that
count him
fight.
out.
I can't lie.
He did.
I said I think AJ wins.
No, you said
End of
he had
that
no
round. Who
chance.
won that round,
He
guys?
said he's got no.
Zhang for me.
Zhang?
Yeah, Zhang
Cecil?
won that round.
Yeah, Zhang.
Yeah, yesterday Zhang won that round. Yeah.
AJ.
Yeah, big
They're
bang.
showing Ngannou there warming up.
I was thinking, oh, he's not gone here.
Man's
Who won that round, James?
Zhang for me. More damaging shots.
But is it one of those rounds, Laurie, that we see where you win the round, but it does more effect against you down the stretch?
To me, Parker looks a little tired.
Did you think he won it?
I thought Zhang won the round as well. But I think it's one of those rounds where because he stepped on the gas a bit more,
It's gonna take a lot out.
it's going to take a lot out of him.
Yeah,
as
but
well.
don't you think Parker looks...
No, I
tired
don't
as
think
well?
so.
I mean, Parker's starting to tire.
But, bro, there's a level of fatigue.
Yeah, there's a
that
level.
we're
Yeah, he
seeing.
can. Zhang has already tapped into his second win. Parker has yet to tap into his second win. So Parker does have more in the tank. But no doubt, he is starting to tire. So if Zhang can land one or two of those punches we saw in the second or third round,
It's clear to me that Zhang's trying to pace himself.
Yeah.
And because of that, he's not as active as he should be. And
He got caught.
What is he pacing himself up to the end of the fight, or is he just
no,
loading up for one? Like,
No, there's a chance that because if you try
go
to
round
get
eight.
someone out of there and they still there, bro, you got to fight on. There's still other rounds.
Oh,
to
good
fight.
shot by Parker.
Big shot.
But then Zhang come back.
That's incredible defense from Zhang.
was gonna say
Gets
that-
hit with a nasty right hand and just starts throwing punches and stops Joseph Parker from putting a little flurry together immediately. That's what AJ's been better at.
Got to keep
Zhang had
go back to
Parker
the
in
body
trouble
as well.
for a second.
Well
Yeah,
done.
100%.
Go back to the body.
That's amazing. Do you know how difficult it is? You got
I was gonna say, look, when I looked up, it
You
looked like
got
Zhang was
clocked.
fighting. He was winning.
You got clocked clean of a big right hand. You just start fighting straight back and stop my man.
Oh.
Serious.
It's a bad man thing, innit?
Yeah.
What?
You see that dipping of the head, yeah? If Zhang can actually time that, he will knock
Yeah, he
Parker
gets-
down.
What,
you
an
know?
Short uppercut. Short
Yeah,
uppercut
that
is the
short
problem.
shot on the 45.
And
he'll knock
that's
him
what I was
straight
saying. He was
down.
landing that uppercut a lot earlier on in the fight.
Tired now.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I hear what you're saying, though.
So good.
I hear what you're
Parker's
saying.
doing well though because he's not catching him clean.
Nice. And if you think about it, yeah, he's still keeping Zhang working. Come on, bro, man. You're going to need to step on the gas a little piece, though. Because it's 8th round. Oh, good shot.
I think Parker's probably more confident that he could win rounds later.
Yeah, probably.
His work rate is much better. He's just not getting those shots.
The pressure.
Oh, he ducks it
he
down.
got him.
That's a
He's
knockdown.
got him. He's gone down on his knee.
That's
It's
a
a
knockdown.
knockdown.
That's a
He
knockdown.
caught him.
Yeah,
Parker's
it's-
down. Another knockdown in the fight.
He looks
He
hurt,
gets
man.
up
Celebrate.
on what, 8?
Zhang is going to come in for the finish here.
He felt that.
Zhang's gonna come in for the
This could be
finish
an
here.
empty the gas
Remember I
tank
told
moment.
you.
I reckon round
Remember I
10
told you the
finishes.
round before. I said he looks tired in them.
This could be an empty the gas tank round.
We should have
Oh, shot by Zhang.
Oh, he's hurt
he's
again.
hurt.
Parker's trying to get on
He's
his
hurt
fight.
again. Did you see
Parker's
that?
holding now.
We
He's
should have
holding.
predicted
He's in
rounds.
trouble.
This should what?
We should have predicted rounds.
He's in big trouble here.
No, I would have predicted round 8 because
I would have said 10.
I swear, I thought you'd have said in the early rounds.
Nah, I still
You lot said if it goes past 6 or
I
something.
thought that, but I guess I'm wrong, bruv.
Again.
I won't be wrong about
You're starting to
AJ.
pick up a bit of a reputation.
I won't be wrong about AJ,
You know what I
trust
mean?
me.
You're getting a little bit of a reputation round.
It's only when it
Mate,
comes
he's had
to
a
Zhang.
reputation every show. He does the same thing.
It's only when it comes to Zhang. I was wrong about the Joe Joyce fight. I won't even lie. I wasn't wrong about what's it called though. I wasn't wrong about Tank and Ryan.
Yeah, one fight and you're still living it up. What can you say? Even a broken clock is right twice a day. So
I'll be
you're
right about
Go on,
AJ today. I tell you that for free.
That down. Can you not even? Oh, it's too far. Too far. for
That's the
uppercut.
power this man's got. He
He went for the uppercut there.
Good shot.
Good shot by Parker.
But them singles are not going to drop Zhang the same way that Zhang singles are going to drop
Exactly.
Parker. You know what I mean? That's just trying to gain a bit of respect because this round's already gone.
Yeah,
like,
this
you know what I'm
is
saying?
this is
Look at
top
Zhang
of the
looks
pops
knackered,
versus
he
now
looks
97.
Absolutely
You know what I mean?
gassed.
Yeah, he's tired.
Bro, in the next round, if I'm Andy Lee, I'm telling him, yo, just step on the gas. Just make this a frenetic fight. Because there's no point.
Andy Lee's probably telling him that, but he's probably not doing it.
Well, he probably has to now with the two
the
10-8
two
rounds.
10-8 rounds.
No, but
he has to stop
Parker's
him.
also, I think, he's a
probably
bit
now.
fearful of.
Yeah, 100%.
But if you want to win this fight, you got to throw caution to the wind, bro.
Yeah, but
You're telling the man to
That's
walk
a
to his
risky
death,
thing
blood.
to do, though.
You're telling the man to walk straight into his
That's
death.
what I'm saying,
That's
bro.
over,
That's the only way you can win is by fighting at a higher pace.
From sitting on this sofa nice and comfy with you, man, eating my Skittles, I agree with you, man. You know what I'm saying? From getting in there, walk into it, brother, I don't know about all that. Can we think of a strategy where we can win from a distance? Like?
That punch that knocked him down was on the temple, wasn't it? Straight jab on the temple.
Power
Look.
is incredible, really. Look.
Boom, straight jab on the temple.
Then that one, boom. Yeah.
But that's the hazard of Laurie, of that tactic where he tries to go low, because these big guys off balance, their balance isn't the best. If you do hit them when they're off balance, they're going to go down. Not easy, but easier.
Easier. Yeah, a bit more
But I say that, we ain't seen Zhang down yet.
So what's this
Round number 9.
Enjoying this.
Parker's still there.
Yeah, he will be until he
Can
gets
he
knocked
gas
out.
Zhang out and then go for the big sort of,
Finish.
yeah.
It's a risk.
He's very fit, so he's probably recovered from the knockdown.
Would you rate his finishing ability if you can have somebody hurt?
Nah,
Laurie?
he can't finish.
I
at
rate
all.
his finishing ability the same as I rate Nicholas Jackson's.
Would you take him at your club?
Yeah, you
Nicholas Jackson,
Yeah.
Of course.
over big Patrick Bamford. Not a snowball's chance in hell, mate.
He is an awful striker, Nicholas Jackson. Jeez.
Who? Bamford?
No, he said
No,
Nicholas.
Oh, Nicholas Jackson, yeah.
He's better than Bamford, though, isn't he?
I think
No,
he's
he's
better.
not. Bamford,
scored
7
3
goals in 10 games in
Yeah,
2024.
but how many
have
did
you
he
know?
get in the Premier League?
Huh? How did he do in the Premier League? 17 Premier League goals in his first season. That's how he did in the Premier League.
Yeah, what about the second season?
Well, he was
He's
injured.
injured for a bit, but yeah, I hear you.
But it was, what about what's it called? Jackson played good against Spurs.
Again, that's Spurs. So what can you
If
say?
you gave me a choice between the two strikers, I'll take Nicholas Jackson.
Boy,
At this
Yeah,
time.
but you
that could
also
be- that could be
took
for
Joe
non-
Joyce over Big Zhang.
That could be for
so-
non-footballing reasons.
I'll take no. That's a good point. That is a good point.
Well, if you take Bamford, would you?
Bro, what he's talking about is something so different.
That's a throwback.
Well, because he's black.
Oh, another big shot.
You're
Another
doing
big
your
shot.
Uncle Tom stuff. Hoping you might get a few likes from the racists. Keep going, bro.
Oh, good shot.
Go on, Zhang.
That was funny. I can't lie.
Oh,
Nah, that one.
that one just missed.
Come on, Zhang.
You're gonna have to step
Yeah.
on the gas, mate.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah, he's not got a lot of time left.
Minute left of round 9.
When Zhang's
I said
tank
round
starts
10.
to
but
go, does he get
phonetically, I
stopped?
said round 10.
No, he just kind of stays stationary
I don't know.
Yeah.
and just
Zhang
shows
is
up.
the tank.
Zhang round 10 win.
Maybe round 9 at this rate.
Call
boy.
out the prediction in round 5. That's like predicting the score in the 85th.
Oh!
Shot by Parker.
I said it in round 8 to be fair.
Yes, keep going.
He's winning this round.
Yeah, Parker is
Zhang's
winning this round.
looking a bit stressed
He's going to need some knockdowns, I think.
Mate, this has not been a good
I think
week
we're
for Tyson
seeing why
Fury.
Zhang will struggle
Good
to win the
job.
world title, man.
Yeah.
The gas tank is just not there.
Yeah.
He's got the power.
Good right hand on the inside. I like that.
He's looking in the ring for some assistance.
Yeah,
I mean, in
looking at
the
the ring.
crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants Fury to hop in.
The Misfits like tag match.
Oh, my days.
Yeah, Zhang would be
Tornado
amazing.
appears out of the shadows.
Zhang would be amazing in a tag team.
tag
bro.
match
Are
would
you
be-
mad?
would be elite.
You get to break.
It'd be elite, you know.
Amazing, bro. You just
Get a little break,
get a
jump
little break. Bam, bam, bam.
back up.
Well, I would
There he
just
is. Come on, AJ. Come on.
He looks
quit. He's
sharp
looking,
there.
he's looking sharp.
Aye,
I've
come
seen him
on,
in ages.
AJ Blood.
Sharp on the
You
pads.
may not all
hit
pick.
back.
You have to go with Ngannou because that's 20 pounds for Ngannou.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know. I'm an AJ. No,
Don't clap for my fighter, blood.
I'm an
Don't clap for my
AJ fan,
fighter.
blood.
No,
I'm
serious.
here, sat on this
I
couch for
think
AJ.
a few people are going to be eating crow after this.
Bro, I know.
I will just stay
No, I'm
from
an
here.
AJ
I think
fan,
Anthony
blood.
Joshua wins.
Yes,
By the way,
so,
James.
but
Oh, do you
James.
now?
I said it from the start.
Leeds won 2-0.
We did win 2-0.
Nonto and Bamford.
Yeah, Patrick Bamford and a senior Furpo assist
was
as well
Nonto
for
injured? Has he
Bamford.
come back? Was he?
He was injured earlier on in the season. He came in and out. Obviously, he tried to leave the club,
Yeah, he had
so
issues
he
with
had
yeah.
problems. But since he's come back, there's rumours of him signing a new deal, and he's a changed man, really.
Zhang's winning.
What rounds? Just
10.
11.
10.
10.
This is the round he wins.
No, this is 11, isn't it?
11, isn't it?
10. You man.
Oh,
Oh,
10.
10, yeah.
If Parker can win these last 3 rounds, has he got a shout?
He does. Especially if he gets a
he's
knock.
been knocked down
With
twice.
the knockdowns, I don't think he does.
He needs to get a knockdown at least.
Oh, there's an up. Oh,
Has Parker won 3 rounds so far? No, he would have needed to win 5 of the last 10 because of the
No,
knockdowns.
he has won 3 rounds.
No, but he
Parker's
would have
trying to
needed
step
to
up
win
now, though.
5 of the last 10, no?
they're both trying to step.
It's a 12-round fight.
Okay.
Because the reason why I say that, because the tactics would have been before is to try and finish strong. So if he can
Of
win
course.
these last 3 rounds,
Yeah,
Oh, got you. Okay, fine.
Everyone's stepping. Both of them
He
stepping
still would
up.
have needed to win. Sorry,
That's low.
he still would have needed to win the last 4. 4 of the last.
No, but he won the last round.
Yeah.
He won the last round. You could argue he won the last 2 rounds.
Who?
And if you,
We're just working out the
Parker.
scoring.
So-
How many? If he wins these next 3 rounds, he
oh,
would have needed to win 4 of the last 10 because of the
yeah,
knockdowns.
100. Brilliant shot.
Oh, this is Parker's having a good round, eh?
He's going
He
for
is.
it. He's going for
He
it.
needs a
now.
He has
knockdown
to.
badly.
He needs a knockdown. But a knockdown might be a knockout because
He's never been able to
If
hurt
Zhang
you.
goes down,
Yeah.
he might not get up, bro.
he's never been able to hurt.
Yeah, word.
He's never been able to hurt.
Nah.
Zhang, has he?
Yeah,
Zhang-
he'll need to
Zhang's
stall
got
on
a
the
good
ropes or
chin.
something to get up, lad. Serious.
Yeah, I've seen Zhang walk through bangs for every time I watch it. I think, raw.
Bro, Zhang's fought
Parker,
big
Parker
punches
don't hit
as
harder
well,
than
you
Joe
know?
Joyce, yeah.
Or Hergovic.
Yeah, it's true.
Paul Smith says, whatever Laurie says, bet the opposite.
That's mad.
Since but watching you on the streams, I've seen that as well. I'll be real, but
Which ones have I got wrong then?
You got Joe Joyce versus Zhang wrong.
Alright, cool. You got £1 million to put on a bet, and you got to get your advice from Drake or from Laurie. Who you going?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a
I think I'll
good
go
one.
Laurie, man.
I'm going Laurie.
I'll go Laurie
I'm
still,
going
I'm not
Laurie.
gonna lie,
I'm going
but-
Laurie.
this boxing, yeah.
Drake. Drake is a bro. This guy's just bad luck, bro.
Parker needs to be working then.
Now he's won this round though. Zhang ain't throwing a punch.
Yeah. Definitely Parker's round.
It'll be really, really close. If it stays like this and he wins the next 2 rounds, could be close.
100. He's gonna need something extra though, like a big.
I wonder if
finish.
Zhang tries to step it up and look for a big punch.
But if it's close, I think they'll probably give it to Zhang
Yeah, they
because he's
probably would.
controlled
And he got-
most
I
of
think
the
so.
fight.
He's got
I think
2
so.
knockdowns.
With the knockdowns as well,
2
I think it
knockdowns,
goes
yeah.
towards Zhang.
Ooh, good counter.
This guy's hands are so fast.
Don't give us a draw now. Or they lean more.
They can.
They
They
can.
can.
but
Vargas got
I-
knocked down twice, and he,
Yeah, true.
and he
Very
just
true.
got a draw.
That's what I'm
Have
saying.
we ever seen someone
Yeah,
this
but
big with this
Nick
sharp,
Ball
fast
took the
hands,
fight
Laurie?
to.
quick.
I mean,
Ruiz.
Vargas took the fight to Nick
No, Ruiz
Ball.
isn't as big as this.
Facts. you're right.
Carcass
Ruiz is
Wider.
like-
He's shorter though.
He's fatter, but he's not as big.
Ruiz
I'm saying, have you
big,
seen, have you
Ruiz
ever,
was-
Laurie, have you
Ruiz
seen a
big,
guy
though.
the size of Zhang with this kind of hand speed?
Look at Parker now though. He's doing a bit of stunting.
Well, Ngannou,
Fury.
he looks
AJ?
comfortable.
Tyson Fury.
Tyson. I thought maybe Tyson.
Yeah, Fury.
Fury's got
AJ.
That's definitely Parker's. I reckon if he wins this next two, you know, he could be in for a draw.
Definitely Parker's
AJ's not got
round.
quick hands like that.
My
I don't think
prediction-
AJ's got sharp hands like that.
Yeah, he
Robbie,
does. AJ's got rapid quick hands.
Robbie, now you know why.
Throwing combos, he's quick.
It's a combination puncher, mate.
In the pocket, hitting counter punches.
That's why this hasn't been a clear, conclusive fight.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying.
This is why when I was, now you know why, because
fencing.
No, but he's telling the truth though.
it's hard to, hey Shane, it's hard to, when a man don't know, you know what I'm saying? If a man knows this thing, then he know what I'm talking about. When a man just, this is what I said though, I said that if it goes later, Parker will be the better. I know that's hard for you to understand because you don't know the
Say it
thing.
slower.
You don't know the thing, bro. If you don't know the thing, you don't know.
It's funny. But I love Laurie. I love Laurie.
No, it's true, right? It's true, right? If you don't know what
Can't
you're watching, then you wouldn't appreciate that.
That's a good MMA fight that we're watching still.
He's just a wine.
You better hope Parker wins then, because that means that'll prove you right. If Zhang wins.
No, but he picked Zhang.
No, I picked Zhang, but like I said, man,
said it went to the latest stage.
I said that the gas tank is weak. Look, they're level.
Oh, level now, level on points.
Well,
on Jones's card.
According
Yeah.
to Jones's card.
Well, I'll keep it real, bro.
It is close.
It
though,
is
man.
closer
It
than
is
you
close.
think.
It is close. Parker's come right back in it.
Yes.
I mean, I was even hearing Robbie when you guys were talking. Robbie was saying, "Bro, who was winning that round?" Like you could clearly see that was a Jonesy Parker round.
And he's winning this round at the moment as well.
Oh.
Yeah, sustain, don't get too greedy.
He's winning this round as
the thing.
well.
He's building confidence, Parker.
Does his coach say to him, Laurie, do you reckon you need a knockout? Does his coach say, look, just
No, I
keep it
think
clean?
just win these last
Just win
two
these
rounds.
yeah.
And try not to get
Don't
knocked
get
out.
tagged.
Just
Nice,
throw them.
1-2.
Just throw
And really brave
No, but you
fight.
see, the thing is, the more you throw, you could get counted.
Yeah, the more gaps there are.
No, but it's where you throw from.
Yeah, it's where you
throw from.
This is
Like
good.
where Parker's been throwing from has been a safe distance.
Yeah, he's not going in.
So 1 minute into the round, he's
Great fight.
I think what Parker's done well is that when Zhang is not doing nothing, like now,
Keeping him working.
yeah, just push it out there. Just
There's a
Keep the
saying.
work rate up.
There's a saying, yeah, where you make your fighter work when they want to rest.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? When they want to rest, that's when you want to make them work.
Yeah.
Usyk's the best at that. When you want to take a breather, that's when he's the most active.
I think we're seeing why Zhang will probably never win a world title because he just doesn't
It's
throw
a shame,
enough
because
punches.
he's talented. I know he's always
Brilliant
talented,
shot.
though, Zhang, man.
But you know what? He's
happens
got
when
a
the
chin though.
Some of the guys at the top,
got a
like the
chin,
belts,
though.
hold up the division. Do you know what I mean? Wilder didn't fight Dillian White and he waited for 2 years.
No, but
Do you know
Dylan
what I mean?
White.
All that
Dylan
Zhang's
White
hardly thrown a punch in this round.
Yeah.
need hardly throw a punch in the last round.
Did he connect with that? That was a good.
That was a good Le Fan there.
4 minutes left, Joe. 4 minutes left.
That is it.
He got caught there.
Oh,
He got
difficult.
That guy's falling asleep in the second round. Some guy in the orange jumpers literally conked out.
I don't blame him, bro. It's probably like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, word.
Can you imagine fighting at 4 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah, that's mad.
It's going to be flipping like 5-6 by the time the main event.
That's why there's a long break between. They've got to wake up the fighters, bro, and get them out of bed and that.
I remember, Laurie, do you remember when Kovalev was fighting Canelo and Kovalev was sleeping in between fights?
yeah.
He slept in between the fights.
Oh, look at that guy in the orange jumper there, man. He's
Bro, he's going to get in trouble tomorrow. Man.
He is not.
And he's got a press seat as well, bro.
His Excellency is going to go ballistic when he sees
Good
that,
body
bro.
shot.
in 4K.
I hope he's not doing any fight out.
Nearly 3 a.m.
Yeah, nearly 3 a.m. in Saudi Arabia.
To me, I reckon this is a clear round for Parker.
Clear
if he wins
Parker,
the last
clear.
round, I reckon he wins the fight.
Claire Parker.
There you
Claire
go.
Parker.
Can't sleep in fights in the UK and things like that. It's too like.
But also, it makes
It's
you
too
wonder what the
loud.
atmosphere must be like.
No,
in
but
there.
I'm seeing some people in the comments saying that the
think the
atmosphere
atmosphere's great,
is kind of dry there.
So wait,
The atmosphere's always quite dry.
how do you
there,
have
to
the
be fair.
score, Robbie? Who do you have ahead?
Probably Zhang slightly just because of the knockdowns. But I think if Parker wins this round,
yeah,
it's either a draw
I
or
think it's a draw.
Parker wins.
Yeah.
But the two knockdowns
Does make
is
a
still in his
difference.
favour, isn't it?
I think Parker wins.
But Parker's been.
Parker wins
You
if
got to
he-
commend him, man. I thought he was gone
But
after them.
can I be honest? The
knockdowns,
issue that
of course,
Zhang does have is he didn't win a lot of rounds other than the knockdowns.
Yeah.
Other than the rounds he knocked.
But did Parker win them?
Yeah, Parker didn't win him either, did he, earlier on?
Someone's got
Early
to win.
ones were even, I'd say.
Someone's got to win him. So then it comes down to the judges.
To me, if Parker has a good round, I think he's won the fight. because
his nose and everything.
the drop off from Zhang has been noticeable, man.
He's got to go for
This
it
should
now.
be
Zhang.
a good 12th round then.
Zhang's got to open up now. You know what I mean?
Zhang has to go for a knockout. Not has to.
Whatever he
If I
had.
put it this way, if I'm his trainer, I'm saying, listen, man, you need a big last round.
There's a poll in the
That's
chat.
what we want. It's all on. It's all up for grabs and going into the 12th. That's what we want.
And it's still Parker doing all the work.
So Zhang can't just hold a minute and then just go all out.
Bro,
He's 40 years old and he's carrying 20 stone away
I know, I'm
over
asking a
36
lot.
minutes.
and the powers of recovery goes, bro. It goes. You ain't gonna be able to recover that fast.
And you man want to see Mike Tyson, who's 18 years older than this guy. 18 years older.
It's a good, very good point.
Yeah, but if you look
It's a
at him,
very
he
good
probably
point.
looks about 18 years younger.
Yeah, he's fighting
physically.
Jake Paul though. He's not fighting
I know, but even
Joseph
still.
Parker, is he?
That's a good point.
Even still.
But regardless,
If you can't throw a punch, then what good is it? It don't matter.
He can though.
boy, I'm not even gonna lie. Joseph Parker
Zhang
has
still not throwing a
Zhang-
meaningful punching over
He
a
has
minute.
not.
Come on, Joe.
Hurt
Just keep pushing him back. Now we're seeing
Zhang
Joe
once.
pushing him back for the first time. Not pushing him back, but taking a backward step for the first time.
But that's why I think they'll be more likely to give a draw than a Parker win, if anything.
I think some of the. I
'Cause he
agree.
hasn't
With,
caused any damage really.
I agree with James.
Oh, lines in
I
that
think
front
a lot of them
row.
split.
I don't want to
rounds,
hear
I think
no
will go to
draws.
Zhang.
I don't want to hear no draws, bro.
No, I
don't
think
wanna
what
hear
if it's close, I'd give it to Zhang after how he was robbed in the Hrgovic fight. He deserves
You
it.
can't do that. You have to judge a fight.
Yeah,
on its
but
own.
he's coming from the same
stupid
guy that
thing
says
to
the
say.
champion has to be beaten.
He didn't say that's his opinion. He just said that's
good
the
idea.
common
No,
thing.
that's how the
he did
judges
say that
score.
was his opinion.
You lot talk some madness. So you're going to say, give it to him now because you should have got Herbert. People,
Yeah.
this is what we have to follow.
Mate, it's like football without VAR. It all comes full circle
Joe
eventually.
Fleming Malford says, Laurie, love how you manipulate. Laugh out loud. I predicted Zhang. But
I
if
did.
Parker wins, don't forget I predicted Parker. Play superior knowledge. Come on, better man.
That is sick still. Who said that?
Joe Fleming Malford.
Shout out to
No, listen,
you,
I
bro.
predicted Zhang, man, but to me, I think you lot are incredible.
Well, I did say.
I predicted Zhang, but I think Parker's winning the fight. What more do you want?
But don't forget, you did say Parker.
Zhang ain't done nothing this round.
He ain't done nothing
Zhang
this
ain't done
round.
nothing this round, man.
Bro.
Yeah, but this is when he comes in. You think he's done?
You've got last
Yeah, but
30
Joe can
seconds.
run
he
now.
needs
Now
to
he's done enough. Joe can
Come
run
on,
away.
now, dude, come on.
You can't run from the big
30
bang.
seconds.
Bruv. Hey, bruv.
Come on, Zhang, let off.
Yeah, innit, man?
He's done, man.
He's done. Actually, let's not say that. Let's not say that. We're trying to jinx it. Nah, I can't jinx it. You never know,
Go on,
man. You
just
know, one
all
punch.
go-
He got pivoted
Just
easily
double
there.
jab, left hand.
Go on.
Bro, Zhang is purposely going in reverse. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, he's going
There's
backwards.
a
For
reason
the
why
first-
he's
like I
doing
said.
that, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, and here he comes.
Oh,
Do you
to
think
try and
he's
see if he
done?
can catch it.
Bang! It's like
No, he's done. He's
He's
gassed.
going backwards.
He's not
He
throwing
does
a
this
punch
pretty-
all round.
Cecil, he pretty much does this every fight. He looks so sick, and if he don't
you
knock
go.
you out in the first six,
That's over.
that's what he
The
does.
end of the fight. The end of the
over.
fight.
To me, I went for Zhang, but I'm giving that to Parker.
I think Parker wins that. It depends on what the refs.
I got
prefer.
money on it, so I hope Parker win. I got money on this fight still.
yeah.
Parker to win.
I think Zhang will get it just because of the knockdowns. But
Draw, man.
Yeah, if he does, it's only because of that.
I can see
knockdowns.
it. I can see it being a draw.
two
I can see it
knockdowns, I give it to Zhang.
I
I
give
think
it to
some of those
Parker.
close split rounds, Zhang was maybe pushing the action
But-
a little bit more.
Parker did win the last 5 rounds.
Yeah.
We just saw, so we know.
So, so of the first.
Well, no,
of,
not by
a
loads.
few
the
of
first
them were
7 rounds,
convincing. A couple of them were close.
Of the
What,
first,
the
of the
last
first
5 rounds?
7, of the
Okay.
first 7, Parker would need to
No,
have
I'd
won
say
3.
three of them
And
were
I don't know
convincing.
if he won 3
Three
of
of
the
them were
first 7.
convincing.
His knockdown was in round 8, round 9, round 10, round 11, round 12. That's 4 rounds, yeah.
He didn't do enough.
The
What
last
did- what did
three,
Zhang-
definitely. The last three is Parker, I'd say.
Zhang.
What did Zhang do in those last 4 rounds? Nothing.
Nothing.
That last round,
Nothing.
he didn't even throw nothing.
Yeah, last one.
He won the earlier rounds and he had 2 knockdowns.
I'm speaking to convince myself and hoping the judges hear me.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
think
thinking-
he won the earlier rounds.
I
He had
think
2
they'll give it
knockdowns,
Zhang.
so He wins the fight.
Yeah.
Although Tyson Fury's there, so they
No, it's
might
the
give it to
knockdowns.
Parker.
Yeah. You could see a draw though.
I could see a draw.
You could see a draw.
I could see a draw, but if
see-
I'm being honest,
Parker should really.
my honest appraisal after watching that, to me, Parker should
Boy,
win.
I got money on this.
And I
Please,
predicted
please,
Zhang, so
I'm
please.
going Zhang. I'm going Zhang.
You got money on a lot of things.
Zhang, 2 knockdowns.
I only bet on
Won the
boxing
early
still.
rounds. It's the big bang.
Draw,
Uh,
draw.
I can see it being a draw still.
I think draw, but I still think they lean towards Zhang just because he controlled a lot of the ring.
A draw is 7-5, you know,
and pushed him back.
Did Zhang win 5 rounds?
Yes.
If Zhang won 5 rounds,
I could say,
Yes.
Including the rounds he knocked down, or other than those?
No, including the knockdown. I could say he's won. I could
see that he's won 5 rounds.
Yeah.
if he's won 5 rounds, then it's a draw. If he's won 6 rounds, then he's won. If he's won 4 rounds, then he's
Do
lost.
you see, if Zhang wins this, do you see him having a chance with AJ?
No, AJ will clean him up still.
It'll be a good fight. A good fight.
The thing is, he can't just walk down AJ like he walked down Parker. Parker ain't got no power, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see if AJ wins his fight first.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
When he wins.
There's gonna be la.
Ngannou versus Zhang. What a fight that would be.
That would be
The battle of the bangers.
interesting, you know.
That would be
That'd be a great
interesting.
fight.
That would be an interesting
Jones'
fight.
scorecard is giving it 114.
He's giving it to
Parker.
Giving it
Yeah,
back.
but their middle rounds, I don't know about their middle rounds though. I don't know about their middle rounds. Rounds 4 to 7. I don't know about all that. That is a bit fishy.
I'm being honest, man. I've just got this feeling that Parker did enough to win. Zhang stopped throwing any meaningful shots after about rounds 8 and 9. He's fighting in very conservatively spurts.
And that last round, bro,
Obviously, I want my
he didn't
prediction to
do
win.
nothing.
I want Joseph Parker to win, but
Bro,
that last round,
if I win, that means
You can't give this Parker, man.
come on. Why
do you mean you
bro?
can't?
You're a hater, fam. You're a
No, I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater.
fam.
I like both guys. I think Parker's actually.
You're
a very
hating
nice
on
guy.
me, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not hating on you. I want you to make money, man. I'll be happy for you. I'll be happy for you if it comes
These
through.
guys are.
No, I'm cool as it is, but I'll be happy for you
it's
if it comes
decision
through.
time.
The draws. I don't know.
Oh, they're putting the ones to the sky, acknowledging the tribal
Right,
chief.
here we go for the decision time. Who's gonna get it?
Here we go.
Will it be Parker?
It's going to be Parker.
Will it be Zhang?
It's going to be Parker.
Zhang or Parker?
Yeah, they look.
Yes!
Parker got
Yes!
has got it.
Yes!
my brother, you know.
How much
Parker
did you have on
got
there?
it despite the 2 knockdowns.
I got 150
Parker has got it.
150, fucking hell.
That's
Is it,
2
yeah?
big wins in a row now
And
for
then my next
Parker,
one
innit?
is 595. If AJ wins on points, it's 595. We'll cash out on that.
I agree with that decision, by the way. I do.
Majority decision as well.
Huh?
Majority decision.
You should pay me if I think Francis. I mean,
Zhang could have won.
Oh, I don't get predictions right, do I? I don't get predictions.
Yeah, you fucking fluked that by the skin.
Just
of
don't
your
let his
teeth,
hands go enough.
No, he didn't.
Once he felt the power, though, you could.
No, but he gassed out, like you said. He gassed out, man. You know what I mean?
Now Fury.
You're carrying 20 stone. You're 41 years old and you're carrying 20 stone.
Cecil and Robbie, you know when you're, obviously you guys grew up watching boxing, but you're not like
not boxing.
hardcores as much. Would you find a fight like that entertaining in your opinion?
No. The knockdowns were entertaining, but it weren't really.
What would you classify as an
What was the last entertaining fight that you watched?
Yeah, what was the last entertaining fight that you guys watched?
Oh, there was a
Just so I can gauge what you guys.
The fight earlier in this, that ball one was entertaining.
Oh, yeah, that was a good
That's
fight.
a good fight.
Nah, there was one.
Did you guys find AJ Fury and Ngannou entertaining?
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah, I
fight.
did.
That was
That was a
entertaining.
good fight.
That was
yeah.
more. There was a shock factor to it as well, though. To me as well, that's another thing.
You know what? One of the most entertaining fights I've seen in the past 2 years was a Coley versus Chris Benoit.
No, you're lying.
your
You're
mouth,
lying.
man.
You're lying.
We were all on the edge of our seats. You can't say you won.
Because I wanted to go home. That's why. I was on the way out.
I thought that was MMA when I was there.
It was an ugly
They're
fight,
hugging, man.
but
That's a twerking
it had
dance,
you
man. That was
going
a joke
crazy.
thing.
Nick was like, bro, they need to play Egyptian hold you to that.
Serious.
By the way, so in the comments it's really mixed. There's some people like Tyson saying that Zhang was robbed.
No, Rob.
But then there's other people
Someone
like
else said-
Captain Lee saying Parker won that by far.
No, I don't think.
Laurie,
People are saying it's rigged.
Laurie, do you want to explain why it's not a robbery, as we sometimes have to do on the show?
A robbery is when you think a fighter won the fight clearly, but he didn't get a decision.
But also when it's like unanimously,
That's a robbery.
but also when we all agree unanimously that all of us saw the same thing.
So
when
Francis Ngannou versus Fury.
versus
Fury.
Ngannou Fury, you could say that's a robbery because there's a bunch of people and they all agree. If
I still
people
wouldn't
in the
call that
comments,
robbery, though.
I understand that, but I'm talking about like what we would class as like if
I'll tell you what was a
we're all
robbery.
sitting here and everyone at the moment
Josh Taylor,
disagrees,
when he got the decision
Josh
over
Taylor,
Jack
Catterall,
Catterall,
Jack Catterall, right?
That was a big
But
robbery.
like
That was a robbery.
in the comments, the fact that it's split means it can't really be a robbery because when it comes to the decision, we weren't really sure. So you can't say if it went either way.
Because
you
even
couldn't be
going
mad.
into that round, Robbie, that final round, you said if Zhang doesn't do anything,
Yeah.
he could lose the fight.
I thought, I think that's a
I
fair
thought
decision.
that was the right decision, to be honest.
I thought you might have got it just because of the knockdowns, but when you think about it, Zhang, he did knockdowns and he did nothing else.
Yeah, facts.
Like you said, it just ain't.
He's,
old, innit?
he's 42, 41 or whatever.
Some people try to tell you, man, if it went down the stretch, man would lose their gas tank and then they would lose, innit? But that's okay, innit?
Too old. It's now 3 a.m. in Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean? 3
It's
a.m.
going to
in
be
Saudi
3
Arabia.
a.m.
This
in
is
here by
really
the time the main event
No,
starts.
don't say that, bro. I didn't. This is supposed to
12
start
o'clock
11,
over here.
bro.
This is running well late, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to
They
be
said,
11.
what did you say? Ring walk at 10:30.
Yeah, shout out to everyone that's still here with us.
No,
blood.
ring
I'm saying, big love for
walk
that,
was
blood.
10:30.
I thought it was 11. I saw 11.
Half 10 US time.
They said that the AJ ring walk would be about 11, didn't they?
Bruh, I heard 10:30. I heard 10:30.
I heard 11.
I heard half 10, 11 fight starts, but
I heard ring walk 10:30, fight 11.
But this is a
It was a ring walk at half 10, fight at 11. It was just not the main event.
To go back to the boxing though, that's a bad loss for Zhang, you know, because that's his world title hopes pretty much done.
Yeah, because he can't even rebuild.
Yeah.
Joseph Parker's on 2 good wins, wilder than Zhang.
Yeah.
no, because if Hrgovic gets one of the belts, then all of a sudden you got the rematch.
No,
and there's a right
Hrgovic
to
ain't
that
gonna
rematch.
want that rematch, bro.
Well, he's not going to want it, but you know the fans
I
will
think
want it.
Hrgovic, if he watches that, will think next time I'll beat him easier because he's not going to get, the gas tank's not going to get any better.
Well, that was a robbery. You speak of a robbery, that was a blatant
I don't
robbery.
think that was a robbery.
I don't think that was a robbery.
Yeah, it was, man.
I think Hrgovic won, but it was.
All right, get out of the ring now, man. We want the main
Yeah,
event.
I'm dying.
Do this
I'm dying to see
backstage.
this main event now.
That guy, that big guy.
You'd
get out
have
of the
thought he
ring.
won a belt, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't even won nothing. I'm still in there.
That's the other thing I don't like about boxing. Every
Zhang-
fight you see a man gets a belt.
That's like
every fight-
that's like an interim fight belt. It ain't no real belt.
Oh, 'cause I
It's
saw-
like a
Yeah,
little-
but I'm
had the belt
saying
and then-
every fight you see, a man's got a belt. Even some little local fight in England,
Yeah,
a man gets handed a belt.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
what?
It's a joke.
Should only be a belt for like when you win a world title.
But you know why? Again, it's money because sanctioning like the WBC or the WWE, they get paid.
You see what
but why
I'm
is
saying? You laughing at the
everyone
pad work? You laughing at the pad
No, I
work?
was looking at the guy who was holding the pads. He was
Yeah,
holding-
that's what
He
I'm
was
saying.
holding it like,
I know,
boy,
man.
you might hit me.
Everybody gets a belt, man. Some of them should be getting licks with a belt. Let alone getting a belt. Oh, I tell you. Right, we're nearly there with a big one.
I'm looking
You hope.
Ngannou
I'm looking
versus
forward to
AJ. Let me run round the room and find out, first of all, everybody's prediction and the round that they think the fight might end in. Laurie.
AJ's going to win. It's a 10-round fight, so if Ngannou goes the distance, he's done well. But you know what? I'm actually picking AJ to stop him around about 8 or 9.
But pick one, because I was on.
pick
I'm
one.
thinking 8 or 9, but pick one.
8.
I'll
Stop
go 9
him.
then.
But I did say he could
You're going
knock him
9.
out around
AJ 9.
AJ's going to
AJ
win.
on points.
I think this is going to be a crazy fight, one of the most entertaining fights of all time. I think they both hit the
All time.
I think they both
like
hit.
James Hearn,
I
man.
think they both hit the deck twice. I think Ngannou gets him down first. I think AJ comes back from behind, the thing that we haven't
Klitschko-esque.
seen from him from ages. And I think eventually AJ just about beats him on points.
In what round?
No,
Beats him on points.
Oh, points.
I'm going points as well.
You're on points as well.
All of us have said AJ points.
Let me tell you why I think points.
Man, he said
though.
he was going to slap him up.
Let me tell you why I
Yeah,
think
the
points though, because I think it's going to be so comfortable boxing, and he's going to land shots, and then eventually he's going to try and get over aggressive. He's going to get caught with a shot and say, "You're not bunny. I'm
Yeah.
done." Let me just go back to my boxing and then just cruise it to the end.
Okay.
I don't think this is going to be an entertaining fight. You know when you're saying you got the pity patty from Andy, I think it's going to be very much similar to Andy Ruiz too. But to lose
I hated that
It's not
fight.
going to be like
a one-round
I
novice,
hated that fight.
a
bro.
one-fight novice.
That pissed
One of
me
the best
off,
fights
bro.
of all
Who do
time.
you think
That was the
takes center of the
worst,
ring
bro.
second the fight starts?
Ngannou, bro. Ngannou takes center of the
More
ring.
sweets.
Yeah, bring me this fizzy.
It better not be
Ngannou
a,
ain't
it better not be a
got
fight
nothing to
like that, man.
Listen, I think I do
Oh, the
agree
20's down
though.
on the table.
Yeah, no, he's got his
And you got your 20.
Yeah, no.
He's
no
about to
problem.
win about
He's got a car.
£700, so I want something. Yeah. If I win, I should get double that. You know what I mean?
If you win,
Give me extra tip, man.
bro. On a serious level though, you can. You're not winning that money.
Well, if you win, he's not getting the £700.
The thing that I was worried about was whether Joseph Parker was going to beat Zhang. I am not worried at all of AJ.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't know how he's going to win. That's the thing. I don't know how he's going to win. I just know he's going to win.
He's going to win. For the confidence you're exuding, you just think he wouldn't go to points. It would just be I suppose actually no.
No, why I'm saying, I just think it's going to be so comfortable and so easy.
You're just gonna
why do I need to engage with someone who can knock me out?
Fair.
Yeah, I'm like, if you're
that is a Ruiz thing. That's
if you're gonna box someone, and you know they can hurt you, but they can't catch you when you move around the ring, bro, what's the point?
That would be me in the boxing ring.
Yeah, but how often do we see AJ on the back foot like that?
We saw him against Ruiz on the back foot.
Yeah, but Ruiz came in fatter than we've ever seen him after winning the title. Clearly his head was gone.
Yeah, listen,
no. If you want to say that Tyson Fury was one of the worst Tyson Furies ever when he fought Francis Ngannou, you have to say that is one of the worst Andy Ruiz's ever that fought Anthony Joshua.
100%. And I'm
a big Anthony Joshua
Andy
guy.
Ruiz says it himself, but using your point of when was you were saying, AJ's going to look across the ring and he's going to see a big man, he's big and strong, can do him damage and whatever. When was the last time that AJ's been against someone that he's looked at was got like serious that kind of power?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Been a minute, so you might as well just jab and keep it safe.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if he keeps it to fundamentals, it shouldn't be close.
No. I believe he will jab and keep it safe. I'm saying, will he be able to keep him at bay the entire fight doing that? Because we haven't seen him have to do that as much. I don't doubt that that's going to be his game plan.
Who's got more power in their jab?
His game plan is going to be circle him around the ring and try and catch
Fury,
him.
AJ. Easy. He's got more power in the jab and straight right hand and up close. He's got more power in every shot.
100%.
He's just AJ, but Fury just doesn't. Fury has better mechanisms to set it up.
Fury's a better boxer.
No. But AJ's got more power in the jab though.
So we need to see. Well, the first thing we need to see is how Ngannou responds to getting not caught, but just getting jabbed up again. Does that stop? How much does it slow him down from walking forwards? Because we saw Zhang coming forwards. And Joseph Parker's jabs were not stopping him at all. Man was just walking straight forward still. Same way. So if AJ can start to slow him down a little bit.
No one walks down AJ. No one walks down
AJ. I know, but that's what he's going to do. This is exactly what I'm saying.
That's the argument, yeah. So what would happen, I know Laurie don't like it when I bring up mentality, but not just about AJ, but in general, what happens to his mentality if the jabbers always back people up and then he jabs them and he don't back up? That's do you know what I mean? That would be interesting to see then how you respond to that.
What round and who you got winning? For
AJ, I think points as well. Yeah.
He sees it. He can see the Andy Ruiz thing as well, where
he'll be scared of the power.
He's gonna be shook, bro. He's gonna be shook.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna be shook at that power. When you feel that power is different.
You guys were just. That's why I had to stand up for him because you guys were just.
I think he's gonna be 12-0. I think he's gonna be 12-0.
You're disrespecting him.
He should really be going out and smoking him in the
front. What's the disrespect? He said he doesn't have.
I think it's gonna be 12-0.
You did it. Go in the distance.
These two disrespect.
I literally think it's gonna be 12-0.
Go in the distance is not good for boxing.
It depends on how the rounds pan out.
It might even be 12-0 with some 10-8s in there as well.
I think that's a bit unfair to say if he doesn't think.
I don't think Ngannou wins one round.
Do you agree with that?
What?
Ngannou won't win one round.
I can see Ngannou winning.
AJ's going to win this comfortably.
I can see Ngannou winning a couple of rounds.
Yeah, at least
just because if he lands, do I think I haven't seen AJ go 30 apart from Ruiz too. I ain't seen AJ go 36 minutes without getting caught clean.
Yeah,
he's been caught by Franklin.
Every fighter gets caught.
I understand that. And when he gets caught against this man, hold on a minute. So you man can explain, and I can't explain.
Go on.
So when he gets caught by him, it's going to be different to getting caught by Franklin or getting caught by Wallin or someone like that. Do you know what I'm saying? That will shake him. Do you know what I mean? And then Ngannou will step on. Even if Ngannou does some form of damage from unconventional boxing tactics. Even that, you can't outrule that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't think 12-0. I don't think
every round is
12-0 now. I can't see 12-0.
Yeah, I can't see that either.
I can see 12-0.
I can't see a 12-0 shot.
It's not 12 rounds, 10.
Oh, I can see 10.
I can't see 10.
I can see 10-0.
I can see AJ winning pretty much every round.
10-0, 9-1.
Yeah.
10-0, 9-1.
9-1 makes sense.
Sometimes fighters will typically take a round off.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay. This guy will not outbox AJ. No, I'm not. His only chance is to land a big punch.
Which can happen.
Even that. It can happen.
Can AJ hurt him?
We don't.
Can AJ hurt him? Yeah, I know we don't know,
that's
but
a good question.
can AJ hurt him?
I
Yes.
think he can, yeah.
If AJ can hurt
It's gonna
him,
be tough, but he can, yeah.
Because
AJ can
you
hurt
should
him,
tell
it's
us
gonna
more.
be a
You've seen him
knockout.
more in
He
there.
he can, but it will
Look at
have to
that.
be accumulation. I don't think he's
Look
just
at
one
that.
man.
That's what I'm
look,
saying.
one fight, one loss. Come on, bro.
One fight, no, it should be one win. Should be 1-1-0, and he should
Like I
be
said, he
the
had the-
lineal heavyweight champion of both things.
possibly
Of
had
both
the-
sports, he should
he
be lineal
possibly-
24
heavyweight
wins,
champion.
24 knockouts. AJ ain't won nothing on points before.
Yeah, he said.
It says 24 wins, 24 knockouts.
No, he's won
No,
fights on
he-
point.
what, he beat Ruiz on
Franklin
point.
I just said, it just said there 27
No, well,
fights.
that's wrong because
Okay,
he beat
cool.
Ruiz on points. He
And
also beat
Franklin.
Joseph
Yeah.
Parker on points.
And
as well.
Franklin.
Because the tail of the
And he
tape
didn't
just
knock
said
out Franklin.
27 fights, 24 wins, and 24 KOs. But I thought that's not right. He's won fights on points. So they've got it wrong on DAZN. But there you go. This is why you're here with us, like that.
I can't even.
Right.
I can't even lie though. I'm starting to get nervous and think AJ might knock him out. As we're getting closer to the fight, I think AJ might knock
I'll
him
be
out.
shocked. I wouldn't. Knockout Chaos is the fucking event. I know it's not gonna be that.
It's just the name.
I know, but just give me that, man. You're so fake. You're selling that.
Wait,
to
we
me.
ain't even seen
You
the
sold
knockout on
that
this
to me,
card.
blood.
You know that,
We haven't
but
seen no knockouts. Well,
we haven't seen a
we've only
knockout
seen
yet.
2
No,
fights.
we haven't.
Yeah.
No,
That's the fucking
No,
thing.
Madrimov got a knockout.
But of the fights we
Give me a
watched,
knockout. If I see Ruiz 2, I'm gonna be fucking pissed off. I'll tell you that now. I swear to God, that was I'm not seeing this jabbing
well,
around.
Shane and I spoke to someone from AJ's camp, and we were getting.
Oh
onto
yeah,
him.
when they messaged in the
They
comments.
messaged me on Instagram. They weren't very
Is
happy
it?
with some of the stuff that we were saying, but they were
That's
basically.
surprise. You're probably talking about his mentality.
We got a I got a message from Conor Ben as well. He went very
Oh
happy
yeah,
with my
Conor
team.
Ben was
Hey,
happy.
now what? Man, I get messages.
Conor
Comment on my
Ben-
Instagram
Conor
saying you
Ben-
man have got no facts about my case and stuff like that.
Literally.
Wasn't happy. But anyway.
Oh.
But what they were saying is that he's adapted his style and he will only go for he's not. The fans are more emotionally wed to him going for knockouts than he
we
is.
are.
He will only go for knockouts if he hurts the guy and the person's hurt and the opportunity is there, then fine.
But we see
winning
him
every
hurt
time-
people, and then we
Does that
see
mean he's lost the dog in him?
That's why I said
That
when
is-
we see him hurt people and the guy's rumbled and he
He's-
doesn't step on the
exactly.
gas, to me that was an issue in his mentality. Laurie says I'm wrong and he disagrees.
that is
and
an
that's
issue
fine.
though. That is an issue.
No, but
AJ, though.
when you say that, you show no understanding of boxing. I'm sorry. Lennox Lewis, one of the best champions of all. He fought
Yep.
the same. Klitschko fought the same.
Yep.
You don't just. You know what? Right. When remember when AJ lost to Ruiz? How did he lose to him? He dropped Ruiz
Yep.
and he ran in there and he got nailed.
Yep.
If you're a smart fighter, Floyd, all of those, you don't just rush in and.
Yeah, but them fights
you're
are
just
but
smart.
not
with
great
Floyd,
to watch, are they?
But no,
Okay, you can say that.
Some of them, Floyd's great to watch, but
you
no,
can't-
he-
okay,
but
you can't-
Floyd towards the end of his career, say the last 5 to 10 fights for me, it was
Probably,
boring,
yeah,
man.
last
I mean,
10
every time you
fights.
watch him, all he did is run around the ring.
No.
I didn't serious.
Floyd did not run around the ring.
I don't
Nobody
agree.
just
I don't
defend
agree.
him.
Listen, he
You
run
focus
around
on
the
the
ring. Don't get me wrong, he's got skills, his defense brilliant, but action-wise in his fights, he didn't really go for it. He never knocked his last sort of, he weren't knocking people out, he's always go the distance. He's just
He had
always
broken hands
like,
as well, to be fair.
you know what I mean? I want to see, when I go once to boxing, and this is why boxing's losing out a lot to MMA, you want to see action, man.
I don't think it
I don't
is.
want to see no little tippy-tappy.
you know
What I was going to say though, with Klitschko and Lennox Lewis, did they start their careers as knockout artists and then that tail off? or not?
Yes.
They started
did.
off as knockout artists and then they started to fall away.
Klitschko 100%.
Yeah.
Klitschko 100%.
You don't, what I'm trying to say, right? I know
Yeah,
I come
Dr.
across as
Ironfist.
condescending.
No,
but
go on.
He's
You're
Dr.
not
Ironfist
demonstrating an
and
understanding of boxing because you can't say just because somebody don't run out there. This is a skill. It's a
No,
sport.
but in this,
AJ
I think where I agree with Nick, in this fight, you just saw the man's record. 1 fight, 1 loss, MMA, inexperience. You a world champion boxer. You're supposed to go slap up their man there. I'm sorry.
Did Fury?
You're supposed to. No, he didn't. But now you,
your turn to show.
AJ, go out there and show man, say, yo, bro, this is what you're supposed to do to these men.
Well, you
But
never
Robbie,
know.
on
You
top of
might
that-
do it.
It's like a man, I don't know, he's playing cricket and you just come in and play football. And you're skilling up, man.
But Robbie, on
the
top of that,
Premier League.
you said Fury.
Innit?
Fury's never really been a knockout artist. Do you know what I'm saying? He's always been a jab and move, known for more technical boxing.
He tried to knock out Ngannou and got dropped.
Exactly. I'm just saying. But also with AJ, I think we're holding him to that standard. If I saw AJ do that...
No, you're holding him to that standard.
Well, a lot of fans are holding him to that standard. Obviously, these two as well.
Right.
These two are saying the same thing.
But I've seen AJ hurt people.
Yeah, but to be fair to James and Robbie, they're what we call casuals. So somebody who has a boxing...
Here comes Ngannou anyway.
Here we go. We've got a ring walk.
No, but in the sport...
James, I'm Cecil, bro.
Sorry, Cecil.
But Laurie, what I'm saying
You're
is
a casual.
You
talk like a casual.
If you held that same view, that's your opinion. That's no problem.
No, but you are.
I'm a casual. That's fine. If you held that same opinion again when AJ's fighting the top level guys, 100% I'm with you. If he's fighting a Usyk, if he's fighting a Fury, if he's fighting these guys, cool.
No, but he's fighting the top level guys.
No, he's not.
Ngannou's not top level.
Apart from tonight, he's fighting the top level
guys. But
guys.
I'm talking about when I've seen him fight Franklin, I didn't see him step on the gas and go for a KO. I'm talking about when we watched him fight...
Who's knocked out Franklin? Who's knocked him out?
But is he a top level fighter?
Yes.
Franklin a top level fighter?
He's in the top, what, 10, 15?
20?
Did Dillian
Top
knock him
20?
out? Did Dillian knock him out?
Is Dillian a world champion? Has Dillian ever been a world champion?
No, but he's at the top level of the game. He's fighting a better fighter.
Do you think that AJ should be going and knocking out Franklin if he's fighting?
Who's knocked him out?
But AJ as a two-time world champion should be doing things that other people shouldn't be doing.
Did he beat him comfortably?
He did beat him comfortably.
There you go.
Should be going out there.
You don't have to knock everyone out.
I think
I'm talking about lower down the food chain. You should be knocking them out.
I think
not in this fight.
I think
maybe not in this fight.
I think AJ go out there, knock this guy out, and show the world.
He might do that.
Yeah, and then I'll give him his full credit.
So you're saying if he doesn't knock him out, you don't give him no credit?
No, I'm not saying that. But if it's like in 10 rounds
and he's running
of little tippy and he wins on points, I'm not going to be impressed, bro.
But if he wins dominantly,
if he wins dominantly, fair enough.
That's different.
If he knocks him out, brilliant. If it's 10 rounds tippy-tappy, then MMA's won.
No.
This ain't MMA, man. It's just boxing. It's two boxers fighting each other. Can we stop this narrative, man?
No, you know what? You're right. You're actually right.
If it's tippy-tappy.
You're actually right. If Ngannou can say, bruh, I fought AJ and Fury.
And what's the point?
You know what? I should have really beaten Fury.
And I
went the distance with things.
Yeah,
and it's my second fight.
Yeah, that don't look good.
That don't look good. That don't look good on boxing.
Robbie was just saying the last 10 fights of Mayweather was tippy-tappy, and then a retired Mayweather was still able to stop Conor McGregor.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
he's long retired.
And a guy who was 2 weight classes heavier than
that's what I'm saying. That's what should be happening.
Yeah, but you know what, right? The thing is as well, right? Remember this guy. What would it be? What would if AJ or Tyson Fury stepped into the MMA thing? Do you think that they'd be able to? You think they'd be able to?
No, it'll be a very short day.
Exactly. So to me, that's what they should be doing to him.
True.
If they stepped into that with Ngannou, they'd get
but they get killed. Yeah, but
they get
How do you know AJ might land one and knock him out?
No way.
Because he just take him down, wrestle him, and elbow him in the face.
Do you know who doesn't
that's
believe
what
that?
they should be doing the same in
Do you know who
this.
doesn't believe that? AJ, because none of them are getting in the octagon. None of them even entertaining the
Tyson Fury said he
why
did.
would you go to the octagon?
Of course he ain't gonna
You
get
know, he said he don't believe anyone was
Tyson Fury's a proved liar, a factually provable liar.
He sparred with Nick Diaz and he got his ass whooped by Nick Diaz, who's about 170 pounds.
Is Ngannou coming into the ring? Big Francis, looking in really good
every
shape.
day of the week and twice on a Sunday.
He said, "Be lucky that the sport is
the rules are same to you. I'll beat you every day of the week.
That was
twice
so gangster, bro.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Mate, he's using Fury's own line against him.
It should be the same with this, right? It should be like, yo, you stepping on my thing now. Where you going? Boom, boom, boom.
AJ does look serious though.
But I'll keep it real though.
Anyway, I hope AJ wins.
AJ is one of them people, yeah. Even on his bad nights, he wins, bro.
He's got a nice.
Even on his bad nights, he wins.
No fresh trim. AJ is an unlockable character, blood. That's when you know he's serious.
He just got the low taper action going.
He had a bad night. He's had bad nights and won.
I want AJ to go out and make a statement.
Every fighter has bad nights.
Of course. I'm just saying.
I was there, Ruiz, boy. It was a bad night.
Wait, you were there in New York?
Darren Till took down Fury.
Sick night.
Darren Till took down Fury.
When you went home, were you vexed?
Bro, it went silent. I've never, the feeling of a whole stadium going silent is mad. When he got dropped, I've never.
I was worried about that fight from the minute they announced, because he was supposed to fight Jarrell Miller, which would have been an easy fight for him.
Yeah, you said
silent.
Ruiz. And when I saw him, I was like, boy. if Ruiz is fighting, maybe I should, you know what I mean, I could try and think. You know what I mean, when I saw the size of him. Like, the man had some quick hands.
Rapid hands. To be fair, on TV as well, because AJ's so big, Ruiz looks small, but if you met Ruiz in real life, he's a big guy. When you look up to heavyweight,
here comes AJ.
Look how small this guy is.
I have to say, AJ looks serious though.
He's walking up.
AJ looks
He
serious.
has the entire
What's he going out to? What song is he going out to?
Oh, yeah, that's what we always ask as well in
he's
the
coming
chat.
out
Yeah, let us
to
know.
flipping, I forgot, Seven Roses, whatever it is.
I don't know what that is. I thought it was supposed to have an artist with him.
Anthony
serious.
Joshua.
Oh.
Are you serious? Are you bantering?
No, it's the one he comes out to every fight.
No, he normally comes out to a
Look
rap
at that.
song.
Look, again, even on that, even on the
No,
TV.
he does, and
Only
then he
43% saying that AJ will win.
Changes into that.
That's because they're just like MMA fans.
No, but that's every bro. That's in every poll.
Yeah,
we've
saying
done.
that reflects our poll.
It's our poll as well. And
But I can see the logic.
This is gonna be lovely.
I can
This
see
is
the
gonna
logic
be-
behind it,
That's
but
why
I
I'm
think the
making
logic
so
is
much
wrong.
money today.
I
That's
can-
why I'm because
Mate,
people
this
like
is-
you. I love it.
Settle.
I love it. I love it.
I can see the logic.
Well, people
For
like him, he
years-
said AJ's good. Listen,
Hold on.
AJ will win, but it's going to be a close fight.
Listen, for years, it's been widely agreed
Won't be
that from a
close.
technical boxing perspective, Tyson Fury is a better technical boxer than AJ.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he is, definitely.
if Ngannou can get a controversial loss against Fury, logically he should be beating AJ because Fury is better than AJ.
Tell you what, Josh has got a nice
that's
road.
the logic.
Fair.
But that is a
matchup,
massive oversimplification of how
100%.
football works. You wouldn't go into football and of how boxing works. Sorry, you wouldn't go into football and just go, Arsenal beat Liverpool and Man City beat Arsenal, therefore Liverpool should beat City. That's not how it works.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not how it works at all.
But
not with Nunes,
every poll.
Do you think his mentality will hold up?
You tell me. You're the expert. I'm a casual.
I thought you were the therapist.
You are a casual. Definitely are a casual.
Nick's
No,
not
but I'm
a
asking you,
casual.
'cause you-
it's fine.
Diallo says,
you
what
know
does...
more about mentality than me. Do you
Hold on,
think his
Diallo
mentality
says,
will
what
hold
does
I think if he gets
Ngannou
hit,
need to do to
problems.
win this fight?
What Ngannou needs to do is somehow manage to close off the ring on AJ, get him into a corner, and make it a gunfight. That's what he needs
Serious,
to do.
He's gonna have to make
It's a very simple game plan for
He's gonna-
Ngannou.
he's
Very,
gonna have
very
to.
simple.
It will have to be.
He's gonna have to-
yeah.
What, get it and just and
He will have to
Listen,
back. He will have to.
listen,
You have to
when-
back AJ into the
I'd
ropes.
love to see
Yeah,
it.
sorry, go on, James.
When you guys say Ngannou has a great chin, you're underselling it. He has a freakishly strong chin. Tyson
By
Fury
what standards is
elbowed
that?
him in the first fight. He didn't even flinch. This guy's neck is like the size of 3 of those tripods.
So you don't think he
put
can be
together.
dropped, no?
No, I think he can, but I think it'll
So
be
what
by
are you
an
talking about?
accumulation of punches.
You
I
just
think
said
AJ.
he's got the best, like...
Yeah, of course he can. But
Then I asked you,
AJ's
can he be
also
dropped, and you
no,
said, yeah, of
because
course he
that's
can.
lazy analysis. AJ is one of the most powerful punchers of all time.
So
Just
what are
because
you
Ngannou
saying
has a
then?
freakish chin
What are you saying?
doesn't mean he can't get dropped. I'm saying if he is going to get dropped, I think it'll be through an accumulation of punches through AJ, and I think he will be able to walk through a lot of AJ's shots and close him down.
I think.
But eventually AJ might be able to clip him enough to the point where he can weaken him and
a lot of
knock
people
him
don't
out.
understand, yeah, that Ngannou for his great chin doesn't have great defense in it. So it's gonna be.
But how do
easy.
you know he's got a great chin in boxing?
Well,
He's had one fight.
He's
what I
taking
will
James
say-
at his
sorry,
word.
Sorry. No, from what it seems and appears, he has a good chin. Because I didn't see him, he got hit with some flush shots and he just walked
Yeah,
forward.
but Fury's
So what-
not
so
known
what
as a
if
big
Francis-
puncher.
No, but you don't just walk forward through Fury.
Mate,
There's a
he
difference.
fights guys with 4-ounce gloves and they still can barely.
No, but they
hurt
don't
him.
punch like Fury though, do they? They don't have the delivery mechanisms of a Fury.
Well, you
do
think
they?
those MMA guys punch
They don't punch
harder
like
than
boxers do.
Fury?
They don't punch like
He's
Fury.
fought some.
No,
So
they-
if the bell,
Steve Aoki.
wait, hold on. If the bell rings,
Steve
yeah,
Aoki.
and Francis just
Stipe
goes at
Miocic was a wrestler, that was
AJ and just dog fights out, does AJ still come out? Like, if he just runs at him and they just start going goes blow for blow.
It would
AJ
be more, it
ain't
would
gonna
be more
make
like
it
a
like that,
Zhang.
though.
It would be more like a Zhang Parker, where then in that case Ngannou may look very good for the first 2 or 3 rounds, but that will not pay off well over
fair.
towards the later rounds.
And he knows that.
Yeah, he does. That's why he said.
The only thing, the one thing I will say is, yeah, Ngannou does this thing where he switches southpaw. Like, you know, you guys never noticed that in the last
Yeah.
fight. He was switching southpaw
Oh, he
at
was
random
switching stance
times.
the
Because that's
entire
what
fight.
MMA guys do. They
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
switch.
So if he's switching stances often on AJ,
Not all of them.
AJ's gonna have to constantly readjust.
Listen,
Yeah.
And we don't know how strong he
telling
is.
you
He didn't
now.
look bad against Fury, but we don't actually know technically how strong he is on either
I'm
stance.
telling you now, it's going to be easy work.
Now I
I'm
believe
so
you can't
excited.
tell me
I
that.
love-
You can't tell me
find
that.
out.
I'm telling you now, this is going to be
You're letting
the
them lot
greatest
influence you,
heavyweight
I know.
fight of
Bro,
the decade.
I said it's either AJ knockout or AJ points.
Here we go.
But I can't say, I said it's 12-0, 10-0. You can't be more convinced than me, bro. You can't be more convinced. I came in there thinking he was going to win.
He was
This is 2-5-6.
Go out there and brock him up.
Come on,
For
AJ,
a bit of
bruv.
boxing or MMA.
Bruv, if AJ
Boxing
loses,
or MMA.
bro, if AJ loses,
over.
though, it's long.
Over. It'll be like the
With Tyson Fury there as well, though. With Tyson Fury there in the building.
Come
Mate,
on.
then they're going to do face-off for
But
the
wait.
winner.
No, but I'm saying if they lose, then
What's
his name?
Usyk in the hat?
Imagine AJ gets knocked. Sorry, I can't think of it.
Usyk in the hat, you know. Usyk coming in like the Undertaker on a secret thing, blood.
I think so. I couldn't see.
Just
I just
dash
saw
off
the
his
side
jacket.
of a guy in a fedora. It might have been.
Nah, if Usyk was dead,
Right,
they
they
would have
touch
had
gloves. And here we go. This is the big one. This is what we've been waiting all night
I
for.
love this. I love
AJ versus Ngannou.
AJ,
We are
man.
about to get it on.
Here we go.
You know, I'm wondering why you're so excited if this is such an easy fight.
Because I love boxing.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that.
Could be a first round knockout.
For who?
For who?
AJ.
Here we go.
Right, here we
Here we
go.
Oh, he's
They both
taking
want the centre of the ring.
Oh, here we go.
AJ trying to establish that dominance early. That might be smart from him.
I don't know.
Oh, hang on a second.
Ngannou looks big, doesn't he?
It's flipping
Body-wise,
big.
he's big, man.
Yeah,
But AJ's
big,
he's got
man,
bigger
big
reach
tick.
and taller.
He's trying to counter him with the left hand.
Yeah.
Hands look quick.
Definitely do.
It's in.
Oh.
See, AJ's backed up already.
The reason it's so exciting, you know, if one of these guys connects,
AJ's gonna win, and AJ's gonna win by knockout.
I'm trying to download the data.
AJ's gonna win by knockout. Because he's not
said it
not looking to box.
20
He's
seconds
not
in.
looking to box. He's looking to actually put something on Ngannou still. Pause.
I think this is going to be one of those double knockouts. They both hook each other.
That's what you want to happen.
That'd be amazing.
Good jab by Ngannou.
Ooh.
He's clipped him with the hook. That lead left
Oh,
hook
it's
is
very
catching him, to be fair.
I like that from AJ. That's very brave.
Mate,
from AJ, I
Ngannou's
think.
got a good jab, you know. You said he wasn't going to land.
I like her.
Ngannou's already breathing out the mouth, mate. He's throwing like 6 punches.
I like what I'm seeing from AJ, to be honest with you. More aggressive than I expected.
Me as well. That's why I think he's gonna win by knockout.
He's just trying to establish that mental dominance straight away. I'm not scared of you. There's respect.
Mental dominance. I thought he
You
was
can't
mentally weak.
mentally dominate.
But he's going to try.
Unfortunately. Yeah,
He's gonna try.
I respect
Yeah.
it.
Who's taking? France taking centre though, which I suppose we assume.
But that counter left hand, he needs to keep his hands high. He needs to keep that right hand high. That he's that.
Oh! Hey!
Ngannou there with a big right.
Nah, AJ,
Mate,
dude.
I
this is going up a little bit.
I told man he's gonna feel that power still, but
Yeah, he's definitely.
he's gonna win this fight, bro. Trust me.
You hope.
I'm leaning.
Bro, look at me. Do I look nervous? I'm not
leaning
nervous
to
at all,
Ngannou
bro.
for round 1, you know.
Maybe.
Good shot. Finish it in round 1.
Talking to me, bro. Come on, fam.
Big shot.
Shit.
Can
I told you this is the fight of the decade, man.
29 seconds left.
Go on,
This is what we said.
Ngannou did
Overconfidence.
flash it back.
Overconfidence.
AJ might. But Francis might realise I need to fucking.
Once you
I'm in
hurt
the
him,
fight.
this is the balance now. This is.
Oh no, he's mentally weak. No, you can't.
But he hit him with a punch. He's not. It's okay.
Hey, that was a good right, you know.
Dog shit you lot was talking.
That was the same
Bro, I
shot
gotta
he
pay out
knocked
for one to
Alenius out with.
Hey,
Good jabs there by
Cecil, I
AJ.
got to pay out on one that's 552. I'm gonna show you in a second.
Have you?
Because it's already happened. I bet that.
End of round 1.
AJ's gonna
and
score
it's
a
no
knockdown in the
doubt
first
who won
or
that
second
round.
round.
That was AJ all the way. Knocked
I'm gonna show
Ngannou
you,
down.
I'm gonna show you
James
the
told
real.
us. James told us that this guy's got the immovable
Yeah,
chin.
well, I thought so, mate, but AJ
Big
is
shot by
straight
AJ.
Right, man.
Oh.
What happened to 8-ounce gloves?
He looked shook.
What happened to 4-ounce gloves?
Look at Fury.
Mate,
I'm telling you, there's a difference between.
I guess the AJ simp wasn't simping enough for his power because, damn.
Right on the chin. He did well to
That's
get
it,
up
that's
from
the
that.
same
I said,
similar-
didn't I, guys? It could be a first round.
I'll tell you what, he did well to get up from that. That's right on the chin.
Yeah.
That was
Johan
similar to
says,
the
Laurie,
shot when,
MMA guys take leg kick to the face and just walk, so don't scoff at their durability.
Well,
Look
we
like
just
you
see-
went a
Where's
bit
the
too early.
durability?
He went early with that super chat.
Love for the super jack though, G. Send another one, blood.
Right, can AJ finish
Well,
it
as I
off?
said, mate,
or can
AJ
Ngannou
kills
get back
Fury.
on it? Remember, let's not forget the fight with Zhang. Knocked people down, you know, Parker down early, and then Parker came back to win it. So it's not over yet.
AJ's no experience.
Francis don't have them skills, man.
Yeah, I thought he's the experienced boxer.
He's
AJ.
going to be out of there in less than half.
AJ's going to smell blood, but he's
Hey,
got to
this
be.
AJ is mad.
You've got to be careful, though.
I feel like this is a statement to Fury. I'm not
It
going to
is,
lie.
it is.
That's what it feels like. You're in the building. How dare you?
With
Don't
his
want to get
former
sloppy,
coach as
though.
well.
Yeah, with his
Keep the
his former
fainting.
coach.
Keep the fainting.
The
Keep the
coach
fainting.
that his dad
He looks
lost
tired
out of the
already.
gym.
He looks
Legs
tired
all
already.
over the place.
He looks shook, Francis.
He's gonna get knocked out, bro. If he ain't making
Has
it for
Francis
10.
been knocked down? I know MMA is different, but has he sustained damage?
He's just never been rocked like that.
Never been rocked like that in MMA.
Oh, 4-ounce gloves.
He's had basically he's had a couple of moments where he's been very gun shy and hesitant, and he's
That counter
learned
left
from that,
hand's
but
there though. It's still
Yeah.
there for him.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
catch,
This
AJ.
is
He just needs to.
Different-
If
this
he
is a
keeps
different
fainting, Ngannou just works as the trigger every time.
Yeah, you could set traps for Ngannou. 'cause
Literally.
You can see
every
when
time he faints,
Yeah.
he reacts.
Ngannou's
to it.
going for every
You know what I'm
single
saying?
one.
Every single time.
Knockdown, he's worried now.
Yeah.
But that's
Ooh,
like
good
that's like
body
going for a
shot.
tackle with every step over. Like you can't just get roped in like that.
That's true. I hope AJ does a show and says to
AJ. Brilliant from AJ.
But I don't think. I think he sort of just moved his head
he
slightly.
got
It's
clocked
going to be a
enough.
short night, man.
He got
He
clocked
got
enough.
clocked, but he didn't get clocked clean, did
I
he?
hope so.
He got hit enough. That's just great. That just gives AJ confidence. He can time him.
How did Fury disrespect the sport of boxing so bad when he fought Francis, man? AJ
Good
returned
feint
that
again.
faith, man.
AJ, because Tyson Fury's never been a legit champion, bro. He's never had a champion.
Bruv, look how much stronger AJ is in the clinch than Fury. Fury was getting manhandled in the
Fury
clinch.
don't want any of AJ, bro.
But this is
Yeah,
why
I'm
I've
starting to
always
don't
no.
want
But I
any-
told you.
He's always
I
said that.
told you from years
Jason's
ago
always-
that
Always said
James
that.
has always said that.
Rocket science.
Laurie's always said that as well.
James has always said that. James has always said that.
I've always said that AJ beats Fury.
No, you've always said that out of hope. You never said that with the same confidence as the simp.
What are you talking about? What are you? You dickhead. What are you talking about?
You know,
I'm not saying that with confidence.
Yo, steady, yo, you get rattled, man. Jesus.
No, because these guys are
Nick,
straight
let's be
out
honest.
lying.
He dropped him again.
Left
He
hook.
dropped him
Left
again.
hook. It is
Ngannou's
over,
down
mate.
and he's not
It's
looking good.
over.
it's gotta be done.
Leave it off.
Looking
man.
good.
It's done. It's done.
He's out. Look at his face.
It's gotta be done.
This is not looking good.
He's
Is
gotta
it,
stand
has he
in
been
it.
pulled out?
It's gotta be done.
Has he been pulled out? He's asking it. He looks all over the place.
Absolute.
He's gonna go for
AJ's going to come in for the kill now.
Easy work. AJ is a G, bro. Come on, fam. Come on, bro. Folded him.
Flattened him out in the
Apparently
ring.
he's mentally weak. He's mentally weak.
Oh my
You don't want
days.
to come from behind him and fight.
Fury. Who's next?
Anthony Joshua.
Bring Fury in the
That
ring.
is a
Bring Fury in the
statement
ring.
win.
Bring Fury in the ring. Bring
He
Fury
just
in the ring.
saved boxing.
You're crazy.
The argument done.
Who's next?
Mate,
And I'll tell you
I'm
what,
telling you,
that
Road
knockout
to
there
World
in Ngannou, you know what I mean? He's still on the floor.
Who's next, fam?
He's out cold.
That was a bang.
Oh.
That was a
Three, bro. What we in? Set two, round two, round three.
Round two.
Round two. 3 knockdowns in 2 rounds.
mad thing.
Came out
Three
KSI.
knockdowns in 2
I
rounds.
want
He's
that
averaging
knockdown.
knockdown every 2 minutes.
Oh my
AJ, bring
days.
back.
He's not even smiling. He's not even smiling, brother.
World
The man's
champ.
still on the
Bring
floor.
back
Listen,
three-time
Mate,
world
the man's
this
still on
is
the floor, man.
AJ Villanark, man.
Look at it, bro. He's
We've
like,
The
seen
man's still on the floor.
Cecil,
Listen.
my
Cecil,
days.
he's not even
He's out
smiling.
Who's
Hang on,
next? My man's
kept-
still
No,
down.
but honestly, right, I kept saying
Tyson
to you,
Fury
like,
there.
You kept going on
Ringside.
about.
He looks shocked,
Sorry
mate.
to interrupt you,
He
Louis.
is
Tyson
shocked.
Fury looks nervous.
You kept going on
That
about
is a
these
statement
4-ounce
win.
gloves, and I told you this is a different sport,
Mate,
brethren.
all I'm
Are you
saying
going to
is
understand now?
That's what we want.
AJ is just built different, mate.
You know
Edgar,
what,
hold
man?
on. Edgar says Ngannou with Anana hands. But
All
he's
of
still
these
on the
men-
floor. He's still on the floor.
No, that's true. Still, we have to
Talking
hope he
like
gets that.
casuals. I told you, 4-ounce, MMA. That's your MMA, bro.
Is this the number one? Is he now
Mate,
number
this
one,
is-
AJ?
No, you can't put him in number one because he beat someone with no. But you can't move the needle because he beat someone with no
Hold on, wait a
boxing
minute. He's
experience.
Ngannou up.
Yeah, he's got up. He took him to the corner.
They haven't shown that knockout though.
They don't replay.
They won't replay until they know he's all right.
Because fighters have died in the ring.
Yeah, they want to know he's all right.
Another thing, I kept saying, when do you see man like in MMA?
It's Jose Mourinho. Jose
R9 as well.
R9. Jose Mourinho and R9 there, bigging up AJ.
Fury's not going to want to get in that ring. Fury is not going to want to get in the ring.
Forget about
the gas and air on.
Mate, look, everyone that Fury beat,
me and
AJ
Shane
has
tried
done
to
more
tell you,
convincingly.
right, the difference of punching power, proper boxing punching. You lot kept going on about this 4-ounce gloves, I told you it's a different
all right, you got one right.
I didn't.
I mean, there's been many others you ain't got right. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest. I didn't expect him to be so aggressive. I didn't expect him to be so aggressive.
Did you hear what I said? Right, I said that he to me, if it goes the distance like you lot are saying,
he loses.
He needed to do this, and he did it.
Boom! Oh, he walked right.
He walked right onto that.
Was that not the one he knocked him down?
That was the first one, wasn't it?
Oh, that's the second.
Oh no, that's the second one.
No, that was the first. That was the first one.
That was the second one.
That was the second one.
That was the second one.
No, but this is the
That's
one.
the second one.
The folded one. No, the last one.
The second one.
The
The third
second
one's coming
knockout.
up.
That's the second one.
I'm talking about the second, the one in the second one in the second
fight.
round.
That's the final one, isn't it?
No, that's
No,
the
that's the
second
second
one.
one.
No, it's the same.
That's the
He
second one.
folded. It was over the
he
top.
folded down.
his
man.
Oh, because
folded
he'd
over.
only just got up from this one.
Yeah,
Could have stopped it then.
It was it was one punch.
This one. Boom! That one is mental.
Do you know what's
Look how
rude
he
about?
goes down. Look.
Do you know what's rude? Do you know what's
leg.
That one.
Jeez.
Do you know what's rude about that punch?
That's
He
a
teed
bad
up like a
knockout.
baseball throw. Like when he got up, he knew.
Hold on.
I'm about to land this
Hold on,
punch,
Robbie,
and you're
can I
going
have
straight
5
down.
seconds?
Go on.
Can I have
Here we go.
Turkish and you MMA clowns, what did I tell you would happen? What did I tell you? This is a different ball game.
But you know what though, yeah? I'll be honest.
That is a punch.
He threw that like he was fighting a novice.
Yeah.
He went this. You have seen man in the street do this.
Yeah.
I've seen man
Man said, do you know what he did?
I see that from Tyson. He didn't do nothing, and he waits till after.
You'll never see a man
Warren.
load up on a shot like that. Never.
I hear that.
Man did the Popeye. Man did the YI.
I'm a casual fan. I know this one.
It's good to see. It's good to see that Ngannou's up.
You're done.
By the
I
way,
told you, man,
hold on,
it's gonna
guys.
be a
Good to
novice
see
performance.
Ngannou's up.
Didn't you say he was gonna go the distance?
He's talking at the moment to Anthony Joshua, so that's a good thing because that was a heavy knockout. Really was
That was
for a guy.
embarrassing for Francis.
Of course.
Well, listen, that's what should happen, really. But
No. Listen,
brilliant.
none of this. You lot was saying how he's tough, he's indestructible.
You lot.
No, but you were.
You've
You
never
were
got
dissing
nothing.
AJ.
So you've
You
never
were
got
dissing
nothing
him.
wrong.
You were dissing him.
I didn't diss AJ.
How did I diss
Hold on, wait a
him?
minute.
We all went there to win.
No, what are you
Wait,
talking about?
who are we dissing?
We didn't diss
You
AJ.
called me the AJ
What I
simp,
said,
mate.
if you listen, I didn't diss AJ. I said that he needs to do what he did there. I said that what did I say? If a boxer gets into an MMA ring, what's going to happen to him? Didn't I say that before the fight? So I said that's what needs to happen to an MMA fighter.
What's going to happen? What's going to happen?
You get destroyed.
How do you know?
He was saying that's what should happen.
Come on, that's what should happen. If you get into the ring with a proper MMA
Especially
guy,
a top-level guy.
right? Who's fight MMA with an MMA guy, you're supposed to get
Anyway,
destroyed.
I didn't think you were giving AJ the proper respect. I think you were just.
AJ.
Anyway,
I've been told tonight I didn't show him
super chat
I
here.
didn't show AJ no respect.
Joe Fleming Mulford says everyone on the show has displayed knowledge at different times. Laurie needs to stop being so arrogant to think that he's the only one that knows his stuff.
I am.
Diallo says terrible night for Fat Fury.
I rate that.
That was a statement
rate
win.
that.
Even though now everyone's going to say, oh, well, he was only an MMA guy.
Is
But
AJ
remember,
number
he
one?
went the distance with Fury, right? A lot of people thought he won the fight against Fury. And for him now to get knocked out in the second round like that, 3 knockdowns, you know. Ola JR AFC says, don't play with Nigerian blood. The power is different.
But that's what I'm
right?
saying,
And
though.
Price says, now I believe Fury when he said that he was not ready for the fight against Francis.
But that's poor professionalism on his part. That's no excuse.
It's no excuse.
That's poor professionalism on his part.
Win
In
for
what
AJ.
other-
He ain't ready for the fight against AJ.
In what
He's not ready
other
for it.
sport can you do that? Can you go out and lose and just go, oh, well, I was out last night? Unless you're Marcus Rashford, you can't get away with that.
AJ is sick. I'm actually proud. I know
AJ
fun,
number
that's insane,
one.
but I'm
No.
proud
That's
of him.
insane. That's it. I'd never
Big fight,
never
watch
been in
People
here.
still don't give him credit for this. Now the narrative is going to be, oh, he beat an MMA guy.
But I told you that.
He's not going to
He's
get
an
any
MMA
credit for
guy.
it.
But didn't I say that? I
We
said
tried
that.
to tell you.
I said you're
he's
not
had
gonna
one fight.
Yeah, but
As
the
far as
fact
I was
that
concerned, it's boxing
but the
versus
fact he
MMA.
folded him like that.
No,
was,
but I said-
people aren't going to give him the credit he deserves
Who?
for that. AJ.
No, but this is the thing.
Maybe.
He fought like
I
an
don't
MMA
really
fighter.
will.
But listen, that's two mutual opponents that he has with Fury, and he's folded them both.
Daryl says the
there's
MMA
three,
boys
isn't
are
there?
crying in their cards.
He's had
Three
mutual opponents.
Three mutual opponents,
and he's
Who's
done
the four?
Dylan White.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, forget about that. Yeah,
and
he's got them all
he's
out.
convincingly destroyed all of them. And Fury wasn't quite as convincing, aside from Dillian White.
No, he knocked out Dylan White much easier.
I said
than-
aside from
Oh,
Dillian
fair
White.
enough.
So is AJ ready for Usyk again then?
No, bro, Usyk will deal
Like
with
we
the
said
same way.
before, styles make
Yeah, I
fights.
know this, but look, this is a different. This new
Listen,
trainer, he seems like a different AJ.
would you agree? Stylistically, Fury probably gives Usyk some of the most problems. Stylistically, who do you think gives Usyk some of the most problems in the heavyweight division?
I don't want to see. I don't
'Cause
want
I
to see
think- I
Usyk.
think-
I want to see him
Versus Fury.
and Fury.
But
That's
Fury's
it.
going to lose.
I don't want
Exactly,
to see.
Fury, yeah,
I don't want to see
exactly.
Usyk.
But he's
I don't know,
I
man.
think Fury has the trick for Usyk. I think Usyk has the trick for AJ,
Yeah,
and I think AJ has the trick for Fury.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to make the
No,
point.
I
The
don't-
styles
I
make
don't-
fights.
This is how-
I don't think that necessarily Fury has the trick for Usyk, 'cause I think he loses. But I think Fury,
I think Fury beat Usyk.
crazy.
Yeah, because
Confidently, you saying that confidently, or you think it's close?
I just think he's a very skillful fighter, right? A lot of people don't give him enough credit. Fury is a very skillful fighter. He's a big guy.
Definitely.
And I just think he'll give, I mean, like you said, styles make fights.
fights.
I'm not sure it's going to be the greatest fight, right, style-wise, right? But I just feel that he'll beat, I think he'll beat
can
Usyk.
The only way he'll be able to beat
I-
it, the only way he's going to beat him is to make it dirty and cheat and rough
Can I
him
tell
up.
you why?
But he-
Straight boxing will
You
get
could,
pumped up.
but I'll tell you why I'm so confident for Usyk, and I've always been confident. Usyk lands more punches per round than anyone Fury's ever fought. He also gets hit less on a lower percentage than anyone he's ever fought. So you're gonna have to hit a man more than you've ever hit someone consecutively in every single round to win on points. Because if you don't do that, you have to knock me out.
He's going to try rough him up there and be dirty.
But roughing up doesn't win a fight.
But
You
I think he
have to
might
land
jab his,
punches.
I think he'd jab him wise.
But
He's
this-
just going to, I think Fury will do it from a distance.
But he's southpaw though. It's going to be so hard.
Fury's often historically struggled with fighters that are smaller than him as
And
well.
South-
Usyk always
Southpaw,
has
and
to
he's
always
very,
fight
very
him.
difficult to
And
hit.
so when they're south,
He's a big guy, man.
Fury won't land like that on Usyk. I
Trust
don't
me,
think
I
he'll
want
land
Fury
like
to,
that.
because I want to see Fury AJ. I don't want to
So
see
do I.
Usyk.
We all wanna see Fury
I
AJ.
think everyone does. Everyone.
We all want to see that.
We've
but-
seen AJ.
I've seen a Usyk thing, man. I mean, light heavyweight.
But
I want
that's
to see-
what we were
These
saying.
man,
That's what we were
these are the
saying.
men that I want to see.
That's why we're saying styles
but
make
that was a
fights, 'cause
knockout.
it's
No,
not
I can't even
necessarily.
cap. Like
That was a serious beatdown, man. That's what.
The argument done now, isn't it? All these guys about.
I don't think you're going to see too many more MMA minds
Yeah,
coming
I'll
through.
I got schooled tonight. I'll be honest.
I said,
I actually
man,
thought it was silly.
Does that not make an
AJ taking front?
embarrassment out of Tyson Fury though? How
Yes.
that first fight
It
went?
does.
Yes,
It does.
100%. Not because
tell
he's
you
not
what,
because he's
though.
not talented. He's always lacked professionalism.
I'll tell you what,
Always, his whole
though, for
career.
Anthony Joshua, it makes him look. That's like the comeback fight for me. Not that last one he had
But
was a
does
good
Ngannou
display.
give up boxing?
But
That's
for
a question.
yeah,
He made so much money though.
he's made a lot of money. Yeah, actually, maybe he doesn't. give up-
Tonight is a statement win. You're right on both counts. Number one, Fury sat there and watched that. He struggled. He arguably lost to that guy.
Yeah.
And AJ's just blown him away in under 2 rounds. And then the old MMA, all the Turkish and all that lot with your tough this and your 4-ounce gloves. But he can take it with what happened tonight. Told you it's a different dynamic, bro. It'd be the same as if I approached UFC and I said, pick Joshua and he could just go in there and beat up all your man there. That's what you lot were saying to us. So that's quite rightly why we were kicking back and saying, no way.
But with all due respect, you did say that about the last fight as well with Tyson Fury.
Yeah, because,
Charlie says
and what happened? He
the
went in
easiest. Is that how much he got for it? 50 million.
Is that how much he got for
The
it?
easiest 50 million AJ.
How much he got for it?
50 million.
He got 50 mil.
50 million.
Who, Francis did or AJ?
They probably both.
So what did
did.
Francis get?
Probably got like 20, 30.
20.
I hope Francis is going to be all right because you know what?
That
That is the type of knockout that can take years off a man's career.
I think go back to MMA.
Crazy.
Yeah, fact.
Because
He's
he's
back in
knocked
there.
He's
out.
already signed up. His next fight is going to be in PFL.
The money he's made in 2 fights in boxing, he could buy MMA, bro. I'm saying serious, but he ain't even got a fight no more.
Yeah,
bro.
respect
Them
to
man not a
Francis
little
for
man
taking
team.
up the challenge. But I always knew it would end like this.
Condor says Francis got his money, but we've all seen AJ against real fighters. He's not good. AJ
He's not good.
AJ too needs to learn his trade. France was missing Tyson in his corner.
Frank was missing.
Frank
Tyson,
was
yeah.
missing.
I mean, AJ's only lost.
Come on, Leto, you've got to
AJ's
give
only
him
lost
full
to-
credit.
That's when you know someone's proper hating, isn't it?
That give him his full credit, man. He went out there and he sparked him.
AJ's also only lost. He's lost 3 fights. He lost to Ruiz 1, which I would say is a bad night, but you might say it's excuses. That's fine.
No,
and
it
then,
was a bad
then he's
night.
lost twice to Usyk, who is insane, like a generational fighter, like pound for pound, one of the greats. Like that's it. That's how many people he's lost to.
Oh, he's promoting Lucas. I'll be honest.
Well,
Big up
to
AJ,
me,
man.
AJ is back with that. He's
agree.
back big time.
I didn't need to see
was back
that
before.
tonight.
No, the one, the fight before he was very.
Now,
good.
What can you say? He gets rid of the American coaches. He brings in a Brit, and you know.
Johan
Ben
says.
Davidson's doing a good job with him. I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
even
doing
gonna
a
lie.
great job.
Ben
Very good
Davidson's
job.
doing a good job with him.
Johan says, Laurie, no chance a boxer even attempts MMA. I bet a light heavyweight or even
But why
a
would a
middleweight
boxer
who
do
cuts
that?
a lot of weight beats AJ in MMA.
Right, can I just
Big up
respond to
boxing.
that? This is something that a lot of people...
No, he's saying him going into MMA. If AJ went into MMA.
Yeah, but I'm saying, why would AJ get this? The money that you get in boxing is way above what you get. That's why Francis come to boxing because Dana White
Conor.
wouldn't pay him.
Why
Why is AJ going to go to MMA?
Why is
Lee-
Clarissa Shields gone to MMA then?
Lee
She
Burnell.
ran out of
not getting
opponents
paid.
to fight in boxing.
She run
We
out of
already know
opponents
that.
to fight.
Because
Lee-
sorry, carry on.
Sorry, Lee Burnell says, big up Laurie. Tell them for
Exactly.
Austin Clark.
Brethren,
rude
I've been trying to tell these man. Boxing ain't
said,
no
tell him for
joke.
Austin
You
Jim.
ain't been trying to tell me,
Clark,
fam. Because I was saying this before you even came and set
No, you
down.
weren't.
Me.
You were saying things like, oh, yeah, this,
Me.
that. You
Me,
weren't-
bro. You know, you ain't been
Well,
watching.
You was
To be
he saying
fair-
it with chest,
You're
though?
suffering from
Was he
me.
saying it with chest?
No, he said at the
Me.
he said at the start of the thing with confidence. that
okay.
Yeah, I
think
put £20 because he was so. I was so.
I was so
Oh, yeah, he
bold.
lost you 20 quid,
I
didn't
get
it?
it to him. I deserve it, man.
Bro, I was.
You said that AJ's your guy and you're betting mine.
Yeah, because I said I want AJ to win. So even if he doesn't win,
No, but
I'm
why
gonna
did you
get
have
money.
that doubt? Why did you have that
I
doubt?
don't know, because I just thought this was a bit of a nervous. For me, I was like, right.
Lee
it
Burnell
could be an
says
upset here.
AJ boss him Ross.
But he was so confident.
I was
like,
so
Look at them
confident.
I don't know
knockdowns.
why
They're showing it
everyone was
again.
so confident.
But that's why I was so
Heavy
confident.
knockdowns. They're all.
That was the
Where's
first
his
one.
Told you,
defense?
man, that straight
That's what
right
I'm saying.
hand,
He's
man.
so easy to hit.
That was
Where's
the
his
first
So
one.
defense?
I'm gonna rewind this and
Oh.
clip this up and send it to you because
No, it's all right, I believe you.
Oh, those are.
This
All three, but those
last
are
the last one
heavy
was mad.
He
knockdowns.
runs
man.
from the corner, comes from the corner, and just licks him.
Heavy knockdowns.
That was a cricket ball, bro.
That punch is so
Literally.
sick.
Look at his leg there, man. He broke his leg.
I don't even know how
You know
he did-
what?
I don't know how much money I would pay to watch AJ fold Tyson Fury.
How
now.
did
That'd be bare.
How did Ngannou not see that coming?
Bro,
No, you should have seen that coming from a mile away.
He was,
No, but he's already hurt from
he
the
was
first
seeing
one.
Looney Tunes Tweety birds going around his head blood when he got hit with that punch, bruv. Of course.
I don't even care.
Cool
Yeah,
trident,
like,
man.
okay, she's chilling.
Well, listen, we've come to the end of the stream today.
we'll try
It's been a long one because the fight didn't get going till ages.
But luckily, the fight was short.
Yeah, you probably
The
got
fight
saved
was
by that
short,
one.
right? It's 10 to 1 in the morning, but it's been worth the wait because that was electric from AJ. Inside 2 rounds, he knocks out Ngannou. Francis Ngannou beaten in 2 rounds, 3 knockdowns, 3 heavy knockdowns, and AJ Anthony Joshua is back, and he's back big time, and he's definitely in the mix for a world title fight. Want to thank my beautiful panel for tonight's work. Shane, you got it spot on. Said,
Both fights.
without a doubt, he said AJ's going to win.
Let me tell
James, you predicted.
Yeah, I had a bit of a stinker today. I was close with the Zhang one, it fell away from me. Well, I predicted AJ would win, but on points,
Yeah, yeah.
so.
Predicted AJ. You predicted AJ confidently, even though you said it would go.
No,
on
he
points.
wasn't with confidence.
No, he did. He said confidently.
No,
that
he said it must be true. Laurie said it.
Bro, it was not with confidence. You were talking
Big
about
up
the
Nick.
man being mentally weak, and if Ngannou hits him, you don't.
I didn't even say
was
that
not
today.
No,
confidence.
what we
didn't
were
say that
doing
today.
is we were
Bro, I heard
playing
what you said,
devil's
you know.
advocate.
In a conclusion right now, you know.
I heard
didn't
what
say
you
that
said.
today.
We were creating
He's bringing up stuff from 6 months ago.
Big up to Cecil.
I heard what you said.
And big up to Laurie. He got it right tonight. Right, even though,
Hey,
wait a
I've got a
minute.
message for you,
You said it
MMA
in 6
boys. Man.
rounds.
Stay in your lane. This boxing, stay in your lane. I hope you heard the lesson
Boy,
tonight.
this guy's on one today, boy. He wants enemies with everyone, bro.
Stay in your lane.
They're gonna pull up on
That's
you in the
it.
gym tomorrow. Watch.
I respect MMA. Stay
Respect it though. Offense again. I'm on offense.
Stay in your lane.
Well, I did say I respect them.
Stay in your
Anyway,
lane.
listen, we're out of here, right?
Well done, Rob.
We're out of here. Big up to everybody who watched the stream. Thank you very much. Subscribe here to DR Sports. We'll be back for the next big boxing fight. But it's Anthony Joshua's night. He has bossed up Ngannou.